Okay. Hi, this is Adolph. We're here at the Legal Draft Beer Company in Arlington at the Beer and Art Festival, and I'm here with Greg, the co-founder. Thank you for having us out here today. Can you tell us a little bit about the festival that you invited us out here, or y'all invited us out here for?
Yeah, heck yeah. We had, 15, 16 artists out here selling their wares. We had a couple of podcasts, yours included.
DaSportzCave.
Yeah, it was great. And I think you guys got a chance to have a little conversation with the legendary Chris Lincoln.
Yes, sir. We got to interview Chris Lincoln from University of Oklahoma, Barry Switzer ties, a lot of stuff like that we didn't think we were going to have the opportunity, and we got to talk to a lot of artists out here. It was amazing.
Yeah.
We love your place. It's a very nice place. It's cool that y'all are opening it up for local artists, and I definitely appreciate that, and I can tell they appreciate that. So we just wanted to thank you for having us. How long have y'all been open out here?
We've been open for almost 2 years. We'll have our second anniversary party in April.
Awesome. We look forward to coming out here. It's a very nice place, a distinct place. Can you tell us a little bit about Legal Draft Beer Company?
Yeah, Legal Draft started middle of the summer in 2016. I'm a recovering attorney, so that's why we're called Legal Draft, and my partner Kurt Taylor is my neighbor. We decided we had to get Legal Draft going so that we could get good craft beer to our friends and neighbors here in Arlington.
That's the dream. That's awesome.
Yeah, we never had a brewery before.
Right, that's cool.
A city that had 2 pro sports franchises but no brewery.
Doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah, and y'all are going to revive the downtown area?
We're hoping to be the center of that revival.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We definitely hope to try to get the word out and try to help you guys. And can you talk a little bit about the beers that you have to offer?
Sure. We've got everything from really light lagers to serious IPAs and stouts and everything in between. What we really want to do is we want to make craft beer approachable to the folks who like to drink Miller Lite, Bud Light, that sort of thing.
Yeah, regular guys like me.
Yeah, if they
drink a blonde beer that I enjoy.
And they say, I want something that's a little lighter context, we'll give that to you.
That's amazing.
But
I found that here.
If somebody wants to come in here and drink something that's really complex and really crafty beer, we got that for you too. We got a little something for everybody.
That's awesome. Nice cups too that you get to take home and everything like that.
Yeah, a little free and clear. We even have those gluten-free beers for those folks who can't tolerate gluten.
I got you. That's awesome. That's amazing. Thank you very much for having us out here. We'll spread the word. We definitely want as many people to come out here. I mean, we do our sports podcast, but our reach is in Dallas and everywhere we can. We'll definitely spread the word. Thank you very much for having us.
Cool. Come back anytime and find us at your favorite retailer.
Okay, cool. We'll do. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks a lot, Greg.
Thank you, man.
Check. We ready? All right. Good afternoon, everybody that's here listening. This is DaSportzCave. We're here today live in full effect at
Arlington.
The Brew and Arts Show at the Legal Draft Beer Company. We're going to be here till 6 o'clock. We are a sports show, but we also talk art, talk a little bit of everything.
We're getting artsy-fartsy today?
Artsy-fartsy today. We normally go live at Sunday mornings, but today we're doing a special appearance. So if you like to jump on and just chat with us, feel free to do so. It's your boy Juice.
Adolph, a.k.a. Young Jimmy J.
Big Matty in the house.
Big Matty, we got to speak it to the mic, bro.
Big Matty in the house.
Yeah.
All right, man. So it's a cool little event, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
Right?
Lots of beer. I got me a Legal Draft Beer. Shout out to them. Shout out to Anthony Moreno for having us here. Thank you very much. Check out his art. Check out everybody's art out here. Everything looks nice.
Right.
I'm about to buy some stuff today. Shout out to Erica in the corner, who we're going to have over here a little later on. She's doing her thing over there. It's a nice crowd.
Nice hustle on.
Yeah, nice crowd for a Saturday day drinking and some art.
Saturday, sunny day. Yeah, it turned out great,
they said
man.
It was supposed to be raining, but it's a nice day today.
Right. We're a little scared how we're going to have a situation, but it's nice. Right. They got us set up nicely.
Well, we do want to announce that we do have a giveaway going on today. Anybody that's interested in winning a Jalen Smith autograph with a certificate of authenticity certificate, what do you call it? Sign up. It's real easy. All you got to do is subscribe to our page.
How easy to win.
Easiest win you can have all day, man.
Yeah, we got one person signed up, so we need some more people.
We need some more sign up.
If not, we got an automatic winner for Jesus.
And he's out there, hey, actually,
who has some nice art, by the way.
Jesus is actually out there painting painting a Jason Witten picture, which, of course, near and dear to our hearts.
Yes.
With Cowboy homers. So
Captain America.
Captain America.
Jason Witten, he's the greatest of all time. As far as tight ends that will ever come
That's
through and
the
wear a
best
Cowboys
tight end.
uniform, one of the best of ever.
It's hard to beat Jay Novacek, but Jason Witten's by
Tony
hands down.
Gonzalez will have a little something to say about that too.
Yeah.
You think,
Shannon
We're
Sharp,
good, though.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe,
good, man.
possibly. Tony Gonzalez is.
So yeah, if you
What
get
about Ron
Jesus
Gronkowski?
Delgado's out
Yeah,
there.
man, we're just gonna let it fly
Let
today.
it fly today, bro. For the camera, now that I forget we're doing a live show or a show for tomorrow.
Yeah, show that we'll be putting
Yeah,
out
man, it's
tomorrow.
gonna be a different kind of sports cave. We'll talk some sports, but we're at an art show. We got invited out.
cover it
and,
all.
We're really
We told
excited.
you at
It's
the
a
beginning,
really
we
good spot.
cover it all.
Just to let you know, as far as sports goes, we'll talk a little bit about Charles Haley.
Haley.
Calling out the Dallas Cowboys' current team, saying they're soft, basically. Byron Jones. Let's talk about NBA All-Star Weekend.
The All-Star Weekend
It's a
this week,
spectacle.
yeah.
It's a whole thing that'll be going on all weekend.
Right, started last
It's a
night.
Hollywood.
I guess you could say that sports is art as well.
Sports is art, definitely. I mean, just look at Shaq. Just for example, Shaq was able to turn the All-Star Weekend into a comedy event also.
Every year.
Every year has the best comics out there, in the game, basically. And he has a show every year at wherever the city that they happen to be hosting
And it's
at. In
always
this
a good
case, it's
show, too.
LA.
LA, that's the mecca of
To live
comedy
and die
shows,
in
bro.
LA,
Yeah.
that's
To
where
live
everybody
and
wants to
die
be.
in LA. We're gonna sing today too. We're
That's
gonna do a
the-
little bit.
Calm down a little bit. Calm down.
To be.
Yeah, we got a little bit of singing in there too, so.
We got a lot of time to fill in, so
Lot
we're
of
gonna do a lot of
variety.
we have a
hours.
variety
like
show
that.
today. It's not just
We
sports
will
today.
have some guest appearances today,
Yeah,
too.
hey, and shout out to the Dallas Mavs dancers that
Hey,
are
put
going to
it
be out there.
down
Yes,
for the
we need
big
to turn the
boys.
mic up. She's saying,
And we got some people wanting us to turn the mic up, Mino.
can we turn up?
We're requesting volume. It's not loud enough for the people in the back. Hello. A little
Is that-
more?
Are we better, Erica?
A little more?
Hello?
Erica says a little bit more.
She said raise the roof a little bit. Turn
Good?
it up. Turn
More?
it up.
We don't want to take over the whole show.
The whole. Okay, we got you. We got
All
you.
right.
Shout out to her in the
Shout
corner.
out to Erica out in the back. She's
sipping
ready to
on
be
some
a
dark
guest.
beer.
Right. Check out
What's
our
up,
art
Anthony?
pieces.
Thank you very much for having us out here, Mr.
Yeah,
Moreno.
we're very
we love
happy
your
to be
art
here,
too. I'm gonna
man.
have to go buy some of those pieces. That Selena
Yeah.
piece is nice.
We might walk out with a bunch of stuff other than our stuff that we
That
came
Snow
in with.
White tatted up. I love that. That's my thing. I'm gonna have to walk out of here with that one if no one buys it before
Real
I
wood
do.
carvings right there. man.
Right, can you go put your name on it real quick?
Yes.
Y'all have reservations?
Yes.
I
That's-
called that one. He said,
She's my soul animal. With the
Spirit
tats.
animal, man.
With the tats, though. With the tats.
And we just want to remind everybody, anybody that's listening to us right now, if you are, thank you. But you can always catch our videos at VOD.thesportscave.live. VOD.thesportscave.live.
For your
Videos
viewing
on demand.
pleasure, some hot sports
Yeah.
takes, some
I mean, look at these
entertainment.
guys.
We have
How
some
can-
comedians. We've had Michael Sean from K104, Flo Hernandez, who does comedy spots at TNT, which we may be doing some live spots
shows,
out
live
there on
shows.
Wednesdays. So we have comedy, that comedy element also. I mean, it's just a sports podcast, but at the same time, we're open to anything and any artists that want to come out and talk today and talk about your art. Please do so. We're definitely welcome for that, and we want to network and
And
we
if
want to be here.
anybody's
Glad to be here.
Yeah, anybody's coming out here, don't forget that they put us by the cooler because we just cold like that. We'll be by the
Y'all
cooler,
ice
man.
cold.
We
y'all
ice
can
cold.
find us on Facebook, on Instagram,
Facebook,
Twitter.
The Sports Cave. The Sports Cave.
Sports Cave.
Hit us up. Hey, again, everybody, there's a giveaway. Jalen Smith autograph
Free.
poster.
16
Free
by
painting
20.
for
you
the
gotta do is
Cowboys
subscribe
fan
to
in
the
you.
page
Notre
and sign up.
Dame. This guy has a great story. If you're not familiar with Jalen Smith, he had a catastrophic knee injury in a bowl game.
They thought that he'd never play again.
And he had some nerve damage that they thought he might not be able to ever suit up, and now he's playing. I mean, he's a linebacker. He's doing pretty well. He has some learning to do, I guess,
Yeah.
especially in the passing game. But he is definitely a force that will be reckoned with years to come with Sean Lee paired back there with him.
Segue into our football spot.
Let's talk
Right.
about some Cowboys.
Linebacker spot,
Everybody,
man.
how many Cowboys fans we got out
Any
there? Any
Cowboys
Cowboys
fans in
fans? Hello, hello,
Anybody?
anybody? Hello,
Nobody?
hello.
Nobody's another. Hey,
one out
Cowboys
there.
fan. We
We're
got
Cowboys
one.
fans also. Keep hope alive next year.
Keep it up, man.
Right.
There was an Eagles fan in here somewhere.
always next
There
year.
he
No
is.
Eagles fans. No, calmate. No,
like, hey,
Take
keep
it
it
easy.
down. Take it easy, my friend.
No Eagles fans allowed.
Well, speaking of Jalen Smith and a linebacker core, one thing I think we need to address this offseason, the draft coming up in a few months, is linebacker.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
It's got to be a linebacker, bro.
Yeah, Malik Jefferson is going to be available. He's going to be someone from
What's
Texas.
the dude from Alabama?
From UT. Oh, yeah, he's going to be there. But The guy from Alabama might be taken before
Yeah,
winning spot. We're at 19?
19?
19.
Which if we
draft
would have
pick.
just lost to the Eagles, we could have been at 15, four more
Right.
spots.
Yeah, if we would have lost that last game, that didn't count, right?
That didn't mean anything.
But
But I would have sat everybody down.
Right. Yeah, that's something
I
to
would've
address.
too.
That's something to think
They didn't
about.
have they didn't have nothing left to play for.
No,
Why,
we
yeah,
didn't.
why even? I would much rather have a higher spot than win a game that was 6-0.
Right.
Like, it wasn't really worth it.
Right, yeah, it was embarrassing.
But yeah, linebacker core, I think it's something we do need to address. Sean Lee, of course, is one of my dear, true favorite linebackers, but he can't stay healthy.
Everybody's favorite linebacker.
He can't stay
right
healthy.
here.
Not has 1 year that he plays a
Yeah.
full
Right.
16, bro.
You know we're going to need some backups at that position. And two,
Jalen
and-
Smith is good, and he's developing his game, but he's going to have
He
time
still has a way to go though.
I still see him lose that step when it's a pass coverage. Like he loses, but he's quick to a running game. He's getting physical. I think he's fit in the scheme, but I think he needs some more line help.
Yeah.
You can't just plug him in. I think
we need
by
we
himself.
need pressure. We
Definitely.
need pressure.
Yeah,
on the line.
only guy you have there causing havoc
Tank,
is
bro.
DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So
I did see a little bit of flash from Taco.
he's
Taco
due
came back.
also. DeMarcus Lawrence is due. Do you think we're going to franchise tag
Oh,
him?
that's might be the only way with our money that we.
Right.
The Cowboys' scheme is always put it out the back end. Let's restructure, put it at the back end. Let's restructure,
Right.
put it at the back end.
I hear that.
We might have to franchise tag that guy. So I want him here. I want to pay
Take
him.
one. We need him here. Those type of guys you just don't get those type of guys
There's a
all the time.
lot of talk about Dez getting a discount so that we can sign other people. But that's a whole other monster we can talk about. in a
Dez-
minute.
Let's talk
taking a
about
pay
it.
cut.
We don't. We got some
nothing else
hours.
to do, I
Yeah,
guess.
we got a lot of time
So
to kill.
Dez is a big topic that we keep on talking
And
about.
people are saying Stephen A. Smith recently said that we should cut Dez if he doesn't want to take a pay cut. What do you guys think about that?
Man, we've been loyal to him.
Ultimately, it's for the benefit of the team, but at the same time, it's a business. He worked hard to try to get that contract.
He fought hard publicly.
He was on the holdout. Went through a smear campaign.
big
where they were
mess.
saying, like everybody was talking.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they're
about-
talking bad about what he's up to, his past, and fighting with his
So,
mother
I don't know.
and what have you.
I can see why he don't want to take a pay cut, but at the same time, he hasn't been producing.
My question is, who's going to take him?
Who's going to pay Dez Bryant?
I mean, like Washington has no big weapons.
Yeah.
New York's got stock. They're not going. I don't know where he wants to go.
There's other good free agents out there. Also, you
There's
got Jarvis Landry out
Jarvis
there.
Landry's out there.
There's some other good free agents.
Quarterback.
that are gonna be out
There's
there.
a lot of quarterbacks out right now.
Alshon
Franchise-
Jeffrey,
yeah.
someone to think about too.
If he were to leave, where is he going to go?
Yeah.
I think he needs.
Who are we going to replace Dez with
Exactly.
if he was to go? That's a good
This
question.
isn't a big draft with a lot of receivers this year.
That's
it's
true.
a deep draft in other positions, but there's not that one that I can think of off the top of my head that I say, hey man, let's go trade up and get this guy. Like
Right.
he's gonna be your Dez. Like there's not another.
Not to mention, we also got to address the tight end position though. 'Cause
My boy
say what you want
Witten,
to say about Witten.
he's
He's
true
getting
blue,
older.
bro, but he's getting there.
Enrico Gathers had a concussion
Right.
and never came
And
back.
didn't play
never
the
recovered
whole
back from
year.
a
The
concussion.
whole year he was
makes
out.
makes you wonder how bad of a concussion he really got.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It might be
it's
something else,
scary.
man.
'Cause he was promising in the preseason, man.
Yeah, he was a big guy.
Bro,
he was a
all
big
you gotta
threat
do is
in the
lob it
red
up to Rico.
zone in particular. Yeah.
Lob it up to Rico in the end zone.
He could
That's a
post
dual.
up,
Yeah.
block out.
He didn't
Just like
come
he's
back.
playing basketball.
He didn't come back.
Yeah.
So that's another good one.
That might be what you get when you get somebody
Right.
that's not used to taking those type of hits. That you
All right.
grow up playing
So let's-
playing football. He's a basketball player
Yeah,
by nature.
he's not-
He's a natural
yeah,
basketball
them boys,
player.
this ain't no
We're taking
elbows.
chances playing with drafting those type of guys. You know, we haven't. I mean, we drafted Gavin Escobar at one time.
Trash.
But we knew like he was
Trash.
never good. Yeah. So next, yeah. So basically, yeah, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not anybody that's,
That's
going to be
definitely a
making any
position we
moves.
need to upgrade at is tight end though.
Man, there's a lot of positions we need to upgrade in, I think, but I think we're still got a solid core. Like you can't debate the fact that you have a decent quarterback in Dak, and I'm sure there's someone's going to come in here and tell us that he's a crappy quarterback. But he's a decent quarterback for what we have.
No,
we have
I
an
agree.
awesome running back. Our line, we may have to address someone in
We
the line.
definitely have to address the line
'Cause they're used
issues
to-
because they're
we don't
getting
have no
older.
depth at the line.
When Tyron Smith goes down, they're having
I
a lot of
see.
issues.
Hello.
Yeah, there's something going on over there. What's up?
Come on
everybody?
down. SportsCave's on the VIP room
Thank
over
you,
here.
thank you.
Thank you.
We're
You're far
honored to be
you're
here.
far too kind. And for my next hit, take you back to the classics.
This guy. But
So, yeah.
The line is something that they're definitely going to have to address early on in the draft. That might be something that we address at 19. I know the Cowboys fans aren't going to be excited. It's not
not
going
a
to be the
sexy
sexy
pick.
pick. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
going to be the
not.
sexy pick at all, but that is something that we're going to have to
But when we did
look
draft
into.
Fredericks and Zach Martin, that was it was
Tyron
not a sexy
Smith.
pick, and then we're like, oh crap, look now what we got.
Yeah, we built a foundation to have a good line, one of the best lines, but they definitely took a step back this last
Yeah,
year.
you could really see it when Tyron Smith went down, how weak our line can be.
Bro,
if
that
either one of
Atlanta
our
game
top
was
three
horrible.
goes down.
Yeah.
All right,
Definitely.
so let me ponder a question.
What's up? What
Let's
beer
say,
to drink?
what would be our well, the attitude? But what's our top need? Your wish list on the first pick at 19. Who you want?
Linebacker.
Linebacker?
I'd have to say linebacker.
I'd have to
also.
agree. Linebacker or a defensive back.
Yeah.
I also want to
Speaking
see
of
It's gotta
defensive
be
back,
defense, bro.
Yeah, speaking of defensive back, Byron Jones is being moved to cornerback. And we have a lot of these players that are supposed to be cornerback / safeties. Multi-purpose guys, but we don't have anybody that's a true defined cornerback or true defined safety. I think he's going to get lost up in the shuffle with the cornerbacks that we have that we're developing, the Jordan Lewis, the Chido Awuzie, those type of guys.
I like Byron in another position other than
I
corner.
also want
man.
to see how that secondary is going to be under Richards, though.
See, that's another thing too, is that we have a new coach coming in, bro. Different mindset, and
From
he did what he did in
Seattle Seahawks?
Seattle, bro. And so, if he can build the Legion of Doom out of drafting players, what's he gonna do with our decent core that we have now?
And don't get it twisted. He's going to be the defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah,
They're just giving him
they're
titles.
giving the titles. That title,
Yeah.
And
He's
there's a
gonna
lot of
run things,
rumors.
He's
bro.
going to be running that show.
There's a lot of rumors of other Legion of Boom members coming over here. Earl Thomas.
Earl Thomas.
Or even Richard
Earl
Sherman.
Thomas.
So
Earl-
those are guys that we have to keep a lookout
what?
for. I mean, we
That
need
was
some
a more
veteran
recent
guys.
one,
We
right?
need some veteran leadership for when Sean Lee or any of those type of players go down. So we need somebody that can
We need that
talk
true
some sense
leader.
into the guys. Yeah, definitely. You can see it out there that we're lacking that on defense.
Earl Thomas would be a great addition to the Cowboys secondary.
Right?
Richard
I'd
Sherman-
take him in a heartbeat.
I'll take him right now. I'll go get that fool's jersey today.
Calm down.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't buy current people's jersey. I always buy retro guys that are lifers.
Right.
Like our boy Fredo, who buys a jersey and then that
Jason
year they
Wynn.
go away. Yeah,
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
Wynn's a
The
good one to
jer-
get.
the
A
Fredo
Dirk.
jersey.
I got a Dirk. Speaking of basketball, I got a Dirk jersey.
That's a smart move, man. You
Yeah, I
never
don't-
know.
Yeah, that's another thing. We'll get to that later though. With sports memorabilia, man, you gotta. I always like to go classic, old school. People that I know aren't gonna go anywhere. It's hard to, like all the people that got all the U jerseys who left.
Yeah.
Like that sucks, man.
I got you. I mean, sports memorabilia is art. Also, we got our bobbleheads here. We got
Bobblehead
Mike Napoli
gang.
here with the Boston. We might have to get a custom job on that. And of course, we
Yeah.
got the Wayne Gretzky in the honor of the Olympics. Coach Canada. He was coaching Canada at one time. We got that going
Coach
on.
Canada.
And Wash.
That's how
Ron
baseball go.
Washington. A lot of people. I'm sure we're not the only ones that may miss Washington here and there. At least his excitement that he'd have.
Bro, I miss
that
Wash.
playoff run. I mean, we're in Arlington. Of course, we got to talk about the Rangers.
The Rangers.
and
Oh,
we got
man, the
Pudge
Rangers.
Rodriguez, perhaps one of the greatest Rangers of all time,
Rangers are
if
setting
not
up to
the
have a
greatest
snooze
Ranger of
fest
all
this
time.
year.
Man, the Rangers, I don't know what they've been doing. These
Yeah,
last
their
couple
40-man roster's not looking too exciting.
Bro,
Nothing
like
too
the
thrilling.
biggest excitement is what are we gonna do with Profar?
Yeah,
We're not
that's
gonna keep.
good.
It's 7 years in the minor
Maybe
league.
Bartolo.
Yeah, we missed out on that
Colon to
opportunity.
make
Go
squad.
SMU Mustangs.
SMU.
Hey, Smooth. Yeah, for sure, big time. What's up, Smooth?
Smooth.
Big supporters out there. I just want to let y'all know about these beers that they got going here. We got
Yeah.
the legal blonde lager,
Hey,
the accused amber lager
that's
in
what I've been
spirit of the
sipping
legal.
on.
How's that going for you?
7.2%. I'm feeling great.
You feeling great?
It's really tasty though.
I
It's
might have to
smooth.
try that in a
Yeah,
minute.
try it. It's smooth.
To switch it up.
We're out here
I'm
at-
going with the blonde lager.
The blonde's a good one.
Legal
Blondes are
blonde
always
lager.
good.
And we got the Chief Justice Stout also. The Presumed Innocent IPA. I love these
Presumed
names.
Innocent,
I
that's what
love
I'm
this whole
drinking right
vibe.
there. That
Everything
one's
is
delicious.
awesome. It's great. The Smash and Grab IPA and the Hung Jury. Oh man, I'm gonna mess up with this one. Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
And you know what the hazy IPA is going to be called? We got a hazy IPA coming out. You know what it's going to be called?
What's that, sir?
Haziest Corpus.
All right.
Haziest
We're gonna have to check
Corpus.
that Haziest
That's
Corpus. I
VIP.
like that. Be on the
Exclusive.
lookout for that,
Coming
y'all.
out soon.
Exclusive. The Sports Cave with
The
Legal
Sports
Draft
Cave,
Company.
VOD, the Sports Cave.
Legal Draft
Live.
Beer Company in
Dropping
Arlington,
bombs.
Texas. Trying to get the start of the Beer and Arts Show. We're just kicking it, talking some sports, talking some
sports,
art, talking beer, everything we
Everything,
like.
anything. Today is not just a sports cave show. I think today I want to
Today
remind
is
everybody,
whatever.
we're going everywhere,
it's
bro.
about the beer.
Movies,
Today's Small Business Saturday.
small
man.
business. Yeah, man.
Food trucks, support
food trucks,
local artists. They
Hey,
work
we do have
hard.
a
There's
boy
some
that we
nice
look-
artists out
a boy
here.
out there that's painting a Black Panther.
Black Panther movies killing it out there.
I
in-
watched it
in the
last
movie
night,
thing.
man.
How was it?
It was good. It was good.
Yeah?
There's a lot of hype around it.
Okay.
It lived up to the hype.
Okay.
Personally, I don't think it was the best Marvel movie just because my taste, but it is a really good movie.
At least you're keeping it real, man.
It's a really good movie.
But I heard something about there was a preview for another movie that everybody's excited about. At the end, did you hear about this?
Yeah, it's Infinity Wars.
Infinity Wars?
Yeah,
so what is this?
We'll geek it out for a little bit. Infinity
Go
Wars.
for it,
coming out,
man. I don't have
Marvel.
no idea what you're talking
Vino knows
about,
what
but I'm
talking
down.
about.
I'm sure somebody out here does.
Yeah,
right?
so there's the whole Marvel company. They have all their movies out. Black Panther's just another piece of the Infinity Wars, which is all the main characters fighting against one bad guy named Thanos.
Nice.
There'd be a 2-part series. So it leads up to it. They give you a little teaser at the end. They usually do. And but that's coming out this summer. So any Marvel fans out there, be ready. It's going to be really good, man.
Fans. What up?
The whole
I'm
comic
probably
book.
gonna try to go check that movie out tomorrow.
It's good, bro. I like it. It's good. The soundtrack is dope, bro. Like in the
The
middle,
Kendrick
you don't
Lamar.
expect it. You don't expect it in a comic book movie. You're sitting there and you hear the bass drop, like, oh snap! Like, all right,
That all
cool.
look like he ready for a drink break.
Who's that? Me?
Hey,
Yeah, I'm running kind of low, but
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good.
to
I'll
remind
fight
our,
through it. I
our
will
viewing
fight
audience,
through it.
Our viewing audience, if we step up and go away, it's to get another beer, go to the bathroom. We're going 6 hours live. We usually do an hour
Right.
show, so
Hour and a half-ish. It's all good.
and we're never on time.
Right? Never on time.
Never on time.
You know us.
That's all right though.
We're
good.
fashionably
Hey, just
late.
remind everybody once again, we're out here at the Brew and Arts Show at the Legal Draft Beer Company. We're here till 6. This is from 12 to 6. Come support your local artists. There's a lot of good things that like I said, we're just sitting here in this one spot and there's a lot of stuff to look at.
Yes, drink
Right.
some beer, buy some art. Can't go wrong.
Check it out.
Can't go wrong, man. Come support the Sports Cave.
Yeah. it's-
Giveaway. Giveaway.
Let's talk about some All-Star Weekend. We got the dunk contest going on tonight.
Dunk contest today with our local
Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr. is going to be there.
Yeah, shout out to
Finally.
him, man.
There's
It's
our
gonna
boy
be
right
him. What's up, bro? Not much, man.
One of the artists out here at the art show.
Hey, bro, you want to sit down and just talk with us for a little bit?
All right.
Come on down, man.
Okay.
Come on down. We got Mike.
What's up, man?
Going on?
Appreciate it. And right now, you're the front runner right now, Jesus.
All right,
All right,
Mr.
all right.
Delgado. Mr.
Jesus
Delgado.
Delgado, everybody. He's got his art out here, featured outside in the wind and outside right here. You got your paintings.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, man. And what's your specialty?
Acrylic.
Acrylic paintings. Awesome, bro. I noticed that you had the Jason Witten painting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We gotta hear you, man.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Let's hear you, bro.
There you
All right,
go.
so Mr. Delgado, he said you're the front runner right now, bro, for the giveaway, Jalen Smith. So
Yeah,
how big of
awesome, man.
a
Yeah.
how big of a Cowboys fan are you, bro?
A big fan.
You see he's
I
got
have
the
my own
hoodie?
man cave and everything.
There you
Already,
go.
I do
Hey,
too.
hey.
I do too. I do too.
The Sports Cave started
so
off with
in
Man
your
Cave.
man cave, like I know you paint. So what is like the feature of your man cave, or what's the specialty or
Well,
the
it's mostly autograph.
autograph
pictures, yeah.
autograph
Okay,
picture?
cool.
So stuff that you've signed, or
No,
you
I-
painted.
I-
Excuse me.
I got some of them that I painted, and I have some pictures that I actually designed
Awesome.
and had them autograph them for me. So
Cool.
Awesome. So how do you obtain the autographs? Like, what's the best way to get your work autographed?
well, it all depends. I mean, you can go to events that they have usually in DFW. Like there's this website called Texas Autograph Club.
Awesome.
Okay.
And they post all their stuff whenever they're going to be there with the times and everything.
Awesome. So you're involved in that whole
Yeah.
subculture
Yeah,
We're
there.
bringing
big
Okay,
fan.
so you're there early.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's pretty much how we
Have you been
obtained
to
this.
the
That's
Dirks,
cool.
the Dirks game, the Heroes game?
Dirk Heroes game?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah,
okay,
a couple
cool.
of those, yeah.
That's where you get a
And I
bunch
talked
of
to him
stuff, yeah.
earlier about the Cowboys Home Run Derby. You pay $10
Yeah.
and you have access to all the Cowboys there.
Well,
That's
actually get in for free because
You
I
get in?
have Reliant, so Reliant lets me in for free.
Whoa,
Nice.
hold on.
I might have to switch. We're
Hold on,
plugging
we got this
Reliant now.
number and email. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a connect.
Nice.
All right,
That's-
nice,
you
bro.
can't be
Hey,
free.
they give me 5 tickets. I can hook you
Hey,
up.
bro. I
Hey,
would take
bro,
everything.
we're
You can't be
definitely
free
down.
99, man.
We're definitely
All right,
down
good to
for
go,
that,
good
and
to
I
go.
appreciate it. And how many athletes do you think, or how many athlete paintings do you think you've done?
Athlete paintings, about maybe 12, 15. Maybe.
12,
Yeah.
15 paintings?
I did
That's
actually
awesome.
one for a buddy of mine in San Diego. He's a Chargers fan.
Okay.
So I did Phillip Rivers for him.
Phillip Rivers?
And he
Awesome.
actually got autographed during the game.
Sweet.
What?
They just had
So
last
Phillip
year.
Rivers signed
Yeah.
it. Wow, that's awesome.
Cool, man. And
Mr.
for anybody
A-Kids
watching,
himself.
and listening, you want to let us know how people can find you on
You
social media?
can find me on Instagram or Facebook. It's going to be J Delgado Image. You can
J
find me there.
Delgado Image.
Yes, sir. All
Awesome,
together,
man.
no spaces.
Okay.
Make
Jay
sure you
Delgado
leave your
image.
information with us so
Here,
we
let
can
me
get
write
you
that
down.
down,
Yeah.
too.
All right, good to go, man.
Like, hey, right now, bro, you're in the front runner, man. If you don't have anybody else sign up, bro, you may just win this automatically.
Hey, so I can go ahead and just take it now.
Not yet. Not so fast,
All right,
buddy.
all
Not
yeah,
so
hold
fast.
on. Wait a minute.
Cálmate, cálmate.
Okay.
No, that's cool, man.
So anything else that you do, man? Like
I do pencil, a lot of pencil sketches and everything like
Okay.
that. I do
Awesome.
portraits.
Cool.
Yeah, so
Do you
how
do
to-
commission work? Like if we were to request something?
I do commission. Yeah, I do.
Okay,
do
cool,
commission.
man. We're trying to make a comic book, the DaSportzCave Heroes,
I actually
man.
do comic books too. So
Hey,
Awesome.
there you go.
That's what. Yeah.
Actually
We
doing.
need something, man.
I'm actually doing a book right now for one of my buddies. He's doing a anime book.
Okay.
And I'm working with him to doing the book right now.
Nice.
So,
I
so
need
it
some
should be out
cartoon
hopefully
version of
next year.
myself.
We need it.
Awesome.
We're trying to get a cartoon going, man. We've had a lot of ideas. Before we did a sports cave,
With
we
some
did a lot of
superpowers,
movies.
you
Yeah,
know,
man.
cool stuff.
Baseball men from
we'll
outer
see what we
space.
come up with.
Normal stuff, you know.
Alright, we can
That's
look at
dope,
it.
man. I
That's cool,
appreciate
dude.
it. So, do you do a lot of art festivals? Any more art festivals coming up?
I just started painting back in September. So
you serious, bro?
I'm serious. Yeah, I just started.
You
so-
started painting in
Wow.
September, and you came to that now.
Yes.
Wow,
Alrighty,
that's
give it up
amazing.
for-
Y'all hear that?
give it
people?
up for Mr.
That is
Delgado.
awesome. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Started,
You're doing
that
work,
is
man.
awesome. Y'all have to check out his work. Definitely.
Follow your
Definitely.
dreams, you guys. That's all we
Yeah,
gotta say, man.
seriously.
Do what you love,
We
man.
started our podcast in August, and we're blessed to be invited out here and talking to people like you. So, I mean, things happen for a reason, and you're here for a reason. We're here for a reason, and it's awesome.
God
We
is
definitely
great,
look
right?
forward to working with you, man.
Oh yeah, we
And-
definitely want to work with you in the future,
Yeah,
man.
And
So,
see you
know,
when
and
maybe
I'll
we
get
have you
those
on the
cartoons
podcast.
done for you.
Awesome.
yeah,
we
bro.
need
Hey,
some
we do a
cartoons
Sportscape
for
cartoon
sure.
edition, bro. That's the best way to do it.
There we go. You can add it to your podcast and everything.
Awesome.
There you go,
That's what we
man.
want to
That's
do,
good, man.
man. Anytime. I mean, we'll be out here all day. You want to drop in and
Drop
check
in
us
anytime
out.
you want.
Come
See
say
me, beer
hi.
me.
Make sure that you're still the last guy left.
You're still the number one, man.
Sir, do you want to
right.
sign up for this competition that we have going
Give us
on?
a competition.
Nobody wants to sign up. Just go ahead.
It's a Jalen Smith,
A free Jalen Smith
Jalen Smith
autograph
poster, anybody else
with certification.
autograph with JSA certified.
I'll
If
go
you
ahead and
want to
take it, man.
gift it or sell it or anything like that, you could do that.
All right, man. So since
Something
you're
that we
joining our
do.
show, we got to give you a sports-related question. So we were just talking about the draft.
Okay.
All right. What do you think a Cowboys' needs are? What do you think we should address in the draft?
Okay.
Other than
we
the
need to
coaching
replace-
staff.
Other than Jason Garrett.
Because y'all know nothing's going to happen with the coaching
Yeah,
staff.
I'm not going to say anything about.
Receiver,
We
wide
got
receiver,
receivers.
So no Dez. Do y'all think we should cut Dez? Anybody?
I think we need
Yeah.
a
Or
good,
no, take it easy. Take it easy. No, not so
Pump the
fast.
brakes.
Don't get beat up. No, I'm not trying to get beat up. Okay, so
All right,
keep
let's
Dez.
go.
Keep Dez.
Wrap it
I
up.
think we need a good backup for Sean Lee. 'cause
Sean Lee.
Yes.
we-
All right.
We were
You
talking
agree
about
with
that
us?
linebacker.
He's great, but when he gets hurt,
I know
just said
Bama has
that.
a
our
nice.
defense just hurts.
We just
Linebacker core
You
that they
literally
have.
just repeated
Right
what
before
we
you
said.
walk back
yeah.
in. No,
Okay,
no.
I'm sorry.
No,
No,
you're
it's
good.
good.
You're good. That's
It's good.
We're
We can
thinking
agree.
on the same lines. We're picking at 19.
We need some linebacker core, man.
We
That's
definitely
good.
need a replacement or the heir apparent for Sean Lee.
Also, we need somebody to replace Jason Wynn. I mean, he's getting old. He's
Hey, man.
You're
I mean,
nailing it,
we-
dude.
Hey, man,
That's exactly
Do you
what
watch
we
our
just
show?
said.
no, I don't actually, but I'm going to start.
You will,
I
yeah.
just
You should.
subscribed to
You
the
just
channel.
because that's
you,
just
you
what
just
we
hit
said.
the same two things we said, bro. So that's
Pretty
good.
much.
I guess all Cowboys fans think alike. We know what our needs are, bro.
Exactly,
We're not afraid to admit it that we need some help. But linebacking and Jason Wade, that's my boy, but
Yeah.
he's getting up there, man.
Yeah,
So-
we need someone to be able to pick up the slack. So.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, what do you think about the coaching staff? Do you think that we should have made some changes or adjustments? I mean,
I'm
how do you
just here
feel
so I
about
won't get
Gary?
fined.
Huh? What's that?
Nah, I'm just here so I won't get fined.
You're just here so you
Yeah.
won't get fined.
I'm
I
not-
We're here
got
for
you.
the
I get no
process.
comment on that. Too soon. I mean, I was hoping maybe something a little bit. Maybe there might have been some changes or something
I
like
think
that.
we
Am I
need-
the
we're
only
too
one?
predictable.
No, you ready to get rid of him too, sir?
Yeah,
Yes,
see, I
definitely,
think we're
definitely.
all on the
Gary,
same page,
everybody,
bro.
all of them, Marinelli, all of
Marinelli,
them.
yeah.
Garrett,
That's Garrett, yeah. Thank
predominantly.
you. Hey, let me.
I don't think
I'm
you'll
gonna do
ever
the rest
win
of
a
the show
Super
like
Bowl.
Gary.
I think every week he's getting out coached. I think every week, no matter what coach we're playing against,
You
he's
get
getting
out-coached.
out coached. Y'all agree? I'm glad we're not the only ones.
How do
so
you
we've been
let
talking about this for a
an
while.
outside defensive end just hit Dak back to back to back
No
and not
adjustments.
make adjustments?
He doesn't
Halftime
make
adjustments.
adjustments.
We
He
don't
doesn't
do
make
anything after
That
halftime.
Atlanta game proved to me that Jason Garrett. So I'm not scared to call him out. Hey man, we need some changes. We need
Yeah,
something,
we do,
bro.
We do. We're
I
too
agree.
predictable. I mean, everybody knows what we're doing.
Exactly.
I mean,
Thank you.
Right.
This guy hasn't watched our show, but he's watched our show.
Yes, you're pretty much. We're out in the same accord.
That is the same thing.
He jokes on our show that his daughter or his wife knows.
My daughter can predict our plays.
that
Shit, I
she
know.
knows
Yeah.
what-
This is gonna be
right?
Seek. Hold on.
Yes,
There you go.
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're
She
gonna
can run a
it.
Madden game better than that.
Right. We're gonna run it again, and we need a pass, or we need a pass.
So
gonna
we're
pass,
not the
we
only
need to
ones that
run,
think
yeah.
that Garrett needs.
Yeah. we
No,
need something.
you're not. You're not.
I heard
Pretty sure just
Sean
about everybody
Payton's
here
available
does.
in 2 years.
Who's that?
Sean Payton's available in
Yeah, we
one more
kinda,
extension. Yeah,
we
but
kind of
burned
flirted
that
with
bridge.
him a little bit. Yeah,
We'll
I think we
see.
burned that bridge. I think he's pretty committed to New Orleans. From what it seems like right now, and
what
him
I-
and Drew
from
Brees,
what
if
I-
they can keep Drew Brees, I think
From
they
what
can
I
keep
hear,
Sean
the
Payton.
management's letting him know if you want to leave, you can leave.
New Orleans said
New
that?
Orleans told them you don't have to stay with your contract.
He's won a Super
I
Bowl,
didn't hear
though.
that.
Right?
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
he's
about
heard
that.
yet.
I don't think he's leaving, though.
I think Jerry Jones
he did
will
what,
be on the
He did
speak
come
out.
in
What
right
do you
after
think,
they had a
though?
disaster and brought that city together, so it's a wish list.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gary is
does,
very
yeah.
much a puppet.
He's a yes
I agree.
man.
I think that's exactly why we're going to be stuck with him for a few more years.
We're about to get this gentleman on the show over here
Yeah,
in a
for
minute.
real. You want to come on, sir? Bring it.
Come over.
He's got the hot fire over
You
there.
got the spitting hot fire over there. Spitting them hard facts.
I'm gonna go ahead and head back out.
All right, bro. Do your thing, man. Come and join
All right,
us
everybody give it up
anytime.
for
Any
Mr.
other
Delgado
artists?
over here. Thanks, bro.
All
Y'all
right,
check
thank
his artwork out. He is outside. He's doing
Yes.
some paintings. Check him out.
Yes,
Ain't
for
nobody
sure.
signed up
Good
for
luck
this,
to you.
So far, he's a front runner for the
no.
giveaway. Anybody wants to win this giveaway, it's real
Yeah,
easy.
actually, ma'am, if you would like, Vanessa,
Thanks
what's
for
up,
coming on,
Gogi?
bro. Appreciate it. We'll
Thank
be
you
here
for
all
coming
day.
out.
All right,
this is a free
another one.
giveaway that we have for the Jalen Smith poster.
If you
that
turn
we'll be
around,
giving
you'll
away.
stop
There's
with
only
the
one other
camera.
person that's been
Hey,
enrolled, ma'am.
there you go.
With the camera, I believe you should come out here and check it out too. But
All right, so now there were two. All right, man. So we can hold this down.
yeah, we got this. Just
It's
act
getting
like
packed
we're in
in
the
here, man.
backyard.
I'm surprised. There's a lot of
It's
people
a
coming in.
nice
It's a nice
crowd.
day.
It's a nice looking
Those
crowd.
clouds went away.
Ladies, y'all look beautiful. Gentlemen, y'all look
thank
great.
you.
Y'all look nice and comfy.
Thank you, Adolf.
You're welcome, sir.
I did
legal,
trim my beard a
and
little.
shout out to you with
Shout
the Legal
out.
Draft
How to get
Beer
that
Company
Legal
shirt.
Draft.
We had a wardrobe malfunction.
Wardrobe malfunction, the first
For the Juice
ever
Man.
outdoor event, and my shirt was just not enough for my buffness.
You had the reverse Janet Jackson in the back.
Yeah,
it was pretty
man.
nice.
I could probably still rock it. It was like an 80s theme like night, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, man.
kinda reverse Hulk Hogan.
You know, things happen when you eat real good and healthy.
When you live that chub
When
life.
you live
you're
that
saying.
chub life.
I heard
shout
that.
out to the Chub Club. Anybody out there? So
Chub life
Hey man, so
represented.
we're here again. We're at the keep on promoting it. The Legal Draft Beer Company invited us out for the Brew and Arts Show,
DaSportzCave
man. It's,
podcast.
our first festival out here.
Our first
It's
live
awesome,
event,
bro.
our first
yeah.
our first time talking in front of people like other
Which
than
we have
ourselves
no
and our
problem
homies.
doing.
Yeah.
Anybody
But-
that hasn't watched our show is done in the studio with no live
At our boy
audience.
Mino's house. Shout out to our boy Mino.
Shout out to our Mino,
producing,
set all this up.
working so hard over
Working
there.
real hard out there, Mino.
Texting what's his name.
What's his name? What's his name?
Tell him he can wait.
But
We're
yeah,
doing
man,
the show.
so it's different doing it at live, man. I
very-
like it. I like it a lot.
It is. It is. And what's up with the Olympics? And I know the Olympics are going on. Anybody been watching?
Anybody watch the Olympics?
Anybody
I don't
watching
know,
some
man.
curling?
I did watch that accident a few times.
Every time I turn on the Olympics, it's something I don't want to watch, but it's on.
You got a problem with curling,
And I
bro?
try to watch it. I like curling, but it kind of reminds me of household chores. And stuff.
We should be good at it. I don't know.
Like,
Growing
yeah.
up as a Mexican
Everybody else,
kid,
right?
Saturday
Like,
mornings, we swept the house.
I don't know if Mexico has a team, but we should be
Mexico should
looking
have
into
a
that,
team, bro.
buddy. We need some, yeah.
Hey, they
some.
have beach soccer. Why can't we get ice soccer, man?
My fault, but I can sweep like nobody's
I can
business.
sweep and mom, bro. My first job was doing that. Why are there not more Hispanics out there curling is what I want to know.
That's what we want to
That's
know.
the question,
we need
man.
answers.
I need answers. An investigation now.
Yeah.
Not
for
worried
sure.
about anything but that.
But no, I mean the U.S. team's been doing okay. I don't know if you got to see Shaun White do his thing.
No, I saw
He
that
had his redemption last
had-
4
yeah.
years ago. He had a not so stellar performance with all the hype, considering he's Shaun White, one of the greatest snowboarders of all time.
the greatest, probably.
The greatest.
USA history.
Basically, X Games extraordinary.
I mean, we kind of invented the sport,
Flying
so-
Tomato is awesome. Also in skateboarding. So, I mean, he's just one of those guys that transcends snowboarding and X Games and alternative sports.
I saw his victory. He was really
was a
emotional.
big moment.
I know it meant a lot to him. This Jalen Smith keeps on coming down over here. We need something heavier to put there. But
Yes.
yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. The Winter Olympics isn't my favorite sport. I like this. I like the regular Olympics, summer sports.
Yeah, I'm a little more familiar.
yeah, a little
This is not one of those things that we get to watch all the time.
We grew up in Texas. We don't have snow. We don't have ice. We can't drive in the sleet. So summer
Yeah.
games just resonate more with me than the winter
I
games
got
do.
you. I try to watch some. I know there was the luge. I watched the American got second place for the first time
Hey.
ever. I don't know if you guys got to see any of that. There was a bad accident for one of the lady luge
I saw that a few times. I'm excited. Usually when Jamaica has a bobsled team, that's my favorite.
That was awesome. I'm familiar with the Cool
Running.
Runnings.
That's where we get down, bro. That's what got
yeah.
me into it. But yeah, I watched a few events. I was at a conference for work in Austin, and I watched a little bit of the ski. I don't know what it's called, but you ski and then you shoot a gun.
Yeah, I watched some of that last night.
I'm like, what the hell is that all about?
I watched that with Miss Laura. Hello, Miss Laura.
Hello, Miss Laura.
Hello.
There's a mic
Laura
right there.
Dalpini.
Pick up the mic.
That was my question. I was like, who decides what a sport is a sport
I
into
don't
the
know.
Olympics? I didn't like it.
In the Olympics. the committee decides, but who really decides what?
What the hell is skiing with the
technically
guys?
Right,
sport?
I'm gonna ski and then I'm gonna shoot something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I've never done that. Well, maybe because we grew up in Texas, but you want a real sport? Go get a hog, man. Go find a hog.
Yes. No,
That's the sport. In the
you
wintertime.
good, babe? So I was trying to introduce Miss Laura, but she's not ready to talk at this moment. But
It's
not
too
right
early.
now. She needs a couple few beers, but she's part
Right.
of the team
Catch
very much
up.
so.
It's time to
She's gotta
catch up.
up.
Team
I know I
catch up.
might need you to beer me also. It's all good. So, yes, please. Hold on. Let me work this
Get
out.
a token.
We're drinking.
I'm
the,
good right now. This is a 7% alcohol.
Please. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna take it a little bit slow. We got a whole long day ahead of us.
The blonde beer is what I'm drinking.
blonde one, the
Yes,
blondes,
see?
yeah.
Thank you so much. That's awesome service, Ms.
So
Dalpini.
yes,
Thank
we got
you
an
so much.
assistant today.
Yes.
Cool.
Beautiful and serviceable.
All right, bro. Let's let this lay down. This is bugging me.
Yeah, that's all good.
People want to see it. Come sign up. Jalen Smith autograph. Once again, we are DaSportzCave. Hey, share the news. Take a flyer. Come down. Let your friends know. I'm trying to grow the show. But back to the Olympics. Yeah, man. So, whoa.
So, yeah, the Winter Olympics is fun. I
Yeah.
hear the ratings are down.
The ratings are down. I think one thing we do watch at our house is figure skating. That's pretty cool sometimes. There's music involved. It always reminds me of Blaze of Glory,
Yeah,
the Will Ferrell movie. But
Norway's leading the medal count right now at 22. They got
Understood.
7 gold
Understood.
medals. Germany's in second with 17, and Canada, of course, 15. The one thing that I don't like about this Winter Olympics is they took out the NHL players of the hockey in the
Yeah, that
hockey
kinda
element.
sucks,
I don't know if
man.
anybody else pays attention to that, but that's something. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We need some type of team. I guess they're trying to take it back to the amateur days, the
Let
Miracle
them
on
play.
Ice days
Let
and what
them
have
play.
you, and trying to make it
It
more
just makes
even.
to me, it makes it better though whenever the top-notch athletes are there, bro. Like, there's a lot of countries that have good hockey stars, and it's just, I mean, the amateurs are good too, but you kind of look forward to it's like a World Cup kind of, like an all-star type deal. So, it's all good though. Like, that's the one thing I'm really kind of waiting for is the hockey, kind of just to hit in for the rounds.
Yeah,
That's really the only thing that I'm looking forward to.
I got you. I mean, I don't know if there's any Stars
I'm
fans
more a
out there.
gymnastics fan than I am
The
Winter Olympics.
Stars are kind of disappointing this year. They were supposed to have some. They got a new coach, Ken Hitchcock, and they were supposed to add a
He
lot
came
of
back.
new players. Or they did add a lot of new players. He shook a lot of things up, but they're kind of disappointing this year. So that's something to keep an eye out for. I don't know if
man,
you're
it
familiar or
sucks.
not. Yeah, Stars, I think they'll be okay. Overall, they've gotten younger.
still a
and I
young
think
team.
They're a very young
Yeah,
team. So
very
they
young
got
team
a bright
with promise.
future.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, so it's something I need to catch a a little bit more. Yeah, they should
will
be
make the
making. They
playoffs.
should be in good
make the
position to make the playoffs in the West, and that's all you need in the Stanley Cup playoffs. You just need a run. In the Stanley Cup playoffs, out of all the sports, they have a chance. The 8 seed, you never know. As long as they get hot and they can, play out those series and play some. How healthy
right.
you are at the end of the year, and Hitchcock brings a defensive mindset and a physical mindset that we haven't had since he left. So we won the Stanley Cup when he was here. Back in the 90s and early 2000s.
99, I think.
99, yeah, exactly. The Stanley Cup. It's been a long time. Dallas needs a championship. It's been a long
We
time
need
since
something,
we've had
bro.
any championship. 2011, we had
The
the Dallas
Rangers let me
Mavericks.
down, broke my heart twice.
Rangers have been so
That's
close.
the only one we needed too, is to get
I
the
remember.
whole.
I was
sports
ready to make my Facebook post that we were about to win the championship as
Pinche
everybody
Nelly
else
Cruz.
was.
If Nelly Cruz can
Nelly
learn how to
Cruz
catch
broke my
twice,
heart. Yeah.
it would have been all right. But
It still
it
hurts to talk
happens.
about it.
It happens.
Definitely. I mean,
All right, so as more people trickle in, we just want to remind everybody we are the Sports Cave. We do go live on Sunday mornings. We are here live today, though. It's good. You can catch all our previous videos at vod.thesportscave.live, vod.thesportscave.live. We have little flyers here. Remind everybody that we do have a giveaway for a Jalen Smith autographed poster with a certification of authenticity. All you have to do is come up, show us that you subscribe to our page, and you win. I mean, we'll put you in. There's 2 people signed up right now.
your
That's an
chances
easy
are
win.
amazing.
Your chances are really amazing to win an autograph poster.
Yeah, let's talk about opening day. Anybody excited? Anybody going to opening day for the
day
Texas
for the Rangers.
It's going to start in March this year, late March.
We'll be there.
I'll be there.
We will be
It's
there.
the best day to go out in Dallas as far as for sports fans. If you haven't been there, there's a lot of corporations, a lot of tailgating, a lot of fun.
Bro,
you don't
yeah.
even have to go inside the game to enjoy
My first
yourself.
opening day was like a few years ago, And we got there on time just to walk in. But, man, the whole scene is like, it's a party atmosphere.
I tell you what, I've gotten tickets, and I regret that I've gone in the last couple years. I should have stayed outside, because when you go in,
the game is
it's
all
not
right.
the same. You're around a bunch of old people and babies, and you can't act like exactly
And
like how you want to be. Excuse me, not that I don't love old people and babies, but when you go from the party element to there and everything, I love old people.
We had really good seats, so I couldn't. We had really good seats, so I.
They don't
I couldn't
understand like our crunkness level when you go from going from the tailgate into the inside, and it's just like maybe I should have stayed out there.
Yeah,
and when I come back,
and you're like, it's still going
to the tailgate, it's still going on very much so, and I'm like, damn, the game was nice, but this seems like it was a lot nicer. Yeah.
What's not fun about eating, drinking, and your music's out loud,
free food.
Yeah, dude. Like I don't know about everybody else, but we like to have a good time anywhere we go.
Yeah, the beers cost what, $6, $7, $7, $8.
You can get a 12-pack for $6 outside, bro.
Yes, you can. Smart man, that's economics.
Economical speaking right
dropping
now,
knowledge for you people out here.
It's better to tailgate pregame it. But yeah, no, man, opening day is really fun. For anybody that hasn't gone, I would definitely recommend it. And I always recommend get there extra early. My wife did not believe me when I said that we need to be there about 11 o'clock, the latest, because the game was at 1.
Yeah, for sure.
We got there at 11:30, and it was we had to park across. Everybody knows where the stadium's at.
Yeah,
we parked.
Parking's getting worse out there now that there's
we had to
the
park
construction going on and everything
30,
like that.
bro.
Yeah, it's not going to be fun. It's going to. I might have to
go. Bad.
I suggest to do some intel before you go out there and to try to tailgate before.
I would be there. Make it a full day. Make it a day event, because you have to literally be there about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Right.
Their parking's going to be bad. Then now they have the construction for the new Rangers Live area.
Yeah, that whole area is under construction.
That whole parking lot that's gone.
Right. Towards the end of the Cowboys season, I was trying to go scope out some Rangers tailgating, and it's changed a lot. So it's changed. If you haven't been in the last year or so, it's changed. And in the last couple months or so, it's changed. So.
Yeah, I haven't gone in a while. But I'm definitely looking forward. I think we may be there really early, beat the morning traffic, and get there early.
Oh yeah, we have to be. It's going to be a spectacle. There's
DJs.
DJs.
Got to get there and set up extra
all
early,
kinds
bro.
Of different stuff going on. It's going to be a lot of good times.
And
a
we
lot
have
of
some
good
people
food.
out there that we know that work DJ events and stuff like that. So
yeah,
shout out to
5-star
them.
DJs, Solo 89.3.
Hey man, it's really getting nice in here, man. I'm glad the sun came out.
Yes, it's a nice day.
I think it would have been rained. It would have made it a really gloomy, like no way to do anything. But the sun came out.
Brings the people out.
I see everybody drinking, man. I like it.
I like it too. I love these glasses that we got here.
Yeah,
Nowhere
shout out
but
once
Texas.
again.
Some Texas love. Who doesn't love Texas? Come on, y'all. Yeah, everybody loves Texas.
Nowhere but Texas. So shout out once again to the Legal Draft Beer Company. These beers are really good, man.
Right. In days where we can't agree on a lot, we can
agree
all
on the
agree
beer.
that we love beer and we love Texas. Yeah.
You know how you know you're from Texas? You let everybody know. God
Right.
damn it. Anywhere we go out of town, bro, they know you're from Texas, man. We let them know. That's how you know.
Tell us how you really feel, Juice Man.
I'll tell you how. Let's break it down. Let me get emotional real quick.
All right.
No, but yeah,
Get a little loose.
Yeah, check out the beers again. As Adolph mentioned earlier, we have a Legal Blonde, Accused Amber Lager, Chief Justice Stout, Presumed Innocent, Smash and Grab, and the Hungry Jerry, whatever. I forgot what it was.
It's greatness.
Heffin Winston.
Yeah, that's one coming very soon.
Yeah,
Corpus something.
Yeah, we already forgot.
Yeah, it's past me.
They gave us a task to remember. We already failed. But yeah, man, it's getting really nice in here. I mean, we want to show everybody checks out all the artwork. So
We're just getting loose.
I am.
Yeah, right on.
We're gonna be here for 6 hours, bro. We gotta fill in time.
Can do it.
Yeah.
Sí, sí puede.
Adolph's over
Thank
here.
you. Follow us as
Adolph's getting
DaSportzCave. Thank you
microphone
very
shy
much,
over
Gogi.
here.
I'm good. I got a lot going on. I'm just trying to conserve it all. I don't want to let all my good stuff fall out at once. You know
Bro,
what
I got nothing but good stuff coming out all day.
We got to pace ourselves.
And we're going live, I guess, on somebody's video.
At
The
DaSportzCave.
Sports Cave.
DaSportzCave.
The Sports Cave.
Yeah, it's right here. We're on Instagram, Twitter.
Look, we'll go ahead and announce it. We're on
podcast.
It's the Sports Cave. You can follow
Live
us
show.
on Instagram, Google Play Music, iTunes.
We've been in movies.
YouTube. We've been in a movie. We're on IMDb.
We do parties,
Both of us.
bar mitzvahs,
I got the
weddings,
link officially
divorce
on
parties,
IMDb. What's up? Signing autographs.
quinceañeras. You name
Quinceañeras,
it.
taco stands. We go out live everywhere we go.
We have no shame. Shameless plugs too. So what's up?
Sports Cave, Chub Club, Chub Life. What's up?
Instagram is at DaSportzCave.
At the Sports Cave.
And that's DaSportZ as in zebra, cave, CAVE. Thank y'all very much.
Our videos are on demand at VOD at DaSportzCave.live.
We have at least 27 that we've been doing. We have been going strong, so it's something that we do every Sunday. So it's something that we do as a passion.
Sunday.
And at the same time, I mean, we do sports, but we also want local businesses to grow, local sports, kids sports,
anybody,
youth
bro.
sports.
We're open to anything. It's a sports show, but we're for the community, basically, is what we do. So anybody that wants to come in and plug themselves, hop on.
We support local businesses, entrepreneurs, artists. Anybody with the voice that has something to say, let us know. We'll work something out.
Yeah, for sure, man. I think we're doing a good thing out here. It's awesome. And with that, we'll take a quick break, Mino. All right, we're back on the Sports Cave.
Welcome back.
We're back here at the Brew and Arts Show at the Legal Draft Beer Company. We'll be here till 6. It's a great event. Come on out. Adolf, we have a special guest.
Yes, we're honored to be in our presence, Mr. Chris Lincoln, who was a part of Oklahoma University's.
That's right,
Oklahoma University, Barry Switzer's.
Been Barry Switzer's show for years. Oklahoma Replay Show was called back in the 70s, 80s when Barry was the head football coach of the Sooners.
And that was the first coaching show of that at that time?
It was interesting. He already had a coach's show at the University of Oklahoma.
Okay.
And that was in Oklahoma City. Well, our station was in Tulsa, sports director there, and went to Barry and said, "We'd like to have you on one of the shows." He said, "Well, I already have a show. So how about if we do a replay show where we spend an hour looking at all the highlights? You come, we'll talk about the highlights, and I'll host it with you." And he said, "Well, how's that help me?" I said, "Well, how about this? Where do you have recruits you'd like to have watch this?" Well, I want to get a kid in New Orleans. I got a kid in L.A. we're looking at for the Sooners. So we'd buy the local cable stations, send the shows out to them, and it became a great recruiting tool. So Barry loved it. So I was his host from 74 through 81.
Nice.
And we do have personal ties to Barry Switzer, Cowboys coach.
Yeah,
That's
of course,
right. He came down here and got you Cowboys a Super Bowl, too. That must have killed these Texans to have a Sooner coach come across the Red River.
Oh, yeah. As long as you won a Super Bowl, that's all that matters, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that's legendary. Any good Barry Switzer stories? Anything that you would like to share about? I know he's a good old boy type of guy, right?
He is that.
He's very funny. I've heard him in some interviews.
An incredible recruiter, too. He was the best recruiter I've ever been around. What he'd do is he'd do his research, and he'd go find out that this daddy of a real top player he wanted, he'd actually go around the back, dig through the trash cans, and find out that this guy likes Pearl beer.
Like an FBI agent.
Oh, yeah. Then he'd go in the house and go, I could use a beer. It's hot. Pearl beer is my favorite beer. Do you have a Pearl beer?
Wow.
Oh, I love Coach Switzer.
By techniques.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to write that down.
And he always recruited.
Are we recruiting anybody?
He always recruited the mamas and the grandmas.
That's what I've heard.
Because they make the decision. So
Yeah,
Barry's very good about that.
Smooth talking guy.
Yeah,
right?
he is in that. But we had more fun together and done a lot of shows together and hosted a lot of events together. So, and he's still, as he's known in Oklahoma, he's still the king, without question. Yeah, 80 years old now.
And he can get a free beer anywhere in Oklahoma.
Without question, that's right.
Awesome.
I think we heard some Boomer Sooner fans out here.
Any Boomer Sooners
Hey,
fans?
some Boomer Sooners, all right. Good to hear that. That's
In
right.
the counter, we got to ask any UT fans? Anybody?
we got some
Hello?
UT fans,
Crickets? Anybody? No.
Only
no?
Boomer.
Yeah.
Boomer Sooner.
And
Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm not a
We
big
can
UT
roll with
fan
that.
either.
We can
We
roll
have
with
a
that. We're
Jayhawk,
Notre Dame
too.
fans.
Oh, we got a
so-
Kansas Jayhawk.
Jayhawk as
Oh,
well.
yes. Coach
Hey, go
Subs.
Jayhawks.
Awesome.
We have some Mizzou
KU.
Tigers. I was a Mizzou Tiger.
Awesome.
Hey,
And
awesome.
When I
Yeah.
came to Oklahoma in '74, I hated Oklahoma because I was at Mizzou, and we were always known as Oklahoma and the Seven Dwarfs, is what the Big Eight was called.
Oh, wow.
And we were in the Dwarfs. They'd kick us around all the time. So it took me a while to get adjusted. Once I found out that back-to-back national championships the first 2 years, I became an OU fan real quick.
I got you. It
It's
didn't
hard,
take
it's
long,
hard
right?
not to like OU. I didn't grow up an OU fan, but it's a great organization. Their school's really great.
It's one of the great rivalries, of course.
Right.
Come down here and enjoy so much the Red River rivalry, and it's been great for both schools. It really has
Right.
been.
And they're a perennial powerhouse every
They're a
year. so,
powerhouse.
I
And
mean,
Texas
that's
is
what football's
catching
all
up, I
about.
tell
They're catching up, yeah.
They got their attention when they had the third-rated recruiting class in the nation this year. I think Oklahoma was like 8th, and Alabama slipped to 10th, and Georgia was number 1. So it'd be interesting.
We'll see what they do with that. Yeah, we'll see what they do with that.
Yeah.
They,
What do you think
they have
about
a lot
this
of high
last year's
recruiting classes.
Oklahoma team? They had Baker Mayfield. They went out to the
incredible. Yeah.
What do you
and
think about their
went
team?
to the Rose Bowl and of
I
course
was
the
thinking they
national
were going to win
semifinals.
it. Right.
And I tell you, Baker's a unique individual.
Yeah.
And what you see is what you get. I know he drives. Everybody hates him who isn't an OU fan. And I can
Right.
see that. He has that kind of personality. And he's had a few different moments, planting the flag in the middle of
Oh, yeah.
the horseshoe in Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, that was a
Got
big
people
deal.
stirred
At
up.
Ohio
big,
State, yeah.
That's Ohio State. Yeah,
I
man.
told you,
Ohio
he
State.
should have thought that out a little more because, unfortunately, the field in Columbus is artificial turf. So the damn flag wouldn't stick at all.
wasn't gonna go
Fall
anywhere.
over and
Yeah,
stuff.
he didn't
and then,
plan
of
that
course,
out
we had the
very well.
incident in Lawrence, Kansas, where he was upset with the way they were talking to him.
Yeah.
He decided to show his different personality there. And
Right, yeah, there you go.
sections there that got him upset. But he truly deserved and winning the Heisman Trophy.
Oh, definitely. He was hands down the best player in college.
Hands down.
I felt so bad for him at the Rose Bowl. For the first time, Lincoln Riley in his first year decided to coach. Remember the guys, the old not to lose?
Right.
And when you do that, I mean,
He got careful.
We had that idiotic squib kick right before halftime.
Yes.
Gave Georgia momentum. They took it. OU decided, well, we're up 34-17. We'll just ride this thing out.
Right
And
on.
caught up with it. Then the very next week, I'll be darned if Georgia doesn't do the same thing against
Bama,
Alabama.
right.
They had to leave and stop playing, so
Yeah.
never good.
Any
Yeah.
thoughts
never
on where you
good.
think he might land this draft?
I keep hearing as high as 5th or 6th first round, and nobody
Wow.
thought that earlier. They keep talking about his height.
Right.
I think Baker was standing on his tiptoes when they said he measured him at 6 foot and an eighth
He's
or
not
something
the
like that.
prototype, right?
They get him that, but they keep making references to Drew Brees.
Right.
Quarterbacks
There's
like
other
that.
quarterbacks that have done it.
Yeah,
you know,
that's right.
and Doug
And
Flutie
he is
also.
so accurate. I mean, 80% passer. He makes quick decisions. I think he'll do well. And
He's got that it factor.
Hopefully-
He's got that factor
Yeah.
where I think he knows that the game's never over with him.
we keep hearing New Orleans is a possibility, which would be fabulous because
They've already
Drew
got-
Brees is
yeah.
there. Let him sit on the bench, get used to the NFL style. Just don't go to Cleveland. So
Yo,
quarterbacks go to die.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the
It's a
cemetery.
graveyard for
Yeah,
that.
I know,
Definitely,
I know.
definitely. And then I understand you're also with, you do some work with ESPN and horse racing,
Yeah,
or you did some work?
our company, we started a company in 1981 called Winter Communications in
Okay.
Tulsa. And actually just do quarter horse racing, we thought. And it grew, and pretty soon we're doing all the horse racing for ESPN Network.
Nice.
25 years, we're on the road, traveling the country, doing all the major horse
Wow.
racing
It's
events.
amazing. It's a blessing.
And then I was also very fortunate. 5 years I was host to Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum's Dubai World Series Racing Championship.
Wow, it just sounds
Which
impressive.
it does.
I
Anybody
don't
say
know
that
what
five
that
times
means.
fast?
I
Yes.
never, they gave me a business card for the series I was host. It was you guys would love this. I was the global presenter for international television.
Wow.
I feel like
Okay.
a world wrestling title. I should have done or something. But
Flossing
and
on 'em.
when you go to Tokyo, you present your business card with both hands, and they study it, and they really do look at it. And according to your title, that's how they know how low to bow. These babies are on the ground.
Nice.
And they saw
Oh,
I was
wow.
a global presenter.
Yeah.
They loved it. We had a great time, though.
Global presenter.
Nice.
I'm
We'd
sorry.
be in big trouble.
My wife Becky and I just on American Airlines are 8.4 million miles of travel.
8.4
And people say, you go anywhere in the
million
world
miles.
you want to go. Where do you want to go?
That's
Home.
amazing. Home.
Oh, man.
But I
That's
tell people,
awesome.
I'm not sure if I'm going to go to heaven or hell, but I know for sure I'm going to connect through the damn Dallas DFW airport out here without question. So,
I love
yeah.
that, man. That's
That is
classy.
awesome. You were telling us stories about the camera.
Yes, our company also was fortunate enough to discover this aerial camera that a guy in Hollywood had developed for the motion picture industry. It's called Skycam.
Skycam.
And
I think y'all have heard of it.
Yeah.
fans,
Have anybody heard of
right?
Skycam before?
Skycam and cable
It's a
cam.
favorite view, Madden view,
Oh, yeah,
some people call it.
And like most, technical geniuses, he had no clue how to market it or sell it. So we came in and made a deal with ESPN and ABC. We'll buy his camera, lease it exclusively back to you. Have exclusivity on this. So we bought his camera. That year, he also won an Academy Award, an Oscar, for that,
Oh, wow.
which we immediately put on our brochure.
Right.
Oh, wow.
So
there you go.
Games, cash money.
So we started with Skycam, and as soon as that hit, well, in fact, a great story about this. The very first use of Skycam was an ABC Monday Night Football game.
I remember
We
that.
called all of our vendors and all of our sponsors and said, "Now be sure to watch ABC tonight because you're going to see Skycam. It's going to change the sports world." And I was busy and got late, and I arrived at the party for a big thing we had. And I said, "What's going on?" I said, "Well, the game has been stopped." Here's Al Michaels. "The game has been stopped right now, and we have an issue. This new aerial camera is coming down on the field."
Oh,
God.
man. It's
Ran into
supposed
the
to be
problem
there.
with Slacks.
Hey.
They got it up and going again, though. And then
Nice.
the game
Way to
was
go,
so
Al
popular
Michaels.
that NBC, CBS, Fox all came to us. "We want to use this camera too." We
Nice.
said, "Well, it's exclusive." But we found another camera called Cable Cam.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
bought that in Hollywood and leased that back to them. So we had at one time, we built a huge warehouse in Tulsa, our main base, where they actually built these cameras and had young guys like yourself coming in to learn how to run these cameras. And that's the key. I tell people, if you think your kids are wasting their time doing video games, leave them alone.
Right.
They're going to be great fighter pilots.
They could get
They
paid.
can fly the hell out of Skycam.
Yep.
We have 2 guys in a trailer, and then once they rig it up, cross wires across the field or auditorium, whatever it might be, these guys sit in the trailer, one guy flies it, the other guy works the camera.
That's amazing.
It's a great system, really is.
That's amazing.
And that was revolutionary.
Who knew
to
those
the
skills
game.
would pay off?
Yeah, who would have known that
Yeah.
that something like that would have happened? I mean, that gives you a whole different perspective of how the players see the game.
It changed the
And
game.
you saw one
big
of the
time.
games this year, right? Remember, guys experimented by only using Skycam.
Right, yes. One of the
The
games
New
that
England
they
game
had.
with the fog was one of the
That's
main
right.
ones they used this year
Yeah.
because of that.
That was great, too, having it in
the
the
Tom
fog.
Brady pass going.
Yeah.
If we had not had the Skycam, we would have been watching fog on the sidelines.
Yeah, it was amazing
Oh, exactly.
to see. And I also I understand, and speaking of Tulsa, Oklahoma, you're working with the OklahomaSportsScene.com?
Yes, that's our new statewide cable television show. We tape twice a month. It airs throughout the state of Oklahoma. And what's fun about this, guys, all you know, and I talk to my buddies down here like Dale Hansen and all the sports guys, and
Norm Hitzges,
and stuff,
yeah.
and they're so frustrated because, unlike you guys, they don't have the time to talk sports. Local TV,
Right.
you're getting like 2 minutes or something.
Your advertisements.
That's because the damn weather people take 4 sections.
Traffic.
Say traffic in the
Stupid
morning.
thing about
Definitely.
temperature and stuff.
Right.
Guys, us all sports guys nuts.
Right.
So we decided, well, let's get a show where we can just relax, have an hour format. Like we had Coach Switzer on,
That's amazing.
and just
That's
for
nice.
like 24 minutes of the hour time, Barry's telling his stories.
Right.
Talking about all the great recruiting trips and great story with Billy Sims, of course, from Hooks, Texas.
Right.
OU
Two-time
All-American.
Heisman winner.
Yeah, Heisman winner and stuff. And he said he was recruiting Billy, and they're up playing Colorado. And Billy was working at the gas station, Hooks.
Mm-hmm.
The phone rings to the gas station. The guy who owns it goes, Billy, Coach Switzer's on the phone for you. No, he's not. They're playing Colorado today. I'm telling you, the guy said he's Barry Switzer. Billy goes to the phone, it's Switzer. And Billy tells me the story. He said, Chris, I couldn't believe it. He said, Coach, is that really you? He said, yes, listen, we've put $100 on these sons of bitches up here. So I'm fine now. We're not going to need to come out to the next game. So let me just talk to Billy why you need to come to Oklahoma.
Right.
Wow.
Tells a great story about Steve Owens, too. The first 1969 Heisman Trophy in Oklahoma.
Awesome.
A kid from Miami, Oklahoma, #1 recruit in the country. Well, at the time, Oklahoma football was down. They had some losing seasons. That was about Oklahoma football being down. And Switzer's on the staff of Jim McKenzie at the University of Arkansas. They just finished coming off 2 seasons. They won 22 in a row. They were national champions. And they recruited the heck out of Steve Owens. And McKenzie and Barry fill him off. So you can't go to Oklahoma. That school's in trash. They're just not playing well. Be Arkansas Razorback. Well, Fairbanks leaves and goes to New England. McKenzie is hired by Oklahoma. And next thing you know, he's telling Barry, get to Steve Owens, first priority, get to Steve Owens and tell him all that stuff about Oklahoma and Arkansas are all total lies. He needs to come to Oklahoma. So they re-recruited him, got him to OU, and the rest is history. They became
nice.
the 1969 Heisman Trophy winner.
Awesome.
That's nice.
Awesome. That's an awesome story,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie, it's
cool
hard to
be
root
part
for.
of.
It's hard to root for OU, but they're a great school. That's a great. My wife actually asked me, "What if our daughter went to OU?" No problem with it. It's a great organization. It's a great organization.
I love the fact that the unfortunate thing with the Texas basketball player who's fighting leukemia right now.
Yeah.
And been
sad.
a great story throughout the Big 12. And
Yes, sir.
I know the OU was down recently and played in Austin. And as you'd expect, as soon as they took the court, the Texas fans are booing, and OU sucks, and all
Right.
the stuff Texas fans are supposed to do.
As usual.
And all of a sudden, they took their warm-ups off, and they had the kid's name on their.
That's
nice.
awesome.
That's
a
what I
nice
like to
gesture.
see.
Yeah, and everybody was rooting for that kid and stuff, obviously. And then I see they came up to Norman this afternoon and put a beating on the Sooners, which is big. Texas had to win that game to keep the NCAA tournament hopes alive.
Right,
And I think
Texas
Smart's, I bet a lot. Shaka Smart's a heck of a basketball coach.
He's amazing.
And that Mo Bama,
Yes.
what a play!
Yes,
this guy
what a
with
play.
8-foot arm span is unbelievable.
Yeah, and Oklahoma has a pretty good team as
That
well.
Trey Young, of course.
Trey Young,
Trey Young is
29
really good.
points a game.
Yeah,
This is pretty
they
remarkable.
really it looked like they were shutting Trey down pretty good. He had been on the string guys for the last 3 games. He had a couple bad threes, a couple air balls, and they mentioned the telecast. He's 0 for 20 in his last 3-point shooting attempts in 3 games. Then he started hitting some. The next thing you know,
He's
he had
on
27
fire.
points. You
Wow,
know.
Wow.
streaky, huh?
Good kid, but
What a good streak.
Good game with Texas and Oklahoma is
never know.
always good, no matter what they're playing.
Always,
No,
that's always
exactly.
good.
It
No matter
could be
what sport it is,
volleyball,
it's always
track,
the
it doesn't
baseball
matter. It's
rivalry's
always-
good.
Yeah.
The football's really
Well,
good.
tell me about DaSportzCave.
The Sports Cave. What we do
well,
is
yeah.
we have a weekly podcast on every Sunday. We shoot a live show, and on Mondays we release our show. We're on
Very good.
Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, fun.
It's basically a podcast for fans,
Yeah.
by fans. We basically want to give everyone a voice. As I was talking to a gentleman over here, and different radio stations, they don't have the opportunity to have a voice. And even Norm himself, Norm Hitchkins, who's on the ticket himself, they have the show, but they're limited on the sports that they can talk. And what we have is an unfiltered show, basically an hour and a half. And we involve different sports fans, and they're able to chat and call in and do different things like that. And we've brought some local comedians on, and we need more sports people like yourself to be able to come in.
Anytime, guys.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
Appreciate you coming on.
I got to know something about this habit you have here, obsession. What is this all about?
Bobblehead collecting.
Bobblehead
The
collecting.
bobblehead game is serious. If you go to any Rangers games, a lot of times, and they've already released the schedule if you haven't seen, I believe they have 10 bobblehead games that they will be giving out. These are older ones, but generally what I will do is go to the games. You got to go at least 2 or 3 hours early to be able to collect the bobblehead. And you got your ticket of admission, and you go and you collect it. And if you're able to, there's Facebook groups online, and you're able to trade different things, different people from all over the country. I've traded in Canada, Iowa, different places like that. I was able to obtain this one from Canada. This is a Wayne Gretzky, Canada coach.
Coach
brought
Wayne.
this in, because of the Olympics going on. But this is Nolan Ryan, and we have a Boston
how
Napoli.
Many do you personally have in your collection?
I have at least 100 that I have going on. I mean, I've lost some over the way, done some 2-for-1s and different things happening. But yeah, it's an obsession. This guy's obsessed with these pops that we have, like this Deion Sanders pop
I've seen
things
those,
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
these
do
are getting
those.
popular.
That's
They have
cool.
these in sports and different things, pop culture, different things
But yeah,
like that.
we really get into the bobbleheads. We usually make a day of it.
Yeah.
Go tailgate early, go get in line
fun.
and get our bobblehead,
Yeah.
come back and eat, and then go watch the game. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a big community for trading. And
So you guys, you're the inside here in the Dallas area. Well, explain to me, why do you need a new ballpark? That's one of the best ballparks ever.
have you been to a game?
in the summer?
Not
in the
in
summer.
July and August, I
Okay,
understand.
in the
Right.
summer
Come on,
and July.
You Texans are tough, though. For
We're-
God's sake,
we
it's
are.
been
We're
hot
tough
down
as-
here.
Tough, but it's
Tough as nails, but
110 degrees in the middle
You
of the
can't
sun.
enjoy it. You can't even watch the game. You wear a hat and you sweat and your
You
eyes
basically
burn.
shower when you
Am I right,
leave.
people?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Rangers
Yeah,
fans,
It's
yes.
all hot.
We need a stadium. We need a dome. Like we need it.
When's the new stadium going to be ready? They say yet? Or?
2020, yeah,
2020.
2020.
And
It's in
They
works
broke
now.
ground for some stuff
Yeah,
now,
and there's
but
going to be like a big plaza too, and a big entertainment area.
right,
and
there's a
big-
Rangers live area
It's
where they
going to be
have
more of a
concerts.
destination. Right now, you can just pretty much tailgate, go to the Rangers game or the Cowboys
perfect,
game, and
yeah.
that's it. Now there's going to be places
That's
and
such
shopping.
a classic ballpark. I've
It
always enjoyed
is.
that.
I love
But
that.
I always go in April or October, so I.
You're smart man.
We
Smart
have
man.
to go in July and 110 degrees,
I
and it's a
understand.
Sunday day game when they give out. And
That's the thing. That's when they give out these bobbleheads in
Get
July
in
when no one
They
else
want
wants
you
to
to come
go.
in for the game.
Sweat your
I
butt off.
understand.
Yeah,
It's a
basically.
workout just walking to the game.
Sure.
So
It's a hustle, but
it
we're
is,
definitely
but
down.
yeah, it's I think we're excited for the ballpark. I think it's going to bring a bigger crowd out, and I think they need that.
Yeah.
It'll just get the community together. The dome is going to be real attractive to people that can't make those day games.
Yeah.
Family dimes, stuff like that.
It's tough for out-of-towners when they come over here and they go to the Cowboys game and you go to the Rangers game and there's nowhere to hang out at.
Right,
You
I
know,
understand,
it's,
yeah.
it's just there. I mean, you go to Chicago, you go to other cities,
Yeah,
New York.
St. Louis
there's
has a
different
great one now
St.
and
Louis,
stuff.
yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
Kansas City,
definitely.
that power light area and stuff,
Exactly.
yeah.
So they have areas around the stadium. That I think
And that's what
we're
they're trying
going
to
go
get
for.
to do that. I think they're
That'd
trying to
be
make
great,
that
yeah.
that same atmosphere
awesome.
Yeah.
as in Boston and Chicago and St. Louis.
So you're lucky you have all these professional sports teams. We only have one.
We are lucky.
Yeah, well, that's Oklahoma
We're very
Sooners. It's all
spoiled here.
professional.
Oklahoma
That's-
Sooners.
And Oklahoma City Thunder is cutting in, though, to some
They are getting really good.
basketball.
What do you
Yeah.
think about their team, by the way?
You know, it's so frustrating. Here you had Carmelo Anthony, you had Paul George.
Scores,
I mean,
right?
we have, one of the greatest of all time, Russell Westbrook, is phenomenal.
On
guy.
paper,
really
that
is.
sounds like a
How can
outstanding
you
team.
lose, right?
MVP every year.
But they have just not been able to mesh yet. It's just really fun. They will go to Golden State and beat him by 20, go to Cleveland, beat him by 30, come home and lose to, with all due respect, Dallas.
Right, no
And,
consistency.
Yeah,
I know. The Mavericks
it's
are.
so frustrating.
We're a
It really
team tank.
is.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got you.
it is. So,
Yeah.
But yeah,
They had some high expectations.
Really taken over Oklahoma. The Thunder's
That's
done a
awesome.
great job promotion-wise and stuff, and Oklahoma City area has really boomed off them and redeveloped downtown down there.
Yeah.
Embrace
Yeah,
them. That's awesome. I need to go check out a game out there. That's
You need to.
something
You
I
love
want
it,
to.
yeah.
That's
Good-
what
good
I've
people,
heard.
too.
I have some friends that have
Yeah.
moved that way that are
Excellent.
Mavs fans
Good.
and have gone, and they say it's an experience. So
Yeah.
it's definitely something I want to go check
Very
out.
good.
Yeah, I hear it's great to go out there. What do you think of the? I know just here locally we talk a lot about the Kevin Durant move. And being in Oklahoma, we wanted to get your take.
Yeah, that was painful. It really was,
Yeah.
to break up Russell and Kevin and stuff. And they really embraced Kevin Durant, even though he has that burnt orange background and stuff.
Yeah,
we got. I mean, but what a sensational player, and even a better guy.
Yeah.
He has really stepped up. The Oklahoma City community, when they had
done a lot.
one of the several tornadoes there, a massive tornado. And boom, like that, he put $1 million up to help people and stuff.
That's awesome.
And he's done a great job there. And then I think he just didn't feel they had all the tools to be a champion. And Golden State already had the tools to be a champion and proved they were a champion.
Right.
That's
And
a
he
big
wanted the
controversy.
title.
Yeah.
So
Right.
That's why he made and I guess he and Russell got into it the other night again, too.
Yeah.
So they've had a real kind of tit and tat here
some
going
bad blood.
I
Yeah,
personally like
they were
Russell a
having
little
some
bit
issues
better,
before he left. Also, like whose team is it? And that whole dynamic.
Yeah.
So.
But we'll see both of them on display tomorrow in the All-Star game.
Yeah.
Which should be fun to watch and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
we'll
wait.
see.
Are
That is
you
this
gonna watch
weekend.
the
Yeah.
slam dunk competition or
Oh
anything?
yeah, that's always fun to do too.
Also, yes, definitely.
Those
Me
guys
too.
are unbelievable. How
Yeah,
can
we're-
people hang in the air like that?
Yes, it's
beyond
amazing.
me.
They
It's
defy
incredible.
gravity.
Yeah.
We're rooting for Dennis Smith Jr. because he's the Dallas
Local
Mavericks.
challenge.
Sure, that's right,
So hopefully
yeah.
he's going to win. And we saw there's only 4 different players. There's Victor Oladipo. There's a
Right.
couple different guys. There's only 4 participating this year.
Is that
so,
all? Really?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
there's
kind of
only 4.
disappointing.
I know a lot of these guys are
don't know.
afraid
I
to show
don't
some of
know.
their skills.
Yeah, I
and
don't know
stuff,
why
and
that is. I don't
know.
know.
I think they're either afraid to get embarrassed. Or
LeBron?
don't want to show
Can
their
we ever
stuff.
get him in a
I know it.
slam
Yeah.
dunk competition?
They're barely lucky to get LeBron in the
He's
game.
too
at all.
old now, you
See,
think?
after that last game they had, he put on a private jet, flew down to Cabo on vacation for a while. I think he's just flying back to L.A. either tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
he's
that's-
coming in for that. So it's nice the way they now finally states the All-Star break though. 3 days, then the All-Star weekend, then another 3 days. These guys get a
Little break.
much-needed
Somewhat,
break. Guys,
yeah, they run a lot, man.
that, 81 games.
That's
and the
a
back-to-backs they play are unbelievable.
They
I've
really
seen
are.
Major League Baseball's addressed this some. I mean, we're still going to have 162 games.
Right.
I think they've extended the schedule out to like 180 to give more time
Time in
between
between?
games and no more back-to-backs.
Exactly. That's why they're starting at
the
late
Player
March this
Association
year.
really
Yeah.
stepped up on that.
All the leagues are starting a little
Yeah.
bit earlier.
And they're
seems
trying
like.
to still working on trying to figure out how to speed up the game.
Right. Oh yeah,
And I
that's
know the
something big
commissioners
time.
let them know that you figure it out and we're going to do something with
It's
it.
tough. It's tough to sit through a whole
That's got to
game.
be a slow game.
Yeah.
I enjoy a long game, but when I'm watching it in
sure.
person,
Yeah.
I know my wife questions why I sit in front of a TV for 3 hours.
Bro,
But
those Rangers West Coast games.
But those
though,
West Coast
man,
games for
they
us-
start at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
I
so,
can't
yeah.
stay up
That's
till
tough.
midnight
Yeah.
to see the Rangers
That's what's
bullpen
hard to
blow it
watch.
at
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the morning. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's difficult.
It's tough. I
we need
try to
re-
watch it, but I know
we
I'm
need to
not
be
the
in a
only
different
Rangers
league.
fan. I see some other Rangers fans
What's
nodding.
your
I know
take
we're
on
not
the
only-
Rangers prospects this year? I don't hear a lot of great things from
Well,
this point, but
We're not looking forward
We're
to
not
it.
looking forward to this season too much.
No high hopes.
I'm interested in what they're going to do with Jerson Profar. I know he's been in the minors for 7 years, and they need to do something with him. It's now or never.
I think they lost out on opportunity.
They
to
lost.
trade
Yeah,
him
I
one
think
time.
when he was hot, they didn't do anything with him. I think we're making a lot of safe moves. Nothing that's going to be intriguing, but
did
I
you
just-
Darvish impact him at all in terms of getting traded to be able to get rid of him?
we didn't
or-
get
I
anything
don't
for
think
him,
so.
and
And
he's
now,
out.
now he's what, with the Cubs?
He's
right?
with the Cubs.
Just
Which
signed him?
is,
So I think-
my
I
NL
think
team is the Cubs, so I
He'll
can't
be a
complain.
good regular season pitcher for the Cubs.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2 or 3 guy.
They can stay healthy.
Right,
That's
and
always
they,
been the question with
they're
you.
still saying that Jake Arrieta might come to the Rangers. We might have a chance for him.
Really? That'd be nice,
because
yeah.
he's a Texas guy,
Yeah.
and he turned down a deal from the Cubs to come. Or before they reached
Yeah.
out to him last minute before they signed Darvish.
Right.
So he turned that down. So there may be still opportunities.
I guess the other one we haven't touched on here is the Stars, right? And they
Stars,
Stars
yes.
got a pretty good record. They pretty good shape for the playoffs.
Stars
They-
fan,
Yeah,
here we
we're
go.
okay.
Stars,
We
yeah,
got
yeah,
Stars
yeah.
fan.
There.
They made a lot of moves and brought Hitchcock
Right.
back. So we're hoping maybe that'll translate in the playoffs.
So does everybody hate Mark Cuban in Dallas as much as out Dallas?
I don't know.
No,
we
I
love
don't
Mark
think
Cuban
so.
here. so-
Oh, good. Okay.
in earlier years.
he
now,
drives everybody
now,
crazy,
now,
I know it.
Now I think we've gotten to the point to where I think a lot of fans are starting to realize he's doing a lot of other venture projects, and
Yeah.
we wanted to focus again on the Mavericks.
Forget about Shark Tank. Let's get us some basketball
Yes.
players here.
Okay,
Jeez.
I'll tell you like this, Mr. Lincoln. We love the Mavs, but Mark Cuban also helps put on the St. Patty's Day parade every year in the.
I thought
in
you looked
Dallas.
Irish.
Yeah, I am a Mexican
Excellent.
Irish.
Mexican
you know
Irish.
What I mean? So I like to celebrate on St. Patty's, and he's
There
a big
you
part
go.
of that. So we gotta love him out there,
Hey,
especially the younger people
How
that
about
go
this
to
legal
those
draft
places.
place, huh?
Hey,
I love
this
this
awesome?
place. This
Oh,
is
Legal
nice.
Draft
This
Beer
is
Company
legit.
is
The beer
great.
is nice.
They
Place
put
is
us
nice.
by the cooler because we're just so cold
I
and so
assume
nice.
this means you guys have sampled all these.
We're about to
labels,
get to
We're
all
working
of them
on
here
it.
soon.
We're
Yeah, we're
working
working on the way there. But yeah, this is a really good event
It's great, yeah.
for everyone that's watching.
Great space here. And boy, we ended up typical weathermen, right?
Yes.
Forget Saturday, total washout. Morons.
Yes.
Look, the sun
It's
outside.
sunny and bright.
What do they know, right?
Beautiful outside. I know.
Yeah, we
That'd
were
be a
worried
good job
about
to
that a
have.
little
You could
bit.
just be wrong and get paid.
It's like being a Major League Baseball player.
Right.
You hit 300, 3 out of 10, you stay in the big
Hey,
leagues,
there you
you'd be an
go.
all-star.
As long as you bat 320, you're okay.
Weather
Man.
guys drive me crazy. They probably do the same thing here they do in Oklahoma. They go, well, in Tulsa it's 43, in the suburb it's 42, and it's 41 over. What the hell?
They don't know. Yeah, there's no
and
idea.
nothing terrifies viewers like the weatherman saying, the big storm is coming.
Oh, right.
Every grocery store is wiped out.
Oh, yeah. No
No
milk,
bread,
no
no milk.
The
eggs.
state line, yeah.
Yeah,
and then
big time.
nothing happens.
Well, here in Texas,
big
if
time.
it's
Yeah, we
32
get that a
degrees
lot.
and it rains, we freak out, but sleep.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. I'm hoping that I don't have to go to work tomorrow, but then I still have to go to work
Right,
tomorrow
yeah.
every day. The struggle.
The only storm I've ever seen of any consequence, of course, who would know? When you hosted the Super Bowl. What an awful weekend that was.
that was terrible. I
couldn't
don't know if
believe
we'll
it.
ever
That
get a
was-
Super
I said,
Bowl
what are you, in
again.
We had
Minneapolis?
that.
I mean,
We had that,
that's
and
too
then we had
soon,
the
Mr.
All-Star
Lincoln, too
weekend
soon.
in 2000.
That's
And
right.
I forgot what year it was.
Yeah.
The All-Star weekend had snowed as well.
Snowed All-Star weekend.
Valentine's weekend, and it was snowing.
That's when the Pittsburgh played Green Bay. And
Yeah.
I fell asleep during that Super Bowl
That was
because
one
I
of-
could
yeah.
care less who won
playing,
that one.
Pittsburgh playing here for Super Bowl really hurt us as
hurt.
Cowboys
Yeah,
fans.
they-
So
that's when they went on
So
to
we
win more
rooted for Green
championships
Bay.
than we
What were
did,
your
so I
guys'
was watching.
thoughts on the Super Bowl this year? I mean, I had no dog in the fight. I just loved
We-
the fact
neither
it was
did we.
a great game. You know, that's
It
the
was-
main
it
thing.
was
we had no
awesome.
dog in
And
the
that's what you
fight, but it
want.
was a great game.
I was kind of rooting for the Patriots because I hate the Eagles because I'm a Cowboys fan.
Boo,
Of course,
Eagles.
That's right.
Of course, I'm a Dallas
Yeah.
guy till I die, but at the same time,
But
go
it was a
Cowboys.
win-win for us because we also are jealous. I would say jealous of Tom Brady and
Yeah.
his wins. So if they
He's
would
so
have lost,
beautiful,
yeah,
we
he's-
know.
I know. I don't feel bad for him. He's going home to Giselle Bundchen and
Exactly.
stuff. And
You can't
yeah,
feel
don't
too
worry
bad
about
for
it.
that guy.
It was a win-win
Yeah.
for me. Whoever lost,
I'll
but
tell you a great Philadelphia Eagles story. My wife Becky and I were up in Philadelphia. I was hosting a horse race in the
Wow.
area there, and went down to a guy that knows the Eagles were going to play that the day after our telecast. So I asked one of the guys there, any way we can buy some tickets. So kind of a mafia guy says, I got a guy who owes me a favor.
Oh.
I'll get your tickets. I said,
Nice.
I'm gonna go get the papers.
Scared me
Get the
to death,
papers.
so-
Remind us not to
So
make you mad,
we
Mr.
show up at
Lincoln.
the track, and he says, kind of looks around and says, here's your 2 tickets. Don't tell nobody's where you got some. I said, why? He says, this guy's not in real good health right now.
Uh-oh.
God.
Uh-oh.
So we go to the stadium. They're in their club level, beautiful club level. Go to our seats there, and the Eagle fans, are
We know.
Belligerent.
yeah.
We know
awful,
the Eagles
worst,
fans really
worst.
well. Yeah.
And his gumball comes through there with an old guy, and he's got this young gal with him. And, yeah, that's my niece, Rachel. She goes, my name's Diane. Yeah, well, whatever. So, and we're sitting there, and all of a sudden he goes, so where are you guys from? My wife Becky looks at him and said, well, we're from Oklahoma. Kind of sits back and goes, so you guys farmers? No, we're not farmers. So Becky said, no, actually, we're in television and oil.
Oh,
Kind of excited, but we had a great time there with the
That's
Eagle fans.
awesome.
And they're just cursing every play. And Becky, they're fans of this team? That's why the Eagle
Which
fans
team are you going for,
Those-
right?
yeah,
I know.
brotherly love.
Yeah, they're crazy.
That was our one Eagle experience. But we've had a great time down there. I've known Jerry Jones for years.
Awesome.
Obviously, with the ties in with Switzer and Arkansas. And
Yeah.
He's been
course.
very benevolent to the area up there and stuff.
All his
Great
draft
support of the
picks,
University of
right?
Arkansas and stuff. That's
yeah,
right,
Arkansas, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Felix Jones, people.
But, and it was,
What do you-
I
what
think
do
it
you
was
think
the
of our
ultimate.
stadium?
I think it was the ultimate screw you back to when they got rid of Jimmy Johnson.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
Now you're going to
Let's
really
bring
cut
in-
into the
You're hitting
feelings.
some nerves here,
Yeah,
Mr.
let's
Lincoln.
bring in the University of Oklahoma's football legend to replace the Oklahoma State legend, who they both battled back and forth when they were coaching.
Right.
And here he comes, and as Barry said, he did the best coaching job. He said, because I didn't do a thing. I just didn't screw him up, and they
Yeah.
win the championship.
That team was there in place for him.
No
that
question,
Jimmy built,
yeah.
right?
There's
Yeah.
a lot of debate whether Barry Switzer really won that Super Bowl. Was it still Jerry's team? But I think you still have to lead the
Yeah.
team out
Jimmy.
there. I still
Yeah.
give credit to Barry. Barry still had to keep it together.
He did.
So-
but trust me, Jerry took the credit.
Right. Oh,
As he
yeah.
always
Yeah,
does,
oh, yeah.
of course.
Jerry
So
will
what
get the
is-
credit.
With the NFL draft coming up, what are the Cowboys' needs? What are they talking about
That's
now?
been a hot topic all day
I can
today.
imagine,
Yes.
sure,
We've
yeah.
been talking linebacker.
You got a heck of a quarterback, right?
Yes.
Everybody's happy with the quarterback. Dak's
happy-
kind of, I don't know, is he?
He took a
did
step
that-
back this last year, but
And
he's
we're
still
worried
good.
about our guy Bryant. Is he going to survive?
Bryant.
Dez
That's another
is-
hot topic.
But he's obviously lost his step or two.
He's lost.
Yes.
Well, we called
No
him out on our show a
separation.
few
Did you
times.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
big
He's
time.
not. We got him down below elite. He's still a top performing receiver when
Right.
he wants to be, when he can
Yeah.
be. But we do think he lost a step. He's never been able to run routes prolifically like other
Yeah.
receivers.
And-
But we're on the inclination that we need to address linebacker
He's a
and
bit of a
defense.
diva
Yeah.
also.
That's true.
Yeah.
He's not a bit of a diva.
He's
He
a
is
lot of a diva.
A lot of a diva.
Yeah, he's a
we
lot
know
of a diva and
And
a
changed it
headache.
all
But
since
yeah,
Oklahoma State.
We're,
Yeah,
we're
no,
wishing
he has
for
not.
some linebacker backup and some defensive
Yeah.
cornerbacks, maybe safeties.
Well, I was so impressed that they avoided the Johnny Manziel bullet.
Oh, thank you.
yes.
And I guess it was Jerry's son, Stevens, the one
Yeah,
that stood
Steven-
up to Dad.
Steven talked him out of
Back
that
off.
one.
We need linemen, and that
Timeout.
they built one of the best offensive lines in football. So.
Right on.
Yeah.
So they
we're
took a
wanting
little
some
step
late-
back this year.
yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
see though. Hopefully,
We're wanting some late offensive line picks.
Yeah,
Wish list.
that's something else
You
that
had
we
some
might have to
retirements
address
and stuff
also.
and some trades that hurt you. That
Yeah, we
way.
have the
Yeah.
19
Yeah.
pick, so we'll see. But
Yeah.
I mean, this is a Cowboys town, big time.
Oh, no question. This
Yes,
is
sir.
their city for sure.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So
yeah.
how long are you in town for?
Just the weekend we came down to surprise my sister's, my wife's sister and her husband both celebrated recently their 60th birthday.
Awesome.
So we came down to surprise.
What a blessing. That's
where
awesome.
they, Bo and
They're
Diane
somewhere over
Brown
there?
here, and they've got
Hi,
all their
Bo.
family
Oh.
here. And
Sorry to
brought in-
interrupt.
Their
Family
one
time.
son came in with his wife from Washington, D.C., another from New
Wow.
York. They had
Amazing.
sisters from out in Colorado somewhere, and
Amazing.
all the others showed up here to surprise them on this day. And so we had a fun time this weekend.
Amazing.
Well, I'm
what a
glad you
blessing.
stopped by
Thank you
and
very
talked to us
much.
for a little
Thank
bit.
you so
My
much.
pleasure.
We appreciate
I
that.
heard Randy came over to Randy Jones, a friend of ours. and
Shout
a-
out to
and a
Randy.
good-
Thank
and
you,
a good-
Randy,
you,
for
Randy.
making this
and a
happen,
good
sir.
Sooner fan, who, by the way, is my agent. and
Boomer.
Is he still negotiating my cut on this deal? or-
Yes, we're still in talks.
I think I got my water here.
Yes.
So thank you, Randy. But,
We're reaching those Nerlens
yeah.
Noel talk level right
Well,
now.
he'll keep pumping the Sooners here for you and stuff.
Yes,
so.
sir.
You guys
That's fine. We'll
you
take 'em
guys
all
have
day.
Been up to an OU game or had a chance to come to the stadium? or-
Not yet. I
You
have,
need to experience that.
No,
stuff.
yeah, but I
not
hear no one sits down the
No,
entire
it's-
game.
And 88,000, they keep adding to it and stuff, and it's
That's amazing.
incredible.
That's something
In
I
fact,
wanna do.
when Oklahoma plays football home game, it becomes, what, Randy, the third or fourth largest city in the state, I guess, when they fill the
Are
stadium.
you
I hear it's a
serious?
great game to
Wow,
attend.
that's
if-
Great,
yeah.
great atmosphere.
I always hear the
and
guys
stuff.
on the ticket
Yeah.
talking about it, and they made me want to go.
I was
big
told I
time,
finally
so.
got to go to a game in Austin because we always see Texas over here
There
at
you
the
go.
fairgrounds in Dallas, and we had a OU open at Houston a couple years ago.
Okay.
That was a bad experience. But the next day, Sunday, Texas was hosting Notre Dame. So we came
Awesome.
with that.
I wanted to
Some
go
of
to
the
that.
Yeah,
coaches set
that's
us up with the
we're
game and
Notre
stuff
Dame
there.
fans, so we
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to go to
Yeah,
that
well,
one.
So we didn't know who to cheer for. We hated both of them. So we just stood there and had a
Lesser
good
of
time.
two
And enjoyed, but I
evils.
love the atmosphere and
Right.
love going to the stadiums and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
that was a good game.
yeah,
I
it
believe
was
Texas
fun.
won. So what do you
Texas
think?
did win. That's
how does the
right.
40 acres compare in Texas over there to the OU stadium?
Texas, of course, that went over 100,000 and stuff.
Okay.
And they really have the facility. But I think Oklahoma has better crowds. And that's all they really have this. They really stay with it. Texas
guess.
fans are a little spoiled. They don't have the
Yeah, we
what's
do have a
going.
lot.
They-
Even
There's
in
a lot of
Dallas,
other
we have a
stuff
lot of
going
sports
on, right?
fans
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
a tough time with that, but it's a great
guess.
experience. So we even went to LBJ's library there on the campus
Yeah.
and stuff.
Awesome.
Spent
Austin's a
some
great
time.
city.
Austin's a fabulous city.
What,
Great
what I
talking
did
about
like,
that,
I didn't
yeah.
get to go to a UT game. What I did like is how they pay homage to their old players and
Yeah,
their
they
old
do.
vets.
Do a great job with
all
that
across
and
the
stuff.
board. I don't know
actually,
if OU does the
guys,
same
one of
thing.
my early ABC footballs, I did ABC college football for several years, back then when there were just 4 games. So it was obviously Keith Jackson was doing the number
Oh,
1
yes.
game, and Schenko would do the 2
The man.
game, and then they'd work down to me with the 4 game. But one of my weekends, though, I did the Oklahoma-Texas game at the Cotton Bowl, and my color man was Darryl Royal.
Oh,
wow.
And we had a great time. I got a
That's-
great OU Texas story, too. My very
He's the
first
man.
OU Texas game came down here in the fall of 1974. I knew nothing about OU Texas, the rivalry, the cow they have wandering around, all that other stuff they do. in there.
Bevo?
Yeah. So, and it's October, right? So, okay,
Right.
it's October. It's got to be cool. So I show up on the sideline looking really snappy with a burnt orange turtleneck and a
Nice.
suede jacket.
Oh man.
Sweated my. It's just, yeah,
I can't imagine. Austin's so
and then
hot.
I get all this hate mail from the OU people that I'm wearing burnt orange. I had
Turncoat.
no idea. I didn't think about that at all. So I learned quickly how big the rivalry was. So
Yeah.
that was my first introduction to OU Texas.
Those are
Oh, wow.
always great
That's a nice
weekends
way.
and games to watch.
fabulous.
It doesn't
Every
matter what the
year.
records are. Throw them all
That
out
is
of the
the
window.
game to watch.
And I tell you, the fans, both schools really have a lot of respect for each other. You can
We
tell
do,
that,
yeah.
Because after all the build-up and stuff, they're all getting after it. And after it's kind of okay. Let's go down and party now.
Right.
So,
Party
Do you
time.
attend the fair afterwards?
Oh, absolutely, sure, yeah.
Oh,
we
man.
brought grandchildren down here as well and stuff.
That is
so
the
That's
best.
beautiful.
Enjoy
Yeah.
that.
That's
You
awesome
can't live-
tradition.
You can't live in
Fletcher's
the fair
corn
without
dogs.
the Fletcher's
Yeah.
corn dog.
Of course.
All
Yes,
that
sir.
good
Can't
food
wait.
for you and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
so-
Yes, sir. You're making me hungry.
And and then they keep pushing, and Jerry's not going to let up. It's going to end up at the AT&T
Oh, you
Stadium
know
in
it,
the
yeah.
future.
Every
but right
event,
now,
right?
and the Cotton Bowl has made attempts to try to improve the stadium and facilities.
Right. Seats
But it's
and what
not
have you.
AT&T Stadium.
Right.
What do you think about our stadium?
Oh, it's fabulous. Yeah. And it's hard to watch a game there. You spend the whole time
With
like
your
this,
neck,
looking up
yeah.
that 60-yard
Your
screen.
Your neck
hard,
hurts
yeah.
after the game, right?
And their sound system is kind of difficult at times too.
It is, the
It's so
acoustics.
big, but it's stunning. I've done the tour of it and stuff too.
Okay.
And stuff, and
Nice.
He gave me the tour of the artwork and all the things
Oh,
that
yeah.
Jerry put into
She's
that
put in
stuff.
a lot
And
of work, too.
She's
Yes.
incredible. Yeah,
She's had her
But
hands in that, too.
You know, walking through that tunnel from the locker room out to the stadium with the guys and stuff, and all the fans on either side. Really,
That's
some
a
great
really
stuff.
great
Yeah.
awesome. It's
stadium.
amazing.
I really enjoy
we
that.
appreciate you liking it. I mean, it's
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
it's a whole different environment in there.
Yeah.
But it's definitely we're very true in blue. So
Yeah.
And I think that's what they should always have, like the Big 12 championship game.
Definitely.
Yeah,
It's perfect for
definitely.
it.
Yeah,
And
go ahead.
and I love having Super Bowls here, national championships here, because it's just a great sports town. They
we
support
had some
it really
boxing
well.
here before as well.
is.
Boxing is
And Jerry
great.
Filled it up with so many different concerts, obviously, and things like that. Too. Hey guys, ultra cool. Just so you know, even I'm 70 years old, but last night you guys should have been with us. We rocked out at the a fake ABBA concert.
Oh,
The
nice.
people that do
Like,
the ABBA
cover
songs.
band.
We were at the new Toyota Music
Oh,
Center,
yeah.
right?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
a very nice place
nice
in
place
Irving.
and stuff.
Yeah, it's new.
So we're all there on the front row with our cell phones.
Front
with
row.
with the flash, with the candle on the lighter, rather, holding
Right.
our light up. So, and nothing worse, guys, than seeing a bunch of old people singing and dancing. But we had a good time. It was a lot
That
of fun.
sounds awesome.
I'm glad you're
Yeah,
having a
like
good
the
time in
band.
our area.
Always
Yeah.
a fun time.
That's
and stuff.
good. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of venues.
Hey, you have one of our teams too. You know, we sent down our Tulsa Shock.
Oh, yes.
But nobody gives a damn about. here in Dallas.
Sir, I happen to love Skylar Diggins.
Skylar Diggins.
How would you not love Scott
She
Diggins?
is a beauty.
She's our number one.
I can't believe she got married. Broke our hearts in Oklahoma.
We don't talk
my
about
heart
that.
Also. Too soon. Too
She
soon.
was single when she
soon.
was up there.
Yes, she's
But
gorgeous.
we had a great
and
time
can
with the
play.
Shock, and when they
Yes.
finally got good, they added Skylar, a couple players, they started winning and stuff.
Odyssey.
Then the guy sells out and brings them down, which I understand the Metro, but they're out at Arlington, right? They have
Yes,
the,
sir. Right here at UTA.
Down
down
the
the street.
street,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
This UTA campus blows my mind too.
Mm-hmm.
And how many students are on this campus? Like 30, 45.
Former student here.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure exactly. I did go there for some time.
For some classes.
I have another good town too. Bo Brown, my brother-in-law, has a lot of real estate and also has apartments for UTA. So Bo Brown Realty, give him a plug there.
Oh,
Give a
Bo
plug.
Brown,
Yeah,
thank
there
you
you
very
go.
much. Yes,
Shout
sir.
him
But
out.
I think they're
Exactly.
calling you
I know it.
pretty soon, Mr. Lincoln. But thank you
But yeah,
very much.
we spent a lot of time in the area here and love the area and stuff. And
Well, we thank you for
yeah.
stopping by. Do you want to give us your websites and all that again, please?
yeah, it's oksportscene.com, and you can go back and look at all the ones we've done. We've had guys on like Mike Holder, the athletic director of Oklahoma State University,
Awesome.
Mike Boynton, their new head basketball coach.
These are not your regular
Yeah,
Joes.
Barry Switzer, Billy Sims.
Oh, man, these are
Steve
legends.
Largent was on with us for Super Bowl week to
Hall
preview the
of
Super
Fame
Bowl,
legend.
Hall of
Awesome.
Famer and stuff.
Yes, sir.
We've got John Smith, the Oklahoma State wrestling coach, coming over. This next show we're taping on Tuesday because the Big 12 Wrestling Championship that nobody cares about here
okay.
is also going to be hosted in Tulsa at the big BLK Center down there.
Nice.
Wow.
And we have Joe Castiglione, the athletic director, coming soon.
Awesome.
And we should be a fun show, guys. We're bringing Billy Tubbs and Ted Owens on the same show. The Hall of Fame
Okay.
basketball coach at Kansas and
That's
Oklahoma, of course.
awesome.
That'd be a good debate.
Yeah, a lot of fun. We just sit
smack
back and
time.
my wife describes it as four big dumb guys sitting around going blah, blah, blah about sports. Unlike our format where it's three big dumb guys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
that's
that's
us.
the same thing
That's
we're
us,
doing.
pretty much.
That's what we do on Sunday.
Exactly. Who can beat that?
You're right.
The amazing
That's
thing
the
is, guys,
dream. You're
think
living
of
the
this.
dream, sir.
They pay us to go to Super Bowls and World
That's
Series and
amazing.
national championships. And so I told you, I've never had to work a day in my life.
That's
Love
awesome.
it.
That's
So-
definitely
Well, we're gonna get there.
inspiration.
We'll
We're trying
get
to
there
get there
someday.
like you,
Yeah.
sir. Thank
Enjoy
you
it,
very much.
guys.
It's been an honor.
And remember,
Thank
guys,
you
the
very
best thing
much.
about retiring, you wake up every morning, you have absolutely nothing to do, and you go to bed at night, you only have half of it done. And you wonder how you had a chance to have a job and a career. But I got to have I turned 70 November 11th.
Awesome.
My little grandson Lincoln, who lives in Edmond, Oklahoma, FaceTimed his Papa. He says, Papa, happy birthday. Well, thank you, Lincoln. He says, Papa, how old are you today? I said, well, Lincoln, Papa is 70. He goes, oh, and you're still alive? So
That's
I hope
funny.
you'll see this podcast and know Papa's still alive.
Yes, we'll let Lincoln
appreciate
know
it.
that.
Guys,
we
enjoyed it.
appreciate it. Oh, we
Been fun.
enjoyed
Thank you,
having
boss.
you.
Very
Thank
much
you
for
so
coming
much
on.
to
Thank
have
you.
you
Appreciate
on.
you very
sir.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, guys. Thank
It's
you.
been our pleasure and an honor.
Go
Thank you very
Rangers.
much.
Hey,
Go
go
Rangers.
Rangers.
Go
Thanks for coming
Sooners.
on.
That's right. And
Thunder.
I can't,
Thunder.
You can say whatever.
I can
sir.
say go Stars. I can't say
Go
go
Stars.
horn things. That's
It's
it.
okay.
So
No
we don't
long
say that
runs.
either.
It's
I
okay.
know,
It's
that's
okay.
right.
We like
Well,
Notre
thank
Dame.
you, guys.
So we're more
Thank you
Notre
very
Dame
much,
fans.
sir.
Thank you for
Appreciate
coming on.
it.
Thanks, guys.
Definitely an honor.
All right, so we're still again here. We're at the Beer and Arts Show at the Legal Draft Beer Company. We'll be here till 6. We're gonna take a small break and recap and come back.
Thank you.
All right, so we're back. DaSportzCave, VOD.DaSportzCave.live here at the Brew and Arts Show at the Legal Draft Beer Company, and of course,
In
it is an art
Arlington,
show.
Texas.
Arlington, Texas. It is an art show. We have a artist with us today.
Yes,
Another
it's a
artist
lady.
on there with us. So
yes, Miss Erica Guajardo. She's out here in the corner. Oh, well, okay, not in the corner. In the corner of
Her
the
booth is over
building.
there.
Her booth is in the corner.
I thought
There's
it
some
was in
great art.
timeout or something.
Oh no! You cannot put baby in the corner. As
do
they
not
say.
put baby in the corner.
So no, we're glad to have you on, and we're big fans of your art. So I know you have different things over there. You have prints.
Yeah.
You have your originals.
I have originals and I have prints. So what I like to do is actually allow anybody to purchase my art. So I try to have things starting at $3 to
Awesome.
up
That's
in the air.
affordable. Yeah, I see some people at your booth now. I hope that's not affecting you.
No, it's fine.
Guys
at the booth.
Guys at the booth, at Erica's booth. If you have any questions,
She's here.
please
If you have
let
any
us know.
questions,
She's right
Erica's over here for
I
her
love
booth.
your art. You have some Dia de los Muertos type of style
I
art.
do. I'm known for my sugar skulls.
You're known for your sugar
Cool.
skulls?
Yeah,
Cool.
I like to give a twist to it. So my best friend is a hairstylist. She's the godmother of my son. And so
Alrighty.
I always take that interpretation of like the current styles and place it onto my sugar skulls, give them attitude.
That's cool. So you stay current with the sugar skulls, which is kind of like an older type of
Yeah. Also,
vibe, I guess, or I guess you would call.
Yeah, and then also I have a background in interior design, so I always take the Pantone colors of the year and incorporate it so that we're always in trend.
Nice.
We learn
Nice.
something new every day, bro.
So you're saying you stay woke in the art sense, so to
sure.
speak. Awesome. That's dope.
Excuse me while I sip my legal draft beer.
What
No,
kind
legal
of legal
draft
draft
beer,
beer?
yeah,
No,
we're
we're all
all
about
sipping on
promotion. of
legal draft beer
What kind
today.
did you go with this time?
My favorite is Smash and Grab.
I haven't had that one yet. Smash.
Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting.
That's what I know how to do.
I like your style.
Smash and
I
grab.
like your style. I did the blonde.
It's IPA.
Yeah,
I
I
like
pretty keep
IPAs.
it pretty simple.
The illustration work on the can is actually fabulous because they have the hops and
It
it's like
is.
smashing and grabbing. Like,
It is. Like, you
let's-
feel it?
Let's go hunting.
Awesome.
So how long have you
I like
been
your style.
painting or doing your art for? How long have you been doing that?
Professionally, out on the scene about 8 years. I've
Wow.
been doing it my whole life since second grade.
Wow,
Awesome.
that's amazing. In art classes, I understand you teach classes.
Yeah, I do kind of like a paint and sip type of workshops. I call it painting with your local artists. I do it as a team building exercise to corporate events. And so,
Wow.
It's
yeah.
more focused towards groups, right? From what I
Yes.
understand.
Yes,
what's the
so-
minimum?
20 people.
20 people. So you
Yeah.
have to be 20.
20
you have to have
people.
20 deep to
Yeah.
be
It's great
incorporated in one of
for,
your classes.
I go to universities. I go to residential events for apartment companies, and then
Team buildings.
if a company wants to like say, hey, we're going to reserve 20 spots, and then take everything over to promote you, then they could also participate in my.
And they do
my
your
stuff.
original works there?
Yes, they're original, and I take it from a street artist, printmakers.
And I understand you take requests also?
I do.
So let's say if I wanted to paint a painting of Ugo, and I wanted 20 people to do that, you could teach them how to paint this
That would
be
glorious
weird.
painting of Ugo?
Yes.
Who wants to
Yes.
paint this mug?
Nobody,
I'd
but
be flattered.
hey, see, we got one person. We just need 19 more.
19 more, bro.
Right.
We could do this.
Oh,
Let's
you
pull together,
weirdos.
man. We could do it.
I say we give him like a half man, half like Minotaur, half something like
I
that.
did rip my shirt earlier
Yeah.
on buffness.
Can we do something like that?
Yeah, could we do something like that? Maybe make me look buff.
Okay, first of all, y'all are turning me on, so stop.
Sorry. We tend
It's
to
hard
do
to turn
that.
that switch off. It's a natural thing we do. I'm sorry.
It's a natural aphrodisiac, sports
Right,
talk
sports
and arts
talk.
talk.
Who would have
and
known? That's what gets everybody
beer
going.
talk and what have you.
At the art show.
Yeah, we'll keep it PG if as PG as we
There's kids
can.
over there. Hold on.
No,
So,
that's awesome though.
Yeah, so you're from around here?
I actually live in Oak Cliff, West
That's
Dallas.
my hood.
Oh, see? Anybody else from Oak Cliff?
Oak Cliff in the house.
I was born in
Hey.
Methodist.
Oak
Oak
Cliff?
Cliff, Texas. There you go. There you go. We should have our own recognition. You know what I mean?
Right, now we gotta have an
Oak
Oak
Cliff,
Cliff art show, bro.
Yeah,
For
for sure. For
sure.
sure. We'll work on that. But I understand you do different art shows.
Yeah, I do. I work for a market company. It's called Little League Markets. And so what we do is promote local artisans and artists. And we go all over Dallas, but we try to do markets at an affordable price.
I understand. So y'all have a network of different events that y'all do,
Yes,
correct?
we do.
Awesome. Cool. Anything coming up?
Yeah, we have All Out Trinity, which is going to be on the big
On the bridge? Awesome.
And then we will have Commerce Street Night Markets. That's a 6-month event. So every last
wow.
Friday of the month, you go to this one pavilion right next to the Foundry, and we will be doing themed events based around food. So,
Awesome.
Oh,
We happen to
that's
love food
yeah,
if
we
you
just
haven't
happen
noticed
to like a lot of food. So
about the Chubb Life.
Yeah.
That's
a
awesome.
key to
and
our
we're going to
heart.
also be doing Lake-a-Palooza, and then we'll do Urban Bazaar, Jefferson's Street Nights, markets,
cool.
and
Awesome.
all other stuff coming up.
Awesome. Well, good luck. We're definitely fans of yours, and please check out her booth.
Yeah.
Everybody,
out there.
Erica is at the booth in the corner by the sun.
Where those guys are
light.
looking suspect over there.
Right,
I
hey,
don't know
we're
what they're
watching
doing.
y'all.
Hey.
There's
We're watching.
beardos,
Put it
there's
up, put it
little
up, put it
draft
up. I don't trust the guy with the beard over there and the beard. It's all good. No, but thank you very
Look,
much.
that guy brought his own cart just to take my art away.
Oh, no.
That cart better be
He's
for
taking
buying
it by
artwork,
the
sir.
pound, the bushel.
Buy it all. He's buying the whole collection with that
Oh,
cart.
that's awesome, though. Thank you very much. We're definitely going to
so
go
if you
check out
want
some
to let
arts.
everybody know how to get a hold of
Yeah,
you,
how do we find you, or what pages
Okay.
are you on?
So-
everybody get your pens and papers out. Write this down.
Or you could just stop by and grab a card.
That
Or,
too.
yes.
But we are filming this to go for
Yeah.
mass
I'm
media.
Erica Guajardo, ERICAGUAJARDO, and just go to www.ericaguajardo.com. You can find me.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Do you do the Instagram, Facebook, all
Yeah,
that? Twitter?
My street name, Lance Gray 02.
Lance Gray, 02?
Lance
Yeah.
Gray, street name,
Yeah.
street cred.
Okay,
What's
that
up?
makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
It's
All right,
funny. I made it like 15 years ago. It's because I used to have a gray Lancer.
That was that in the AOL days? Or what?
Hey.
She had her
ASL?
AOL thing. She still uses that? Like, what's the deal?
I love it. I always remember my first car.
Oh, okay, so that's a
I don't want to
homage.
remember my first car.
Okay, cool.
But I liked it. I liked it because it was like a male name, Lance, instead of Lancer. And then it was gray, like a color.
Gray
So that's your
Lancer.
street name.
That's her street name.
I'm so
Gray
good.
Lancer.
All right. So
Sound
you're
like a
like tagging
superhero
trains?
name.
You tagging trains and walls with that?
I would never give myself up.
You never give yourself.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So if you see that, that's not her.
Right.
That's cool.
Can you do tagging classes? Can we learn how to tag? Let's do that. We got to get SportsCave somewhere
No.
on
So
there.
it's all
We gotta-
painting, right? All your classes?
Yeah, they're
All
all
painting?
painting. They come from a printmaker's perspective, and then we also go into illustration works.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, we
Cool.
do enjoy your work, and it's some great work out there, guys. If anybody happens or has not made your way over there, please do so. It's a lot of good stuff. So
Okay.
Awesome.
thank you
very
for
much.
being
Thank
on
you so
here.
much.
Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And next, I'm going to ask that Mr. Anthony Moreno come up here. He's the reason that we're here.
Hey,
And if you
Mr.
haven't had a chance
Anthony.
to check out his wood carving, he's had a big part of setting this whole event up, and we just want to talk to him for a minute. I like the shirt that you got
Hey,
here
Deep
also
Ellum,
with
bro.
the Deep Ellum. I used to live out there. I miss
Deep
it.
Ellum, Fort Worth,
Brings-
Arlington, Grand
There you
Prairie,
go.
everywhere.
Need a little Olive Dallas, Fort Worth.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
awesome, bro.
Traveler?
That's awesome. How long have you been doing work out here, Mr. Moreno?
I've been in wood for like 15 years, and I started doing the art maybe about 4 years ago.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I see all these pieces that I like and I enjoy,
Bro,
like
that's
the
Selena
Snow White,
piece,
the
man.
Selena.
My wife's
like-
about to come up, and I'll guarantee she's gonna look at it.
And
might
my
have a
girlfriend's
sale, my
over here.
man.
She's got her eyes on different things like that. I personally picked the Snow White with the tattoos because you never see her that.
I like that
Where
one,
do you
yeah.
get the inspiration to do something like that, where it's something different?
Well, I started doing them. I knew a couple of people with some issues, family problems and stuff in them, and then somebody asked me to do a carving, a painting of their father, and I did it, gave it to her, and she held on to it for like about 2 years, and then she just stuck it in the closet and got rid of it.
Okay.
And I guess that took care of her, helped her take care of her issues.
At need at that time.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
She just wanted something she can touch and feel, look at, and just put away.
Okay, so I mean, were you doing other woodwork before that, and then she just happened to ask you to put it in art form, or how did that work?
I'm a carpenter by trade.
Okay.
I do furniture, custom stairs, hand scraped stairs to match the flooring, custom staining.
Awesome.
I came across this by accident. I was with a friend of mine who did sandblasting on glass, and I had a square piece of wood, and I did my my vinyl image on it. We were at a flea market. And he was working. I was just hanging out.
At Trader's Village, by chance?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Trader's Village. Hello.
Hello, Trader's Village.
Shout out to Trader's Village.
So,
Y'all know y'all went there last weekend.
So I did my image and carved it out, painted it, and he was like, "Dude, what are you smoking?" You know, because it was kind of an illusion abstract piece.
Good stuff.
Not even 15 minutes later, somebody came by and asked if they could buy it.
Nice.
And it just flew from there.
And it's just gone on from there. That's amazing. So you just kind of stumbled into the art game. That's
I'm gonna
amazing.
ask you, bro. How long does it take you to make a piece? Like, just I know it's precise work.
Each one takes 3 days.
Wow.
But to do the image, to draw the image out and everything, takes about a month.
You serious? That's dedication. So all these, at some time or form, they took you at least a month to make.
Yeah.
That's amazing. You have to
It's
check
nice
out his
work,
work
dude.
if you haven't checked that
Cool,
out.
thanks.
Custom art, custom woodwork. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Man,
all solid
thank
wood
you.
carvings.
Thank you. And then, can you tell us a little bit about the festival and your background and how you got to be in the position to put this together?
Well, truthfully, when I started selling my art carvings, like in Deep Ellum or just different festivals and art shows, man, sometimes the prices go up to like $80, $100, $200.
$400. And one of my buddies, he does art. He said $400 for a spot at least.
Yeah. Right now, Deep Ellum is like $400 for a spot.
For the Deep Ellum Art Festival.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just gathered a bunch of artists that I knew and started.
Dope artists, by the way.
And we all became friends, and just got everybody together and just went to different venues, different breweries, and said, "Hey, you want us to do an art show for you? There's no charge for you, as long as there's no charge for us." And we just started doing it.
That's amazing. That's love. That's basically what our whole podcast is based upon. So it's kind of, God sent that you invited us here. It's fitting that everything's happening the way it is. And it's an awesome opportunity for different artists.
Yeah, we're just getting bigger and
it. I'm
bigger.
sure they appreciate it.
Our art is talking. If nobody, our art is talking because we talk a lot.
Somewhat, we just like to talk. We just like to hear ourselves talk.
But yeah, man, it's dope. We're glad to be out here, man. I really do appreciate you inviting us out.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
It's a different setting for us. We're all just like, what we do is just, like I said, we're out to just promote and cross-pollinate with everybody, man. And the art show, the art scene is awesome, dude. Especially here in Texas. Like, this is, everything I've seen is awesome, dude.
It's beautiful to see how many people are out here today, like on a questionable weather day. And, I mean, this is February, you know what I mean? This isn't the springtime, so I can imagine that you guys are going to try to keep growing and have things grow, and by spring and summer, it's going to be popping. It's going to be to be at places.
We're gonna keep hitting the other breweries.
Nice.
I mean, we got our name Brew and Arts because we do the breweries.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we're just gonna keep doing it, and you're all always welcome to.
I appreciate it, and we appreciate that. We have some other things. We're invited to some other things in Dallas, and likewise, and we'll try to invite you out and invite you guys out and spread that love that you're spreading out, with artists and different things like that. It's definitely something that, it's a dream come true for me. I mean, to be here, this is our first live event. We haven't had any live events. We've been in our boy Mino's studio. So it's good to come out and just to socialize with different people. But I've always been one of those people to go to different art festivals, the Deep Ellum Art Festival and what have you. And to be able to be a part of something like this is awesome. I'm an art fan. I suck at it. But it's good to see.
He does. Don't let him.
Yeah, I really suck. I can't draw stick figures, but to be surrounded by these type of people that think like this and are able to, make people happy and change people's lives like you were able to do, that's amazing.
I appreciate it.
Now I appreciate the opportunity for letting us come out here and just do what we do.
Well, all the artists here is basically the circle that started everything, and we're always going to be together doing the Brew and Arts in different breweries.
That's cool.
And then now we got y'all.
That's cool. We're here. We're all in. We're all in. I mean,
you let me know.
Y'all let us have. I'm sorry we're a little late. But that's how we do.
It's our first live event, man.
But but definitely, anytime we can help y'all out, we would definitely want to, and we want to be a part of this.
Well, we got some big projects coming up. We got one with Harley Davidson. A Harley Davidson store.
That's huge. Wow. That whole crowd and that whole market is amazing.
So we'll keep y'all posted.
Definitely.
And we got another artist here.
Yeah, come on in. Come
on
on
down,
man.
man.
Look at
Come
that
on
hoodie,
down.
though.
We gotta take a picture.
All right,
Everybody
yeah,
with
we'll
the
take a
other-
picture of
we
as
for
many
sure will take a
artists
picture,
as we
bro.
got. What's up, dude? Thank you very much, Mr. Moreno,
Thanks,
for
that's
having us
Mr.
on. What's
Anthony
up, dude?
Moreno, thank you.
I
Everybody give him a
love
round
this
of
hoodie,
applause.
first of all.
Thank you.
What's your name, brother?
Sal.
Sal, thank you,
what's up,
Sal.
bro? Hugo.
Hugo,
Nice to meet you,
pleasure,
Man, let's talk about this guy's hoodie,
we go.
though. That's sick right there. It's got the wolf.
Wolf,
My name is
yeah.
Adolf. I know you don't care, but my name means noble wolf.
Okay,
so
that's
wolf
what's
has
up.
a thing to me, you know what I mean? So
Thank you,
it
sir.
has
Thank you.
definitely, thank you. So what are you doing out here today, bro?
Representing my boy over there, Frankie, FG3.
Yes,
shout
we
out
got to meet
Frankie.
Frankie. What up, Frankie?
First off, shout out to all the artists.
all the artists.
all the artists, bro.
All the dope artists, yes,
yeah,
thank you.
we celebrate each other. It's
That's
fantastic.
awesome. It's
bro.
beautiful what
So,
y'all have going on
We
here.
appreciate y'all having us here, man. It's
Yeah, man.
definitely a blessing to be
Yeah.
out here.
That's cool.
So
So
you-
what do you get into, or what are you painting? Or
Man, I'm abstract. I call it graphine, graffiti
Okay.
fine art, kind of
Graffiti,
kind of
okay.
hybrid
Yeah.
of the two.
Okay, but
how I look
legal,
on
right?
TV.
Keep it legal.
Hey, Mom. She's like, I love their
Mom.
podcast.
Yes, thanks.
Anyway.
Yes, Mom is number one fan.
Yes,
Tell her
yes.
hello.
Shout out to
Always.
moms.
Hey, what's up? So what's up, bro? So how's business going today?
Things are good, man. Things
Things
are
are
good.
going good?
It's more of an experience. I don't care about sales. I'm more about connection. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean, bro?
cool.
I
So-
love that. You know,
so
not
you
to sound
connected?
cliche and Tony Robbins.
No,
Nah,
it's
man.
not. It's not at all, though. It's everything.
I feel like
though.
a stand-up right
And
now.
these
I'm like,
days,
hey,
no.
guys.
No, we'll
Hey,
be
who's
here
the guy
all
in the front?
day until 6 p.m.
Okay.
So it's all good. You're open mic. So how's the networking going today?
It's good, man. Everybody's
Everybody's-
been very cool, very positive. People might look at my art like any other. There's something for everybody.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like
Yeah.
people might be like, "Oh, that's weird," or "Oh, that's cool." I don't know why I get it, but I get it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So what's some of your signature stuff? Like, just to let you know.
Man, recently I sold a piece called Tony,
Okay.
and it had a halo around it, and it was abstract as hell.
Okay.
I don't know if I can curse on here.
Yeah,
but
go
I'm
for
not.
it. Go, say
Well,
whatever
it's
you
a
want.
Family-friendly show.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So yeah, but I keep it like 100. I like what I like, and I will create what I create. And
Okay.
if the consumer who is my customer wants to buy it, they can buy it. And if not,
Already?
it's all good, man.
Yeah.
And sometimes I give away my pieces for free.
That's awesome.
Shout
I
out
like
to
your
MMA
spirit.
Blanc Talk.
Already.
Hey.
I love
yeah.
mixed martial arts, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, we
And
do
I'm
too,
an
bro.
artist.
Yeah,
We
right.
do too, bro.
Yeah,
any
yeah,
any
yeah.
favorite
bro,
fighters?
yeah.
Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather in the octagon.
Do you think it's gonna
Thoughts?
happen?
In the octagon, it's a different story.
If it
So-
does,
so-
I'm buying it.
so-
I
Yeah,
will buy
I would
that,
buy
sir.
it.
How long will Floyd last in the octagon with Conor McGregor? Anybody worth a damn in the MMA?
What's the rule set?
All just MMA,
MMA, bro.
in general.
Okay, if
Anybody?
they
He
give-
says
if they-
no.
okay,
I
if they-
love boxing. I
Shout
love
out to
boxing.
Frankie number
I
two
love,
over there.
I love
He's
Floyd
got the
Mayweather,
shots.
but I don't think he can
All right.
last in MMA. That's a whole different
Okay.
realm.
Floyd said he carried Conor. I
He
agree
did.
with I agree with that, but he did well. But Conor did well.
He did.
He did well for a first time.
Yeah.
Floyd's
Boxing, they
the
made it
best
a
ever
show.
on paper
Right.
in boxing. Doesn't matter. He's the best, right?
He's not
Correct.
better than Chavez, but yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Vato. Okay.
No, I
Absolutely.
got
Shout
you,
out.
got you.
Chavez.
Yeah, shout out Chavez.
But I think if they do MMA and it's like legit rules, which I think that would be kind of stupid in my perspective.
In Floyd's behalf.
Conor within 30 seconds.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I think
feel.
so.
But if they're like, hey, you can only do
I can see
kicks,
that.
maybe it probably lasts a round. Maybe.
Yeah,
You never
I don't
know.
Now, if I want to see a full MMA like.
Yeah, no holds
No
barred.
holds
Like
barred.
keep
Okay.
the rules the
And
same.
that was, I think it took him out in like 30 seconds, bro.
Have you heard of this
Arm
Floyd
bar.
Mayweather versus CM Punk? I'm deviating from the art. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, you're
No,
good,
no,
dude.
I'm in this.
No,
I'm
bro.
balls deep
That's what
in-
we're here for. If you
That's
got
what-
some
yeah.
sports stuff to get
Let's
off
talk
your
about
chest,
this
right next.
say it with your chest. You know what I mean? Get it off.
Say it
Get
with
off.
your chest.
All right.
So I have not heard about this. See,
Sorry,
so
sir.
CM Punk's a wrestler, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does that work with Floyd Mayweather?
Okay. Apparently, CM Punk does the whole camp with I forget his name.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
go
out
on a
of
limb and say
Wisconsin.
you're a CM Punk fan.
No, I'm not.
Not?
No,
okay,
absolutely
you're not at all. Okay.
No, I'm not, sir.
No, okay.
Shout out to my WWE fans.
What's up? What's up? I'm old school.
We're old
Hulk
school.
Hogan, Ric
WWF, I
Flair.
know.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm
we
a
know
Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels, right here.
Yes, we know so. We know him.
I'm about to go flex on them fools halfway down.
We
And
know.
get stuck,
We're very
yes.
familiar. We're
Okay,
very
Hulkamania.
Old
Hey,
school.
bro,
We're old school
Yeah,
wrestling,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Big boss man,
Ultimate
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. Dingo Warrior.
Hey, what's Razor Ramon?
Chico.
Yes, we know him.
Oh yeah, Chico.
Somebody needs me for Halloween. I'm just gonna say.
If
can do
I
it.
had the
I might
curls,
pull-
I
I got-
would, but I don't have the
I
curls.
might do it.
I got
might
curly
do it.
hair, bro. I can pull it off.
You
Dye
can
my
do
hair
it.
black.
You can pull it off, bro.
You can do it, man.
I can't.
Fake tan.
It's all
Wait,
good.
wait,
So
now I
let's
have
back
that
up.
commission piece.
CM Punk versus Floyd Mayweather. I have not heard this like in any realm. Is this
Man,
really?
it might be good. So CM Punk, I've heard the odds are in his favor, but Floyd Mayweather is the best boxer of all time. So if he doesn't get taken down.
Oh, okay. So CM Punk is a wrestler that's trying MMA.
Yeah, and he got taken down by
so we'll go there.
Sage Northcutt, I think, or not Sage Northcutt.
So he's not that good at MMA. So then you're gonna put Floyd Mayweather, who's not that good at MMA, and put them against each other.
Right, if he wants to get like a throw each fight to build up to the Conor
There
fight.
we go.
And then they'll go back to boxing probably.
Now I see what you're talking about. That would be probably better like of a tune-up fight, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you would assume like your average MMA guy could take on Floyd Mayweather and.
Right. Yeah, and then just shoot on him and then take it to the ground, and so.
Yeah,
but if you're standing,
I think Floyd gets worked because he can't run nowhere in the octagon, bro.
I got you.
Right.
Okay.
They know, let's release because we hug.
Let's talk about some real issues, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So since you brought up some boxing, let's talk Canelo Triple G.
Oh, they're doing that again, right?
May
Cinco de Mayo, right? Cinco de Mayo weekend. Guys, right? That's the real shit. That's what we really want to talk about. If you want to talk boxing, that's the fight that everybody wants to talk about. So, who's going to win?
Who won the first fight?
First? Triple G, right? I think everybody agrees, even Mexican fans. I love Canelo.
Half Mexican, the good half.
Good half.
Only the good half.
Yes. But I think Triple G won that, though.
Yeah,
I have to say so also.
Yeah.
So I think so. Do y'all think Canelo's going to be able? I mean, Triple G's getting pretty old.
Yeah.
I know when you say old, I'm 35, and he's probably like 36-ish, 35.
Yeah, boxing
so I'm calling
years.
him old, but he's pretty much my same damn age, but I'm not out there trying to fight.
But we ain't
12
trying to
rounds.
run now.
I think they're going to give it to Triple G. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're
No,
good.
bro.
I think
Triple
Triple
G,
G,
they're going to
he
do a
won
third
it.
one probably, man. They're
I
gonna
love
juice that.
Canelo, but I think Triple G's going to take it.
They're gonna. I feel like right now in the fight world, we're getting way
You're
off
good, bro.
topic.
No,
art.
we're here to talk about sports, art, everything that it is.
DaSportzCave.
Hey, where's my old cerveza? Hey, I know.
You're
Hey,
good.
compadre needs a refill.
That's
You're
a
good,
joke.
bro.
That's a joke, folks. I'm kidding. Hashtag
Beer
no
him.
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, too soon.
Too early? Okay, Abraham Lincoln. Let's go. Okay, no, real quick though, I will say, what's up, Mom? No, real quick.
Hi, Mom.
I will say, hey, I will say though, that I think that like this is a good time in the fight community.
Yeah.
Like as far as like they're gonna try to build up Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, then they're gonna Triple G, Canelo 3. It's like 3, and like get us all by it, which I will be there.
Yeah, there was a couple years ago when they were saying boxing was dead completely, and then now you look
MMA,
at it,
yeah.
and then with the premier boxing championship, that all the free boxing that they have going on,
It's the best time right
it's
now.
the best time.
Wilder,
Daniel Garcia,
Joshua, let's
you got
see
all
it.
these free fights.
Showtime.
Joshua,
Let's go.
Get it.
Showtime. They're
Shout
all
out to Brendan
collaborating.
Schaub
They're working.
and the Showtime crew.
They know MMA grew and it blew up to a certain extent, but I think it's kind of plateaued.
Yeah.
And I think boxing,
Boxing's back,
boxing,
bro.
real legit
Yeah.
boxing fans know.
Yeah.
It's there and it's free. You know, my grandpa's happy because he can watch boxing on ESPN. You couldn't do that
Hell
before. If
yeah.
you didn't have HBO,
Lomachenko?
you didn't have Showtime. Yeah, Lomachenko's
Lomachenko?
fighting on there. You
Where's
got Danny
Manny at? Manny, why'd you
Garcia,
leave
you
so
got
early?
Lamont Peterson, you
Our
got
boxing expert
good
left.
fighters fighting for free.
Absolutely.
And I think that's a big deal
It's
for
a
the
good time
average
right now,
fan.
man. A
It's
lot
the
of things are
best
free
time.
right now because
It's the
I ain't
best
paying
time.
for shit.
I ain't paying for shit either.
I'll do the black box shit. Man.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Latino. Yo soy Latino.
Bro, if you paid for that
Hey, you want to go for some tacos?
Mayweather,
You got the black box, dog?
Pacquiao.
There you go, bro.
Yeah. A lot of people are still pissed off about paying for $100
Yeah,
for the
dog.
Pacquiao
Bro,
and
Every once in a
Mayweather.
while, I
Right.
don't mind it, but you know, for the most part, it's like let's keep it civil.
Yeah,
like, let's
yeah,
just,
for sure.
I want to, you know what I mean?
For sure. I'm the same way. I can't order the MMA fights for the same reason. You
Yeah.
know,
Not every week, at least.
I'm ready to go sleep by 10:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Their events aren't on till like
Oh, man.
midnight and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like,
This
bro,
guy,
you know what
give
I'm
him
saying?
some no-dos.
Yeah,
sleep.
might have pre-gamed a little too strong.
Can
you
someone
know
get
what
him
I
a
mean?
coffee
So-
and a concha?
Yeah, basically. So those events are pretty late, and then
That's awesome.
And then to go off, you know, in an arm bar or something like that,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
chokehold,
yeah.
it's
I
just
hear
not
you.
the
I hear
same
you,
thing.
man.
It's
I
not
hear
the
you.
same thing as a knockout. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you,
So
man. I hear
I'm
you.
a pure boxing fan. So
That's cool, man. That's
it's
cool.
all good, man. But I'm glad that you love that. Any feelings about the Cowboys or any of the local
Okay,
teams
I
or
have my
anything?
feelings about the Cowboys. Let's go deep.
All right.
So deep, I'll put it this.
Just let it out.
All right.
Hey.
Here's
So
what I
deep.
think. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but they hurt my feelings a lot.
Every year?
So I'm like an ex of somebody who's like, you know what? Hey, we get, oh yeah, Dion and the boys. And then I'm like, oh man.
Dion, by the way.
Exactly. Yeah. I saw that.
Gotcha.
Shout out to Dion Sanders.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
Prime time.
But I feel like, okay, get rid of Dez. Sorry. Get rid of Dez. Get rid of Jason Garrett. I love
yeah, Garrett for
Dak.
sure.
Pretty much echoed the same
Shout
thing.
out to Dak Prescott.
Right.
Ezekiel, I feel like he's just a young guy with a lot of money.
Oh, Zeke. Yeah,
So
he's
he's
got
a
a
young
lot
guy
to
with a
learn.
lot of money.
He needs
got a lot to live up
some
to still,
supervision.
yeah.
I feel like he'll be like the next Emmett Don't shoot me.
He could.
Just
No,
saying.
he could be. He's got the potential.
Man, I feel like get rid of Jason Garrett, man.
Yes, bro. We've been calling that fool out all
year. 1 year to the top.
Right.
Soaring like an eagle.
We've been calling Jason Garrett out. Our show, if y'all want to go watch it again, it's on demand. We have been calling out Jason Garrett for the last
We
couple
pretty
weeks,
much
bro.
hate that guy.
Come
And we
on,
bash him.
man.
It's all good though. I mean,
Trey
you know.
Jones is the man, but come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Nah,
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
we're on the
No.
same boat, bro.
No, that's what we're here for. We're here to let it out. This is for fans,
Absolutely.
by fans.
The
Anything
salt
else
lines
you
are
want to
open,
cover,
bro.
brother?
Absolutely.
No,
No,
you good?
that's it.
We
Okay,
have to check your art.
Yeah. My
How do
art
we
is,
find you, bro?
At Sal Create Art. Look for me. Shout out to Frankie once again, my homie.
Yes, sir.
He's been blessing me a lot. I'm very blessed. Thank you to everybody who came out, everybody who shows love, whether you buy art or not. We appreciate it. I know
Support,
I
pics,
do.
posts,
That's
share,
all I'm saying.
anything.
It doesn't matter, man. It's
Follow.
all about exposure, just being out there to the masses, and you never know who's gonna be hit up. Who's gonna be the next Jean-Michel Basquiat?
That's
Who's
dope.
gonna be the next Andy Warhol? The
You
next
never
Keith
know.
Haring?
You never know. You never know. Exactly, man.
You
It's
guys
been
are
a
fun.
pleasure having
Hey,
you.
man,
on.
well, thank you
We're
for
fun,
being
bro.
on,
Check
bro.
us out, man. We have our cards here. We have to get your cards out in a little bit too.
That's what's up.
We'll check your art out.
Thanks
Definitely.
for allowing
fans.
me to be crazy.
Oh, no problem, bro.
we're
That's
here
what we're
for
all
y'all,
about.
man. We're just glad to be here, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's
Pleasure.
been an honor and pleasure. Thank you so
Awesome,
much.
man.
I love
All right,
that
everybody
hoodie.
get it for
I need to
y'all.
know where to
Boy,
get one of those
Sal,
hoodies
man.
from.
Yeah,
Thank you
woo.
very
Shout out
much,
to
Sal.
9 Pack Clothing.
Yes.
Nine Pack Clothing.
Thank
There
you
you go.
so much. Yes, for sure. Appreciate it. Thank y'all very
Man,
much.
it's been a great show so far.
Yeah, I know we had some other artists to interview, and we'll
We're
definitely
looking
get
for
that
Juan
going.
wherever he went.
Right, Juan, where are you?
Juan, ¿dónde fuiste, Juan?
I don't know. We'll find him in a
We'll
minute.
find it, man. So so it's good, dude. It's so far so good.
I'm having a blast. I'm
This is
drinking
our
lots of
first
beer.
festival art show. Like we're a
Artsy
sports show,
fartsy.
but man, I think we fit in. I think we're all right.
We're doing okay,
So
buddy.
far so good. Dead air. Break time. You want to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
All right, take a break. We'll take a break.
Thank
Gotta
you.
Get some food in our system. All right, so we're back. Thank you for letting us take a little break. Remember, this is the Sports Cave. We're doing a live event here at the Brew and Arts Show at the Legal Draft Beer Company. They had us out here. We're blessed to be here. We want to remind everybody that you can find our videos at vod.thesportscave.live, vod.thesportscave.live. We normally go live on Sunday mornings, sports show, but today it's a little bit about everything. So we want to welcome everybody back. Thank you for taking us a break. And
Thank you.
right now we have Juan Cornejo, a local artist
up,
here. He's
Juan?
got a booth right over here.
How's it
Juan,
going?
what's going on, bro? So you've already got a customer with one of us
Yes.
already. So
The Jessica Rabbit painting.
Jessica
one of my
Rabbit.
favorites. One of my first crushes. I was telling
Yeah,
Juan.
same here.
Right? I think
Yeah,
everybody.
she'll
you
still
know,
do it.
Yes, she still does it for me, as I told him. And it's a Dia de los Muertos style.
Yes.
That's awesome, bro. Incorporating two of my favorite things.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
pretty
that.
dope,
Right?
bro. That's cool, man.
man,
So,
how can you not like that, bro? So,
yeah, so check out his booth over here.
Right over here, boots over here. We're
Is it-
watching y'all in case anybody tries to sneak something out. But
I can still see you.
right, right. Juan, if you want to tell us a little bit about your artwork,
Sure.
what you
About
do
yourself.
and what you like.
My name's Juan, but I go. My art is actually under Project Zero.
Project Zero.
If you're gonna look me up, that'd be the way to do it. I am a self-taught artist. I have
That's
no
dope.
formal
wow.
art education. I started painting about 3 years ago, and but I've been drawing little stuff on my binders, drawing the little weird S like on my
Yeah,
life.
the S,
You
bro.
know what I'm
That's
talking
cool.
about? Everybody
Yes.
knows the S.
Yes.
We got to figure out where that came
I
from.
think that was
bro.
like given to us by the aliens or something.
Genetics?
Like,
Yeah, bro.
The Aztecs came down. You know, they,
like S.
it's
The
old
power of
school.
La S.
I'm about to
Everybody
draw one right now.
understand. Yeah, do it.
We got to find out where that came from, bro. We got to find the origins of that S. But yeah,
real.
so-
That's-
But, yeah, man, it's just I do a lot of dark original art, do a lot of horror art and comic book art. Just
Horror
the stuff that I
movies, you
like.
said, right? Like
Yeah.
you watch horror movies to get
Oh, yeah.
inspiration to do your own original art?
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
dope.
What's your favorite horror movie, bro?
Favorite horror movie? I have to say You're Next. I like the way that it was laid out, and
Nice.
it was a good.
Cool.
I like the ending. The whole movie's pretty good, man. Taking the female that is normally the victim and making her
Making her
the badass. of the
Yeah,
movie.
dude.
That's
a
nice,
good movie.
dude. Flip the
We're-
script.
We used to be movie buffs back in the day, but not
I've
not
been
so much
slacking.
anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you're from Fort Worth?
Yeah, I'm
Worth.
from Fort Worth, man.
Funky
Originally
town.
from Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice. So is that where like,
Guanajuato. All right, cool, man.
is that where a lot of the inspiration you think comes from? The Dia de los Muertos
yeah,
type
man,
stuff?
definitely.
Too?
Like I was born in Mexico, but I was raised here. So, you know, I had the English American stuff at school and the Mexican stuff at home.
Yeah, bro,
That's
that's,
dope,
good.
bro.
I was first generation Mexican, so my parents are from there. So my first language was Spanish.
Yeah.
People don't believe that.
I learned Spanish and English at the same time.
That's
pretty much.
badass,
So
dude.
so
That's
young.
awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
It definitely reflects in the artwork, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, that's an awesome piece, man. Like,
Appreciate
there's
it,
Sally
man.
up there, my wife and my daughter out there, and they love A Night Before Christmas. So
Yeah.
when I saw that, I was like, when they get here, you'll see.
Yeah, I like taking a lot of pop culture things and putting a darker twist, even if it's already dark, like Sally. It's like I'll just put more stitches on her.
But you also do original work, right?
Yeah, I do my own original dark art, which some of the characters that I have over there. It's usually pretty gory stuff, but
That's dope. I saw the Bob Marley you had with the blood. and
Zombie
stuff.
Bob
I've never
Marley's dope,
seen a
man.
zombie Marley. Like he's always pretty peaceful and in his own.
I
and
gotta
what
admit,
have
I've never seen that. Never would have thought of that until
pretty
today.
cool.
That's dope, man. And you also do other things, though, right? You do teach classes. And
like I put my art on shirts. I'm wearing one of my own
Nice.
shirts. I just my Stay
That's
Woke.
dope. Yeah, he has a painting.
Shout
on
out
there,
to Childish Gambino.
Yay.
already.
Yeah.
If I could sing, I would.
I do art classes as well. I just taught an art class. I teach my own original dark art. There's a lot of painting classes out here already. So
Right.
seeing as how I do more
something different, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I do darker art. There's not really something like that out there if you wanted to. So I'm like, well, I'll just provide it.
Just for people who know, like, let's say if I wanted to go sign up for a average painting class, what would I be painting? Probably some
What
flowers.
would you be? Yeah,
or...
probably
A moon.
If there's something seasonal going on, like if it's Christmas or something, you're probably gonna be painting a snowman or something that's pretty easy for
something
you
the
know,
wife or
anybody,
girlfriend
beginner.
may pick out.
Yeah.
Nothing so much fun, you know.
Yeah, a lot of I don't want to say girly, but a lot of
more towards that.
Softer,
I got
type
you.
art.
I got you.
And,
But your stuff in your
I do.
classes.
I just did a Valentine's one, but I did like a heart that was like dripping blood and just
Kinda
stitched
gory?
up. Yeah.
Kind of Juan style.
Yeah, something that, I mean, you could go to another painting class and you can do a traditional heart if that's what you wanted to do, but that's not what I do.
love it,
There's a lot
dude.
of
I
things
love
now
it.
popping
Break,
up, like
break the
painting.
mold, bro.
Yeah,
That's
right.
good.
Do
That's
something
awesome.
different.
That's something for you to do.
Yeah.
That's something for you to check out. In your classes, how do you find the information out for your classes?
On my page, Project Zero, I promote them on Facebook as well, Facebook, Instagram. But
Dope.
yeah, if you go to my Facebook page, Project Zero, all you gotta do is just search the hashtag Project Zero. It'll come up, and classes are real easy. I mean, I provide everything. If you've ever been to a painting with a twist class, it's the same thing.
So
just
you
a lot
could do
darker.
that, or you could do something completely different.
Yeah, you can get thrown
Open
over
to
there.
everything.
I do mine at the Sci-Fi Factory in Lake Worth. I have a pretty cool arrangement with those guys. The style of art that I do and comics and that type of culture normally go really well hand in hand.
That's cool. Like, I mean, on the surface, though, you wouldn't think sci-fi and art right
Yeah.
away together, but
Yeah.
you're able to do it and pull it off. That's dope, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah.
If
that's
you guys
cool.
haven't checked the booth out, Juan's over there, right around the roundabout. It stuck out to us, bro. That's one of the ones that we saw quite
Yeah,
a
for
bit.
sure.
Appreciate that.
It's awesome, man.
For sure, it translates. I mean, even his daughter was there, and she
Yeah,
knew the
she knew it
characters, and she was
was,
able to
so-
see that stuff. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
try
transcendent.
to keep a pretty good
balance
of
Yeah,
everything
dude,
out
that's
there.
awesome.
Some pop culture, some comics, some original art.
That's
I
dope,
even do
man.
some other like abstract art that I don't, I don't like just doing one style of art. Like there's a lot of people that specialize in painting
thing.
landscapes and that's it. And I just like to, if I get bored, I'll try something different. And if I
Cool,
see
man.
something that's going the exact direction all the time, then I'll just purposely try to switch that up just to challenge yourself.
That's cool. It says a lot in your portfolio that you have over there.
Appreciate
a lot of
it.
different stuff like that. It's
Are
amazing.
you with the same group too? Like y'all all do everything together?
I know a lot of the artists that are here.
Okay.
Most of the artists that are here, I've done multiple shows with.
Cool, cool,
I
cool.
know Anthony. We've
Shout
done a
out
few.
to Anthony
yeah,
again.
for real.
Man.
Thanks for having me, brother. But yeah, I'm with their crew. I'm also with Artlandish DFW and just my own Project Zero thing. Just
Cool, man.
anybody that's trying to do anything with art, I'm with them.
There you go,
I'm all
man.
for that,
That's
man.
awesome.
Love,
bro.
that's love, man. Appreciate you coming
Yeah,
out.
well,
we
I
do
appreciate you
appreciate
guys.
you. Yeah.
coming
No
to show love
problem,
to the
man. We're
artists,
here
man.
just trying to do what we do, and at the same
doing
time,
our
get to
little
know
thing.
a little bit about some art and stuff.
Having a drink.
Yeah,
have a
having a
drink.
few
I
drinks.
can
What
wait
kind
out
of? What are
over
you
here.
drinking, by the way?
I believe it's called Nowhere But Texas.
Nowhere but Texas.
Yeah,
I love
alright,
that.
cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much the motto for me
Yeah,
for the
for
rest
sure.
of life. You know what I'm saying?
Once
Yeah.
again, everybody, want to thank Juan.
Thank you.
Project Zero at Yahoo. Project Zero
Check
Art.
him out.
at
Check his
yahoo.com.
booth out.
Yeah,
Buy
definitely.
some art. Buy some
Yeah, we got
art
prints,
from their
Support
artists.
the local artists.
Support
man.
it. We do that.
Yep.
If I can do it, y'all can do it.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure, for sure.
Right.
for
Well,
sure.
we appreciate you having.
I appreciate
being
you
here,
guys
man.
having
Thank
me,
you for
man.
having us out
Thank
here.
you.
Welcoming
Thank you,
us to
guys.
the
It's been a
community,
pleasure.
man.
Thank you so
All
much.
right,
Thank
all
you.
right.
Yes. Listen, we actually have another artist coming up to our
We got
stage.
artists back to back to
And
back.
oh
to
my
back.
gosh, look at these black and white
Uh-oh.
prints. This is
It's gonna
dope.
get deep now.
This is dope. And may I have your name one more time? I'm sorry, ma'am.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing
We're
okay.
doing great. How
We're
are you doing?
Good.
Doing good.
Good turnout, right?
Good turnout.
Great turnout.
Awesome.
Clouds don't scare us. Clouds don't scare us. So.
Wow. So I just want to show up. And your name one more time, I'm sorry?
I'm with Blue Boar Gallery. My name is Tracy Kenney.
Okay, awesome. Tracy, thank you very much. And then you're right out here when you step out?
I'm sorry?
When you step out of the building? Your art?
Straight off the steps and straight there is Blue Boar Gallery.
Awesome, cool. So in your art style, how would you describe your art?
Creepy.
Creepy? I love it, though. It's
more
very
print work,
unique.
though, right? Is it more print work, or do you do paintings as well?
Oh, no, there's actual canvas, original canvas
cool.
out there. It's all surrealism, creepy, dark.
We like
nice.
creepy and dark.
Yep.
It's nice. Oh, my goodness. This is
is
crazy.
neat.
So how long have you been doing art, if you don't mind me asking?
Initially, I started in high school, and the teacher,
You're a school teacher?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. We're like, okay.
From the teacher.
Yeah,
Okay.
the art teacher in high school, the way that they teach things is to do it a very particular way.
Right.
And I did not like that.
No,
I wasn't
sucked
going to
at
have it
Yeah, I almost failed a couple times.
pressed into it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do it that way. So initially, I had no idea that I actually liked art. And here in May, I started back up.
Okay. Wow, are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yep.
In May
Yep.
of last year?
2017.
Okay.
Yep. I just threw it onto the canvas and it went from there. I'm unable to stop. I paint maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And
That's amazing.
I won't
That's
stop.
an inspiration. I mean, to somebody, I'm not good at art, but somebody that may be trying to pursue that, that's amazing.
Yep.
Now, you're here. How many festivals have you done?
I think this is my 3rd or 4th.
It's your 3rd or 4th?
Yep.
Awesome. So are you part of the whole conglomerate that is with Anthony?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. So
great
you're very
people,
much-
awesome people.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then anything that we need to look forward for you as far as any festivals or anything like that coming up?
I should be participating in a couple city festivals, the city of Bedford.
Awesome.
I should be in New Orleans here in May.
That's
a
cool.
good art scene.
How did that happen?
I just looked into it, and I really wanted to pursue New Orleans with all of their culture and their art, and
Right.
I just went after it. And it's just
Amazing.
one thing after the other,
That's an
and
inspiration.
signing up as much as I can.
That's amazing. That's awesome. And then how do we find you as far as on social media?
How do we get a
or
hold of you, or how do people look up your artwork online?
There's 3 different ways. I've got Instagram for Blue Boar Gallery, so boar like the animal. There's Facebook for Blue Boar Gallery, and then I also started up a website, which is www.blueboargallery.com.
That's amazing. And are you from Dallas?
I was actually born in the Philippines.
What?
Oh, wow, okay.
Military,
International.
maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, don't remember a thing.
Okay.
But I've lived in Texas, Utah, Michigan, but now I'm here, and I'm
Texas
permanently
home?
here. Yep.
Good.
All right.
That's what we like to
Texas.
hear, right, people? Right? That's awesome. That's cool. So, wow. So now you're doing your festivals and different things like that?
Any tips for upcoming artists?
Yeah.
People inspired?
Somebody that like us, yeah.
I do. I was recently interviewed by Damien Arts Magazine, who is currently here in this room somewhere. Awesome lady. But do not mix up your drinking cup and your painting cup.
Okay.
No, that's
Don't
a good
do
tip.
it.
That is definitely a good tip. So all you artists out there,
I'll
do
remember
not-
that next time I'm
Make
painting.
sure your beer cup is somewhere separate.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on and letting us know about your artwork, and we appreciate what you do. I know
Thank you.
Art,
I'm
it inspires
amazed
different
by
people.
your track from coming here from May to being where you're at now.
Yes.
So you have to be putting out art constantly and to get those invites and to be on that platform that you're at now. That's amazing.
Yes. With how creepy and dark it is, it's for me, it's therapy.
Okay.
I do have anxiety. I've got
I have
forms
that.
of depression.
Right,
And
right.
with all the medications that they push out there now, I'm
sick.
done.
It's scary, yeah.
And so the only way out for me is this.
Wow.
And
So
I will
you
put
just live it,
absolutely
eat, sleep, and live
everything
it.
in my mind onto the canvas.
That's amazing. That's
nice.
an inspiration.
That is good to hear,
You never know who's dealing with what when they hear that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's amazing.
I want
that you're
people to
able channel
realize
it.
that they have an alternative method other than what people are telling them, and there are other ways out that are natural and to express yourself.
That is so dope.
awesome.
And that's kind of how we started this too. I mean,
yeah.
ours is sports, and we're just wanting to have a voice, but that's your voice, and that's amazing. And I'm glad like you were able to talk with us about that, and that's amazing where you've come from, and how fast you've gotten to where you're at.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's special.
And once again, if you want to let everybody know how to get a hold of you or anything you want to promote, let them know. This is the time.
That's cool.
All right. Well, it's Blue Board Gallery, and there I am on Instagram and Facebook, and I also started up a website, which is www.blueboardgallery.com.
Awesome. We'll
Awesome.
check you out.
Yes,
and
thank you for
so
being
much.
on the
Thank
show.
you guys so much.
We
Thank
appreciate
you.
being out here, and we appreciate you
check
coming
us
on.
out.
So
Check us out. Also, we'll have our episode dropping tomorrow, and then we'll have your information. And we'll try to keep in touch with you, and we'll get
we'll
your
post
card
this.
and
It's
try
gonna
to
go
plug you as much as
everywhere.
we can, and try to work together. That's awesome.
I'm
I
sure we'll
love
be
your
seeing each
message.
other at more art shows.
Hopefully,
Oh, yeah, I'll
if
be
we're
seeing you
invited,
guys.
hopefully.
we hope we get invited back
if they
to
have
other
us back
shows.
again one more time.
We really enjoyed it. So
No, thank you.
thank you for
All right.
being on.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you very
Have a
much.
good
so
one.
much.
Everybody give it a
Oh,
round
let
of
me do
applause.
your
Tracy, her booth is outside.
Thank you.
Check out her
Thank you.
artwork.
She's an inspiration. Don't give up, people. Like if you
Right,
have
what an
dreams to do
inspiring
some
story,
art or
dude.
do anything or podcast or do anything, like you can do it. You just gotta put your mind and put yourself in the right spot.
We were doing this without microphones, and we kind of said, "Hey, let's just do it."
It looks like we have another
Hey, we got
artist.
another guest.
Here
All
we're
right.
keeping them coming. Man, I
down.
love this hat. Oh my God! Can I borrow?
Hey, pin
let's
hat.
go.
You got coffee?
We got coffee.
You got a
No, we don't
microphone?
have any
All right,
coffee. We got a microphone.
I pay with coffee.
Oh,
You
he
pay
pays
with coffee.
coffee.
Hold
Yeah.
up. Wait a minute. We love food, and we love to eat and love to drink. So now you got something with coffee.
Yes, sir.
How to
Hold
put
up.
your Starbucks to work? Make
All
that
right.
Starbucks work for you,
Rack
right?
them up.
That's awesome. So how do you do this, sir?
Huh?
How do you do this?
How do I do it?
Yeah, with
First
with
of all,
coffee.
let's get your
beans
name.
or
What's your name,
something?
sir?
With instant coffee.
Instant coffee.
Yeah, I use that watercolor.
Not the expensive stuff.
No, not the expensive
Not the
stuff.
Starbucks. We don't grind the
That's
coffee
cool.
beans.
Yeah.
Hey, try to even grow my own coffee tree.
Awesome. Nice. Like Juan Valdez.
Yeah, like one down there.
Míralo,
Míralo,
míralo, míralo.
Juan Valdez.
And your name, sir?
Huh?
Your name?
Modesto.
Modesto?
Modesto.
Nice to meet you,
Modesto.
sir. Nice to meet you. In your booth?
Huh?
Where's your booth at?
Over there?
Your booth is over there? Nice.
If anybody want to check this out, this
is a
is
sample
crazy.
of some of your
Does
work.
not look like coffee.
And are you from Texas?
Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
Dallas, Texas.
Hey,
You
so
see
you,
that?
how about them Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
there we
You're
go.
a big Cowboys fan?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think about the current coaching situation? No, you don't. No te gusta, Modesto. You don't like it?
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
You think we should have some more coaches?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Definitely, oh, yeah, definitely for
I-
defense coach.
I think
yeah.
so too, man.
Yeah.
So, how's your day going so far with the art?
Great.
Yeah.
I sold 2 paintings, yeah.
Awesome.
Hey,
you sold
alrighty.
2 paintings, 2 originals?
Huh?
Two
Yeah,
originals?
2 originals,
Awesome.
yeah.
So
How long have
business
you
is
been
good.
doing painting with coffee?
Since 2012.
Wow.
2012.
Yeah.
What gave you the idea to
Right.
start painting with coffee?
Well, see, I paint at night, so I got to drink a lot of coffee.
That makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense.
And when you're busy painting, you forget where you put your brush. So
I guess that's a common
Is that what
theme.
she's
That's
talking
what
about?
that tip was.
Those are artist problems.
So those are
We
artist
don't have those problems
we
yet.
don't have those problems.
I'm gonna
yet.
act like I do. I'm gonna act like I know what you're talking about. That's awesome. So then you just kind of started trying out the
yeah,
coffee?
Yeah, because I love the autumn season.
Me
Yeah.
too. That's my
And
favorite time of
so-
year.
The brown spot.
brown, yeah.
Wow, man,
Awesome.
that's cool. So how do you get like the blues? Like, do you-
Oh, with the blues, I use the acrylic. You know,
Okay, so that's okay,
Yeah.
but mainly everything is coffee.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's
you can
awesome.
smell it. You smell it.
I mean,
Yeah. I'm
Folgers.
waking up.
hey.
Is that the preference? Oh,
Best
this is
part
secret
of
sauce?
waking
Okay.
up.
We won't let too much out.
So this is a
Mr.
dual
Melissa.
thing. You actually smell it and wake up, and then you can
Yeah,
use it
yeah.
and hang it on the
That is-
wall, man.
Even my dogs get mad at me because when they're in my studio, so my studio smells
Yeah.
a lot like coffee. So they're saying, "Hey, not with the coffee."
Not with the coffee, man.
The-
Do you do any art shows or other classes or anything like that?
Well, I do other art shows, yeah.
Okay.
And
A lot of
then
festivals?
also, last 2 weeks I was featured in Channel 8.
What? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Channel 8, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
And what were they featuring you for?
for my coffee art.
Of your
Coffee
coffee
art.
Yeah, nice.
I've never heard of coffee art.
So they
I
had
can
a
say
segment
now
on
that I
you?
know somebody.
Huh?
Did they do a segment on you? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you remember who you got to interview with?
Yeah, it was Sean Gigley.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
So
man, this is
they,
like-
they
this is
followed you
deep.
to one of your shows, or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So it's
That's
Modesto
awesome.
Designs.
Yeah,
Any
Modesto
Modesto
any
Design.
events coming up or anything
Well, I believe Anthony has one coming up.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to
something
Anthony.
coming up.
Thanks to Anthony.
He's the man. Everybody knows
That's
Anthony.
the content right there.
Yeah.
Somebody send that
That's
guy
cool.
a beer.
That's cool. So is this your first festival working with his group? Or?
Yes.
And then, I assume y'all probably going to work on some more?
Yes,
Big
definitely,
time?
yeah.
Awesome. That's good. It's our festival working with him as well. So
Yeah.
it's something we'll be on the lookout for. Is there a way to find you on social media or anything?
Well, Facebook, Modesto Aceves, and then I got a Facebook page, MOD Design.
MOD Design.
MOD Design, and it's Modesto Service?
Yeah, Modesto Aceves.
Service? Nice.
Aceves, yeah.
Nice.
You
That's
know,
awesome.
my name, in Spanish, means Modesto, means...
Modest, right?
Yeah, more like not too cold, not too hot.
Oh, okay.
And
Modesto.
But just right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just right. There you go.
So
You got your
who
new
knew
slogan,
that?
bro.
If you didn't know, Modesto means just right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just right. Like
That's
this
good,
painting is
Thank you,
just
yeah.
right.
Just right for
And
your
we
collection.
appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, we thank you so
for
much.
what you do, man.
Man,
Yeah.
I love your
Art is
style,
art,
Modesto.
man,
You look
yeah.
like an artist,
Well,
man.
this have to go with my coffee.
Oh, I
That's
see, I
Brown
see.
and proud.
Yeah.
Brown and proud. He's got the coffee. Not, we can't say what brand.
Nah, it's okay. But I do want y'all to wish me luck because I'm entering a show that's going to be in Europe.
Are you serious?
Hey.
So what's the show? Like,
Let
It
us
has
know.
to do with coffee.
he's like, just this show in Europe, you know.
It's just
so
something
what-
in Europe that I've been doing.
What's the
I'm
name of
gonna
the show?
It's good. It's called Coffee Art Project.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's going to be held in Europe. And so
How many other coffee artists do you know?
I know several. 'Cause I know one that's in Europe, and she's the one to recommend me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But here in this area, are you gonna be our go-to? Like we're gonna
Yeah,
go to y'all.
I'm
You're the
ready.
coffee
I'm going to
man.
be representing Dallas.
We're gonna have
The
to vote
coffee
for you,
plug.
bro.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
From Dallas to Europe,
Do,
bro.
Yeah.
do you know where about in Europe it's going to be at? Or not yet? Is
Not
it to be
yet.
determined?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool,
We're gonna
man.
wish
good
you well,
luck.
bro. We're gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna
homegrown
wish you-
talent, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
represent for Dallas and
Oh,
let
yeah.
them know, we got some good art and good
Making it out
culture out
to
here.
Europe, bro.
Thank you
Get
very
that
much.
passport ready.
And tell them about the Sports Cave too.
Let 'em-
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We won some. We had one. What was it? Ireland or something? We had.
Yeah, we
somebody
have one
watch it.
follower in Ireland.
them
but
know,
no,
man.
Thank you. And
Follow
we'll-
the Sports
We're gonna
Cave
have our episode
live.
drop tomorrow, and you'll be able to see yourself
Oh,
and
really?
tell your
Okay,
friends
man.
and whoever that you're
Awesome.
on the show. And thank you so much. And
Thank
definitely want to
you.
support
Thank you
you.
for
And we'll go
coming
check
on,
out
man.
your music.
Y'all can have the prints.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow,
But
he's
not
giving
the
his
original.
friends
No,
out.
you can have that, yeah.
Well, Thank you
I'm
so
about
much.
to drink that in the morning.
Now, this is my
Thank
bro.
you.
He turned
Thank you.
50.
Yes, we'll have to
Awesome,
do
man.
some paper, rock, scissors for these. But thank
Okay,
you so
all right,
much.
thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
All right, everybody
Thank you
give it up
having
for
us,
Modesto.
Thank you,
Modesto
Modesto.
Designs.
Thank you. Keeping art
Coffee
alive.
art. Coffee art.
Yes, that's
We also do
awesome.
want to shout
Who
out-
knew? I'm gonna see what I can get around the house to
Hey,
make some
bro,
art.
How hard is it to paint with Kool-Aid? I got a lot of Kool-Aid. that I
Right?
can paint
Any
with.
Kool-Aid artists?
Let me know.
Teach us.
We want to shout out Tyra, who's in the back, doing
Hello,
metal
Tyra.
artwork.
Hey, where's she at?
Did she hear us?
It's just metal artwork.
Maybe
Any
she-
other artists that want to speak? Is this
Oh.
Tyra? You want to come over here? No?
Oh, should we go take a drink?
Please.
All right. Well, we got another one on lined up.
Hello, how are you?
Pick up your mic. Let us know who you
Good.
All
are.
right, welcome to the Sports Cave. Wow, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Can I show this?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yes. Here, we'll go show this.
I'll show this
is
one.
Cool. Oh my God, this is awesome. So, what style of art is this? Because you got to break it down for these guys that don't know.
Okay,
'cause-
Yeah,
So-
not for
You know
us.
those
We know,
people,
we know,
not
but they
us.
don't know.
I do anywhere between whimsical, comics,
Hey.
That's dope.
Nerd
And your name,
world.
please? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
What's up, all
I
my
meant to
nerds
ask you.
out there?
Violet.
Violet?
Violet.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Violet Kirk.
Nice.
I'm in love with movies, music,
Is
whatever
remarkable.
I feel. It's what I
So
paint.
these are your prints, right?
Yes.
Awesome. And you have originals with you?
Yes, I do. They're up there.
Awesome. Where's your booth at? Across?
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Yeah.
Awesome.
Right
We'll have
behind
to go
us.
check that out. Definitely.
Oh,
I
wow.
love the color on these.
That
And
red
you're
light
from
clouds.
Dallas also?
I'm from Fort Worth.
From
Fort
Fort
Worth,
Worth?
Funky
Cool.
Town,
It seems
that's-
like Fort Worth has a good
Right,
art
there's
scene
a
going
lot of
on
people
over
from
there.
Fort Worth here today.
Yeah.
You do a lot of the art festivals in Fort Worth?
I do. I try.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. Any events coming up?
Oh, I like that card on the back.
Right now, I actually have a piece in the Fort Worth Arts Gallery.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
When did that, or how did that happen, or when did that?
Media.
Media?
Social media.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the power of social media,
Yes,
people. That's
yes.
awesome. So you put your art out there, and then they contacted you?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
And when did that? I mean, was that recently, or?
Recently, yes. It's the first come, first serve art event right now.
Okay, so where can people go check your art out at in Fort Worth as far as that goes?
Well, at the Fort Worth Arts Gallery, they can check that out
Okay,
there.
cool.
And then for here is www.violetkirk.com.
Awesome, man. How long have you been an artist or selling art?
For a few years, about
A few
10 years,
Awesome.
give or take.
So
yeah.
you've been in the game a long time. You know a lot of the people out here?
I do.
Awesome.
I do.
Hey, you're part of Anthony's
I am.
super
I
thing
am.
that he's got going on?
I am. And on that note, I started an arts magazine. It's called Damien's Arts Magazine. And I get with every artist that I do events for and try to promote them as well.
Awesome. That's
Well, if you
what
ever
we're
need a
definitely
sports
about.
column,
Yeah. Or a sports podcast.
sports little corner.
That is amazing, though.
We'll let
that,
you know.
that says a lot about you that you're trying to help
Yes.
promote art and trying to help promote other people and other artists and stuff. That's dope.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I do gotta admit, your cards are dope. With a Deadpool on the back.
I
The
love it.
cards.
Oh.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
Yeah,
I love that.
I call him Dottie.
Dottie, that's
Dottie.
awesome.
And
I like
if you
that.
follow me on Instagram, when I go out to when I go travel Europe or New York, I take him with me, so he's posting. So
That's
it's,
awesome.
yeah.
I want to be able to see that somewhere.
Travel.
That's
awesome.
memorable, I'm sure, right? I'm sure you
Yes.
get a lot of comments on that
Yes.
and a lot of feedback.
I always
and-
post, "Where's Dottie?" So
awesome.
there's Dottie.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so
Dottie,
that's your
alright.
that's your
Hey,
thing,
that's
your
badass.
shtick. That's awesome.
Yes.
That's cool. Man, this is amazing. Y'all
That's
need to go
hard,
check
bro.
her stuff
I'm about to
out.
geek out here in a minute, go nerd on y'all.
I know. I'm gonna
Yeah.
lose all my money here at this
Right?
place.
Take my money. There you go.
That's cool.
nice. So, if you want to let everybody else know again where to find you,
Yes.
that way we can
Straight ahead. Just
straight it right there. the
Straight ahead, yeah.
Monitor right there.
Any sports opinions while you're at it? You keep up with sports at all?
I don't.
You don't? Yeah, okay, it's okay.
You like the
It's okay.
Cowboys, all right?
I do. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Okay,
Hey,
cool.
Cowboys
As long
fan.
as you're a Cowboys fan, you're cool with
Yeah.
us.
That's cool with us.
It's
yeah.
in my blood.
It's
I
in
mean,
your blood, right? You
there's
have no
nothing
choice.
about it,
That's
No
pretty
choice.
much how it was brought upon me.
Yeah.
And that's how it goes. No, we definitely appreciate you talking to us and
Yeah.
coming out. Oh my gosh, I didn't even show this
Yeah.
one. This is amazing. Any like signature pieces or anything like that you have or anything that you're known for?
You know, everyone say that my whimsical pieces, they see me in them. They see my eyes, they see my lips. Of course, I don't see that, but they always pinpoint, oh, I see blah, 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 your eyes, your lips.
That's awesome. Yeah, you definitely can see it. It's beautiful art.
Yeah, I enjoy just going both sides of the
You enjoy
art.
what? I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, I enjoy going both sides of the spectrum of art, the comics to the...
That's cool. Your art is all over the place.
Make
I
the
love
range
it.
wide.
Yeah, I just can't pinpoint just to one thing.
That's cool.
That's
I think
kind
that
of what we're getting is that everybody likes to venture off in a bunch
I
of
love
different
it all.
things. So why not, right?
right, that's what it's about. I mean, if you're in Dallas, you can't just be doing one thing.
One thing,
You got to
yeah.
be doing a little bit of every. Dallas is a hustling city. Am I right?
Right.
Like Dallas,
Yeah.
We
Fort
were
Worth area
just
is
a
a
sports
hustling
show,
area.
but now we turned into an
Yeah,
art show.
you have to have a regular job. You have to have a hustle. You have to have a
Yes,
passion
yes.
and different things like that. And you
Yeah,
definitely see it in your
you
work.
know, and there's so much great art out here.
There is. There's a
And,
lot of talent.
You know, with the magazine, I just love to see that and see all the creativity and all their minds and how I just
Where
wanted
can we
to
get
show
the
that.
magazine?
Is it online?
online, DamienArtsMagazine.com.
Damien Arts, y'all.
It's an online magazine or is
Online
it print?
magazine.
Okay, cool.
Online magazine.
Cool. We'll have to check that out. Everybody else, I hope they are able to check that out too.
Yeah.
And see your art and other artists
Yes.
too. That's awesome.
Yes.
How many artists do you think y'all have on that site featured at this time?
Oh man, a few,
A few. Awesome.
good few, yes. And you know, in time, I just want to grow. I hope it grows, and it grows with all these artists out there. There's just so much talent out there that they need to have a spotlight on them.
Exactly. That's how we feel in sports too. That's how we started as far as like sports and kids and stuff. I don't know if you do a lot of work with kids and stuff, or aspiring artists in that way, but that's what we want to try to do and put attention on those people that aren't getting that type of attention. And we definitely think that's cool. And anything that we can do to help you grow your site, we definitely
Yes. Oh,
want to
yes.
do that. And we'll give you our information.
Yes,
I don't know,
that'd be great.
but yeah, we'll help spread that and try to work together.
Tell your
We're all
friends.
about that. Yeah, we're all
Yes.
about marketing.
Tell your friends.
No,
Yeah.
I mean not just art, sports. You know, whatever we can help with.
Look,
anything
we're a
like that,
sports
any
show.
event.
We made it out to an art show,
Yeah,
and
so
we just
it
want to
happens.
expand just like y'all do. So
You never
we
know.
help each other out.
Yeah,
So
that's neat. That's good.
Yeah, you never
Come
know.
check out my booth.
We
are
will
gonna
be
go
checking
check out
out.
your
We're
booth.
definitely going to be there.
We can't
Thank
leave
you so
without
much.
checking it out. So
Okay, good.
we appreciate you for being on, and we thank you for everything that you do, especially in the art community. So
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, big time. We'll check that out. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you. All right,
for
everybody,
being
get
on.
up for Violet.
Yeah. Thank you, Violet.
Man, there's a lot of dope art, bro.
There is, man.
I
It makes
was-
me feel like I need to be doing something
Right,
better
like,
with myself.
why did I stop art class?
Why
Like,
can I only draw stick figures?
I wanted to talk about guys sweating and hitting each other and playing sports. And I missed out on my
Any other
opportunity.
artists? Anybody? Anybody?
Where is it? Come on, don't be shy. Come on down.
Don't be shy. The wheels are off officially already. Let's go.
We could play.
We want to interview as many artists as we can.
We can rock paper
Plug
scissors.
your
Let's see
artists.
who wins.
Like, plug your art. Excuse
All right,
me.
we got you
Hi,
next.
How you doing, ma'am?
Good.
Ma'am, your name? I'm sorry.
Candace.
Candace. Hello.
Candace.
Nice
All
to
right,
meet
everybody,
you,
welcome Candace to our show.
Thank you, Candace. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, we're gonna show your art. And how would you describe your art, ma'am?
I would say it's more animation, and then I also do some photography, street photography.
Awesome. That's dope.
The one that you're holding is a spider making a snowman.
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
It is a spider making a snowman.
Spider making a snowman.
So it's kind of holiday.
Only by Candace, right?
Right.
I don't think you'll ever see that anywhere else, right?
No.
How did you come up with that idea?
I just saw some videos of these really whimsical spiders, and they were kind of taking a spin on them being a bit more comical and cute instead of them being so scary.
So mean, right? Like everybody thinks the spiders are mean, and then these guys just want to celebrate a snow day, right?
My mind is blown every
That
time I
is
see
cool.
one. Yeah, right? Like,
That is cool.
unexpected.
That's cool. And where are you from? Are you from Dallas?
I am from Odessa, Texas.
Odessa.
Odessa.
Permian.
Um,
You go to Permian?
I'm in Fort Worth right now.
Okay, okay, cool. Nice. And then as far as like do you do a lot of art shows? Do you have a lot of events?
I kind of stopped about a year ago, but one of the guys contacted me and saw some of my art online and was like, hey, why don't you come out and show?
For today?
No, there was one in December at a different brewery.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun. I think the best part about it is meeting other artists.
Nice.
And collaborating and, connecting online and supporting each other.
Cool. I'm seeing a lot of that, and I'm hearing a lot of that. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, because you invite a lot of people out and maybe one or two people show up, but it's great to see other people getting up, putting it together. It's a lot of work to put up these walls and cram everything into your car and still put on a happy face when people are walking around and asking. Sometimes they buy, sometimes they don't, but
yeah, for sure.
Having that stamina.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's about getting your name out there, and your exposure, your art out there, and everything like that. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good. I don't know. I'm blown
just
away by this
impressed by
idea.
the
So in your
concept.
booth, where's your booth at? It's right here?
My booth is in the back. You interviewed Erica earlier.
Okay,
and
yes.
then,
So you're right next to Erica?
Yeah, I'm right next to Erica.
Okay, cool. We know Erica. Cool. So that's, okay. So you can see yours like on this way. It's very different.
It's a little different from some of the stuff out here.
No,
yeah,
it's
but
good.
I like it.
That's good. Everything different is good.
Different's good. I have a mix of some acrylics, some oil paintings, watercolors, and photography. I cut hair for a living.
Awesome.
Hey, all right.
So if my hands break, I'm effed.
Oh, yeah. You keep them hands in safe places.
No bowling, no skateboarding.
None of that fun stuff, huh? Oh, yeah. I got you. That's crazy.
Well, we do appreciate you coming on the show, and we appreciate the art. That's I'm amazed by every time someone comes on shows or something. Like we haven't seen so many pieces. We kind of been sitting here, but like I would have never thought like that. That's awesome. I like it. I love it.
I love it. And then I'm looking at your card right now, and it says Hair by Candace, and it has your art also.
On the
That's
back.
Yeah, so I
How
work at
awesome.
JCPenney.
Okay.
And so I have two different business cards, and when I meet people, I'll give them both of them, because one has my personal number and then one has a salon number.
Okay.
And that way they feel a little bit more connected, and it's a good way to talk about my art. And,
That's awesome.
I feel like I have 3 different portfolios online of all my different work, and then trying to wrangle it all together.
That's good. And when you say 3 different portfolios, you mean like from your hair and your art and just
Just,
trying to make it all. What's the other one?
Personal.
Personal?
Like, well, I have a kid.
Okay.
So,
like
I
family
take
stuff?
pictures with her, family
Oh.
stuff. So yeah, it's my photography, my painting, and my hair.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm starting to dabble more into taking personal portraits, even if it's just, family gatherings. But it's more personal friends of like, hey, will you meet us out in the stockyards? And I'll give you $100
That's
if you just
beautiful.
want to.
There's so many places out here in Dallas to take nice pictures and stuff, and there's a
yeah.
market for that. So that's awesome.
As long as somebody asks me, I feel like it's a lot more fun when someone inquires and.
That's
hey,
true.
we've seen your work.
That's
Will
how
you
we
do
ended up
this
here.
for us?
Yeah, that's exactly how we ended up here.
Yeah.
It's
Instead of me
amazing.
bugging them.
Yeah,
I
no,
think it's
exactly.
DaSportzCave photos of.
Yeah, no, that's amazing.
Like how
So,
skinny
good luck
could
to
you make me look? Like
It can happen.
Yeah.
We got the right lighting, the right Photoshop.
there you go.
Lots of light, right lighting.
A lot of light or a lot of shadows. Either way.
That's amazing.
Well, thank you, Candace, for coming on. I appreciate
Can
it.
I
so
do
much.
one shout out?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you guys got to check out Fort Worth Funky, Make Something Beautiful.
Okay.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Yeah, it's not official until I write it down. Fort Worth Funky?
Fort Worth Funky.
Fort Worth Funky.
Right. This guy is putting together videos of a lot of our creative people out in Fort Worth. He premiered episode 1 a couple of nights ago. I'm on it. A couple of friends are on it. Musicians are on it. Photographers.
So it's like a culture.
It's like a
type of show?
cultural thing. Yeah, you were
Yes.
talking
Awesome.
about Fort Worth coming together. And,
Awesome. There's a very, if people don't know, there's a big culture out there, music-wise, right?
yes,
It's growing.
Yeah, I mean, Leon Bridges blew it up for us.
Awesome.
Can you believe he's like on the First Lady's top list? Obama.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And
we
Michelle
went
Obama.
perform
If you
for
can
them.
make her list,
Yeah.
yeah, you're doing some things.
It's
so
pretty
that's
cool.
awesome. Yeah, that is cool. That's amazing. We'll be on the lookout for that. And thank you so much
welcome.
for
Thank you for
sharing that
having me.
with us. Thank you so much, and good luck
Thank
to
you,
you.
everybody.
We'll
Give
go
it up
check
for
out
Candace,
your art. Thank you
man.
so much, Candace.
Some great artwork.
If you need to get your hair done,
Don't forget your art.
Let Candace know, and please do not forget
'Cause
your
I have no
snowman
problem
made
taking
by
it home and hanging it
Spider-Man. By spiders, not Spider-Man. Sorry, got it confused.
Snowman with a spider.
That's cool. Any
We
other-
had someone else who's next.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Yes, and I saw her
this
coming in
art piece.
earlier and bringing her art, and I was in her way a lot, and she was nice to me.
It's like, get out of my way.
I love her shirt. It says unapologetically, which I don't know what that stands for, but I just love it.
Unapologetically black.
Unapologetically black, she says. I'm unapologetically brown, so I get it. I get it so much. Yes, ma'am. How are you? And what's your name?
My name is Tyra Goodley.
Tyra Goodley.
Tyra.
Thank you for coming on with us. We definitely love your shirt. We definitely love your art. Can you tell us a little bit about your art?
Yes, I can tell you a little bit about my art. My art is handcrafted, one of a kind, from recycled parts and found objects.
That is dope.
And I also sculpt metal. I paint on it. I make it submit and do whatever I say.
That is crazy.
There you go.
Now I have to say that's pretty Mexican of you for you to be using other stuff that you don't need. Yes, yes, yes.
Exactly.
So like, what does that
Resourceful.
consist of? Like, as far as
This particular piece is actually a part from an airplane.
Are you serious?
A wrecked airplane that I actually got in myself and found the part and used it to design a butterfly on it. I actually have a butterfly series called With Wings of a Butterfly, so every March I create about 20 to 30 butterflies. I say launch them, but it's actually designing. And by May, June, they're gone. So
Wow.
this is one that's coming up for this season.
Wow, that is amazing.
That's a beautiful
That
art
is
piece,
cool.
yeah.
That's very different
Thank
from
you.
everything that we've seen. That's
Yes,
pretty cool.
it is. I intend for it to be different, which is why it stands out. It represents standing out, something very unconventional, unusual, and unique.
That's
Awesome.
cool. And
That's
that-
good to hear.
You can tell that's you from head to toe. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
That is amazing.
Just out of
And are you from
curiosity, how
Dallas?
long does it take you to make a piece?
Typically, the total process is about 5 days, from finding the metal to cleaning it, to filing it, to prepping it, getting it ready, painting on it, and then of course I do my own framing.
Man, y'all
Wow.
gotta respect these artists and all the work they put
Seriously.
into
Oh, yeah.
this. So
Then
it's,
I have
it's
to sell it.
amazing.
Seriously.
And
Show
then-
it and sell it.
Then you got to come out here and talk to these two weird dudes
Right.
on a
They don't know
sports show.
crap about art.
That's right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
That is dope, though.
So it's different. It
That-
stands out. It's unique. It's one of a kind, and it's for the person that thinks like that.
that's cool.
That's good,
And
that's
you're
good.
from the Dallas area?
I'm actually, yes, I live here in the Dallas area, but I was born and raised in West Texas, Midland,
Okay.
Odessa.
Okay.
Oh, another
we have
Midland,
another
Odessa.
Odessa,
Midland?
person. Yeah, or she said
She's-
Odessa.
she's-
Yeah, so we got some
Hey,
Odessa
out
back. See,
there.
West Texas, we're connecting people.
I
See.
have some friends from
West
Midland,
Side?
Texas. Yes, West Texas.
See?
West Texas.
West Texas.
Finest.
That's awesome. And Dallas is. Can you tell us a little bit about the Dallas-Fort Worth art scene? Like, what do you think about it?
I know there's a thriving art scene here in the Dallas-Fort Worth. I assume it's very cliquish, and we're changing that.
Okay.
We need to all band together and know which artists are here, not just the famous, well-known ones, but the underground, the underdog, the ones
feel that.
the talent is being unnoticed.
I feel that. If not, then we
Yeah.
have to make our own clique, right?
It's
It
right.
seems like
And that's
I
what
think
we're
that's
doing
what
here.
Anthony's doing, and
That's
I think
what
that's
we're
what
doing here
everybody's
is
doing.
gathering all the artists and all the art supporters so that people can know that there's much more than what they see.
Yeah, I
and
love
I'm
that.
and I'm very impressed with the artists and the range of of styles and creativity here too. So I think Frankie and the crew have done a really good job.
I agree completely, 100%, and that's awesome. And we look hopefully to be a part of it too. And
Right. It's good to have you guys here.
Yeah, we're trying to spread the word. You know, as far as we can, you know, out there. We have some outreach, you know, in different places, but we definitely want to let people know that Dallas-Fort Worth is not. That we have an art culture here. It's not Austin. It's not this and that. It's not known. It's not San Francisco. But we have something very special here.
Art is everywhere.
Yes. Definitely.
Art is everywhere. Music is everywhere. And if you want it, you got to go look for it.
Exactly. I love it. I love your spirit.
Thank
you so much. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
Do
you.
you have any sports opinions or anything? Do you have any sports teams, affiliations?
Any sports fans you like?
Anything you want to
Since
get
I'm
off
in
your
Dallas,
chest?
I better go for Dallas Cowboys.
Yes. Thank you. Hey.
Duh.
Yeah.
But I don't watch TV and I don't look at sports. But I
hear you.
appreciate.
I've heard that before. I know someone that doesn't like TV.
But I do appreciate the sports enthusiasts, and I love it when the Cowboys win because men's attitude on Sundays are a lot better.
Right on.
The whole city. You can feel the vibration of the city when the Cowboys
Those are
win.
long,
everybody's got pep in the step on
I
Mondays.
just appreciate when the Cowboys win because
Thank you.
attitudes,
We'll take
the
that.
roads are better.
Yes.
definitely would take
less
that.
road rage going on and everything. I feel
Everything's
that.
better.
That's awesome. I appreciate it.
And the grocery stores are usually empty while the
Yeah,
Cowboys
while the game's
win.
on,
That's true. That's the
when you
best
go
time to
grocery
shop.
shopping, ladies.
That's so true.
But y'all do get a discount if you wear Cowboys gear, so just.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah,
and how can we
10%.
find your
I'm
art?
trying to give
if
y'all
we want to
savvy
look for it
shopping
online
skills.
or?
If you want to find my art, look for me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Tyra Goodley.
All right, we will save that.
I'm also on Instagram, Tyra Goodley, T-Goods, T-Mad. T-Mad is acronym for Tyra Metal Art Design. .com is my website.
I love this picture of you.
Oh, yeah,
too.
that's me.
That's cool.
I
That's
snuck
super
into
dope.
the Nilo Hotel and brought my photographer and said,
Nice.
hey,
Oh,
take me a picture in this
Yes,
chair.
I've done this. I forgot what it's called, but it's that
The Nilo?
the gorilla, the gorilla.
tortoise?
Well, no, I'm sorry. The gorilla photo type of thing. You're just trying to do it as fast as you can.
that's what we did.
Before you get caught, right? Basically,
We did a
photo
country
shoot.
road, we did a back road, like a scene in front of an abandoned metal barnyard, and we did the Nilo, and then we did another shoot in the middle of the street.
That's dope.
My photographer is real dope. Her name is Levita Beavers, and I'll be doing another shoot coming up in spring.
Cool. I
I'm
look
gonna
forward to
come up
seeing
out of a metal bin at
What?
a recycling, like a metal yard where
Okay.
they have the recycle bins.
Yes.
I'm gonna come out of that with art and rage.
That sounds amazing.
That's
So it's
nice.
like some rising, like
Yeah,
I picture
coming
like.
out of a big bin of trash, so-called.
Forgive me, but I picture like Ninja Turtles movie when Shredder comes up out of the thresh. I don't know if you've
all
seen
of
it.
that.
We'll
Yes,
geek out for
that
that.
is ama- and it's
That's
gonna be
why we
Tyra
hey,
there in her.
That's what our imagination is for.
That is
Hey,
awesome.
already.
I love it, Tyra. I love your spirit. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for coming
Thank
on.
you for
with
being
us.
on, Tyra.
Thank
Thank
you.
y'all for having me.
Yes, ma'am, for
Thank
sure.
you for coming
Y'all
out.
be
Everybody get
good.
up for
For sure.
Tyra,
Thank
man.
you so much.
Be good. Be
Appreciate
good.
it.
Unique. Check out our
Appreciate it,
booths
appreciate
right
it.
over here.
And it also looks like we have
Sarah.
Sarah. Is this Sarah? Oh wait, Sarah?
Where's Sarah? Sarah. Come
Hey,
on
I'm sorry.
down,
Okay, I'm
Sarah.
sorry.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
see
dun, dun, dun,
Sarah
dun,
over there with that Dallas skyline that I
Right.
happen to love so much.
Who doesn't like that skyline?
I know. It makes me feel at home every time I see it.
And she got a
She's
Rangers
got
head
some
on.
beautiful art. Go Rangers.
Go Rangers.
Somebody still believes. Go Sarah.
Not many of us live.
Thank you for coming on with us. And this is a skyline painting that I saw that caught my eye when I first walked in here.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. And your last name, Sarah? I'm sorry.
I go by Rose, Sara
Okay,
Rose.
Sara Rose. Okay, thank you. This is her painting. It's
A
awesome.
different angle of the skyline.
And how would you describe your art, Miss Sarah?
I do a lot of splatter art.
Splatter art. Awesome. This is so cool. And then, can I see this one if you don't mind?
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome. So, are you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area also,
I am,
Sarah?
yes.
Awesome.
Born and raised in
Cool.
DFW, Texas.
Cool. So, is that where the Rangers fandom
yes.
comes from?
Big
Awesome.
Rangers fan here.
Awesome. Any feelings about the Rangers season coming up?
I don't like to talk about it.
No,
We want to
too
sneak
soon?
our sports questions
They're a little
in.
bit of heartbreakers.
Yeah,
right?
they really are. Like, yeah, it's still too soon. The World Series and everything like that. So, how's the festival going for you today?
Wonderful, yeah.
Yeah? Is this your first festival?
Here it is. Yes.
Here in
yes.
Arlington? Or
Yes, in
just-
Arlington it is my first festival.
Awesome. Any events coming up soon to be on?
I do. I'm going to be at the Beer and Chips Festival
Hey,
in
we'll be
Dallas.
there
We will
too.
be there.
All right.
I can't
On
wait.
March 2nd?
3rd.
3rd. March 3rd in Dallas. So
3rd.
we'll be there. We'll definitely be on the
Yes.
lookout for you. We'll have some
Awesome. Great.
things going on. So definitely, that's cool. So how long have you been in the art game or selling your art?
I've been painting for about like 5 or 6 years, but I just started selling my art like literally a month ago. So
wow.
I'm
So
I'm very new to the scene of selling and art shows and everything.
Cool. So how's it been so far? Like how's
It's
that
been great. It's been
Yeah?
a great learning experience. I've met some wonderful contacts.
It
some
sounds like you're in the
wonderful
right
people.
place. It's in the right place at the right time.
Yes, exactly.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Any advice to anybody that's trying to get out there and sell their art?
I don't know. I'm still learning advice from everybody else.
I got
it's
you.
hard
I mean,
to
but
give
how did
advice.
it get from where Sarah just, does this as a hobby to where Sarah does this as a business?
Well, honestly, I have the Chocolate and Art Show, if you've heard of that,
I've
to
heard of
thank.
it. Okay.
I just wanted to go to that because it sounded like a fabulous show.
Who-
What's better than
chocolate?
chocolate and art? And
Makes
there's
sense,
like a lot of
right?
great vendors.
Hello.
There's booze.
We're not
there's
gonna stay away from food.
Yeah.
live
Yeah.
music. And I just wanted to go to that. And then I saw how easy it was to apply. And they accepted me. And I've just met people through that show. And it's kind of been a spiral, like a domino effect since then.
That's
as far as
amazing.
being at shows and selling my work. So
That's amazing. You would never know that. Like, we saw you over there and you look like a professional. We wouldn't know you've been there for a
Well,
month.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
That's cool. You carry yourself well. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Thank you so much.
Crazy.
That's cool.
That's
So
it's awesome. Like, I just love the painting. Like, any advice for anybody that wants to paint? I mean, is it all you do is paint, or do you have other mediums that you use?
I mean, I mostly paint, and then sometimes I take my work and I make it prints or
Okay.
put it like on mugs or T-shirts or something
Cool.
like that.
Okay.
But just as cheesy as it sounds, follow your heart.
No.
I love
Yeah, little one,
color.
follow
I
your
love
heart.
glitter. I love splatter.
That's
and
amazing.
That's what works for me, and people seem to respond to that.
That's
so.
cool. And then you can see, you can see your love, and you can see your love when you talk about it and stuff like that. That's amazing.
Right? Yeah, I dig it. That skyline, if you want to go back to that skyline is awesome. I think it's
Sorry.
a different angle that they're used to seeing, and
Yeah,
the
'cause
blue
you-
just hits. The blue for whatever reason speaks Dallas to me. I don't know, it's because the Cowboys
Mavericks.
and the
I
Mavericks.
call that one wait, what do I call
Let's
it?
critique it.
The Blue Sea of Big D.
The
There you
blue
go.
sea
Oh,
of Big
Big
D.
D.
I like that in so many ways.
Thank you so
That
much.
is so cool. Like it really. I mean, that makes sense when you say that.
Like that skyline, but it's a
It's a different take on it.
Yeah, we see the green building. That's
right.
what we see. So
and
they're
that
seeing
was
it in
kind
blue.
of a controversial issue with that. Like, do I paint it green because everyone expects it to be green?
Yeah.
But I did in this piece. I've done similar pieces where I did do that, the green building green. But
Do you?
Yeah,
I
like
love
the
it.
blue. It's different. I don't mind not seeing the green. It's a cool take on it. So
well, thank you so much.
that's awesome.
That's
I
cool.
like
And
it.
then, how can we find you as far as like on social media or?
On social media, I'm on Instagram at Art by Sara Rose, and I'm also on like Etsy. Same thing, Art by Sara Rose, Zazzle, Art by Sara Rose.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So, and you sell your originals and prints?
Yes, I do.
Okay, awesome. Cool.
Cool. That's awesome. Everybody, thank you, Sarah, for being on
Thank
on
you
our
so much
show.
for
Thank you,
having
Sarah.
me. I
Yes, of
really
course.
appreciate
We'll
it,
be on the
guys.
lookout for
At
We're gonna
the
find
show,
you
yeah.
next
Yes, you guys
month.
did a great
Everybody
show.
get up.
Great job today.
Thank you
It's
so
an
much. We
honor.
appreciate
Thank
it. It's an
you.
honor.
Being on the
Thank you
show.
so much.
Thank you so
Everybody
much.
get up for Sarah. Her
Thank
booth is
you.
right on us. Yeah.
Really appreciate
Thank you. No, yes.
Once again, though, we do want to remind everybody we are the SportsCave. I know today is an art show, but we're SportsCave. You can find all our videos on VOD.TheSportsCave.live. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram, Facebook, iTunes, Google Play Music. We're everywhere. So we have another artist.
We have Miss Emily here with Empathy
Emily.
Art.
Hello.
Nice. Let's see what
we got-
Emily
what we got
has
going
going.
on?
This is such like happy art.
Oh,
This is-
you know what? My little
this-
daughter Maddie would love
This
this.
takes me to my happy place, Ugo. This is awesome. How would you describe your art, Miss?
It's surreal watercolors, a lot of figure drawings, deeply inspired by yoga and meditation and just my experiences.
This ooze is relaxing. Is this watercolor too?
That is watercolor.
Awesome. This is amazing. Is it mostly like ladies, women form?
Right now, well, these two are the same girl that
Okay.
she sat for me for 2 hours for each one.
Okay. And
So
she
I
was
do
pregnant.
like a lot of. No.
Oh, she's not pregnant. Okay. I hope she's not here.
No.
She's not here. Okay.
Well, I want to do more male figures for sure in the future.
Okay.
It's okay.
I didn't say that. Go ahead.
But I do mostly like feminine, like definitely tapping into that tapping into that feminine energy, like
That is
divine
cool.
feminine.
It's very different. It's very
Wow,
different.
this is crazy. I'm just looking at it like, wow.
And you're from the Dallas area also?
I'm from Denton.
Denton? Okay.
Yeah,
So Denton has its own art scene. No,
Yeah.
you got to represent for Denton. I don't know anybody else that's came out here, but they have a very rich...
Yeah, I'm really deeply involved with the Seven Feathers, which is the Denton community organization that's all about bringing art and music and
Nice.
family together.
Okay.
And so they've helped me a lot with like getting started and getting going. So
Awesome. Any events coming up?
today, actually, there's going to be a drum circle. They do a lot of drum circles, like monthly drum circles, craft stuff, like every
Awesome.
month.
Are you going to that later on?
I will be. It's
Wow.
at 8:30.
Double duty,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that says a lot about you, Emily. Though. So, will you be showing your art there and selling art there?
I'll be drumming there. I also play. I
wow.
All right, so how many other art forms do you do?
I play the Doon Doons, which is like a set of African drums.
Oh, so
just kind of like.
Did you go to UNT or did you go to UNT?
I went to UNT for a semester and a half, and I dropped out because.
I got you.
Yeah,
but their music program is known, right? Like.
There, I didn't go for music. I went
Okay.
for photography and communication
Cool.
design.
Okay.
But their music
They're
is
also known
definitely
for that
like
also.
they're definitely
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
Cool. So you play in
Drums?
the drums
I
also?
play the Doon Doons. I play the ukulele, guitar.
Ukulele.
Wow. Do you
But
ha-
mostly painting.
My daughter
That's
is learning to play the
cool.
ukulele. She loves
Are
it.
you, are you married?
Yeah, we
Wow,
have,
I didn't know that.
We
I
know
didn't
how
know
to
that was
tune
that
it.
popular.
What's that song? It's something about a dog. I don't remember how it is. It's the way we tune it. I try to help her. But
have
the
no
ukulele's
idea.
fun.
It is
I have
fun.
nothing to
It's a
offer in
happy
ukulele
instrument.
talk. But that sounds awesome.
Oh,
That's
man,
cool.
But yeah, so most of it's inspired by yoga and meditation, which is something that's like deeply like number one, like before my art, before my music is like yoga, like my yoga practice, which I think that's good for everyone, and then like clearing their mind and also
Yeah.
helping with their bodies. Like whatever you do, if you incorporate that stretching and lengthening and strengthening, then there's more balance in like all parts
That's
of
cool.
life.
How long have you been doing yoga?
I've been doing yoga for a little more than a year now,
Yeah?
but I definitely intend on doing it for the rest of my life.
Anybody do yoga?
Everyone.
Can I,
It's for
like,
everyone.
Will
Everyone.
I break my back?
People without feet, without hands, without like
All right.
whatever. Like
That's
it's
cool.
for there's like all ages, like all shapes, sizes.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger kind of guy, so I really don't have that good balance. But
I mean, that's the whole point of it.
There we
It's
go.
Someone's
it's
trying
like
to talk me
physical
into
therapy.
yoga, but I don't know.
I think we should try it one day, man.
Like a
I
21
think we
days,
can do it.
some I
Open
don't
your
know.
mind.
One day, I'll get there.
I could probably do like the downward dog.
Yeah.
I stretch my back out. That's about as. That's
Oh.
awesome though. I would have never thought that would have been watercolor. To be honest. That
Yeah,
looks
I mean,
so-
there's some acrylic, just a little bit.
Yeah,
that,
but
that
like-
was an accident.
Yeah, but
It's an
I mean,
accident.
it looks.
Yeah.
It
It's a
looks
beautiful
so
accident, though.
Precise. Like it's so,
Looks
so
good.
detailed.
Thank you.
That water is awesome. Like that's cool.
It looks good.
Or
Yeah,
is it
before I
mountains or
started
whatever
using,
it is?
before I used colors, I did a lot of ink washes, so it was like just ink mixed with water, and then I was like, I want to use all of the colors.
Right? Why not? Why limit yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's dope. That's really cool. That's very unique artwork. And how long have you been selling your artwork?
Just about a year now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's so many new artists out here. That's inspiring.
Yeah, the first festival was actually this piece, which was the Hot Damn Jam Festival in Denton, which was hosted by Seven Feathers,
Okay.
and they're doing that annually now. So
Awesome.
this year
We'll
will
have
be
to
their
check it out.
third. Yeah,
Awesome.
this year. The
Cool.
third Hot Damn Jam Fest will be, I don't know exactly when, but check out Seven Feathers.
Seven
in Denton.
Feathers.
How do we find your art?
My art is I go by Empathy Art.
Okay.
So on Facebook you can find me on Empathy Art. On Instagram, Empathy_art.
Okay. Simple enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
But there we go. Yeah, that's all I got
Awesome.
right now.
No,
but-
that's awesome though. I mean, that's enough. I mean, that your art speaks for itself. How's everything going today for you in the festival?
It's chill.
It's
Working
chill?
on a new
Right?
piece right now.
Cool. So you're working right now? While
Yeah, I'm working on.
Yeah, I
this,
saw her painting when we got here.
Yeah. Definitely
crazy.
again inspired by Hinduism and
That's
like all
cool.
the yoga stuff.
That's cool.
And
If
you're
you need
also
any
from West
models,
Texas,
we're
right?
here for you.
I went to high school in at Midland High.
What?
Midland High School. Yeah, I was
Oh,
there for like
it's
4
big
years.
football. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's what everybody says, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
you're
all-
like, I don't
Friday
care.
Night Lights.
Yeah, and you're
that's
like,
all
I
about
don't
it.
care. I'm gonna give 2, you know what? That's all good though. Hey, you know, at least people know it. You know what I mean? So at least it's not something too crazy.
Yeah.
You know? That's good. Well,
Thank you for being on the
coming
show.
on here.
We
Any sports opinions or anything like that? You any sports fan? No,
I don't
not
know.
your scene.
It's not
your
my
bag. It's all
yeah.
good.
I mean,
It's all
I'm
good.
all
It's
about
okay.
it. Like 10 out of 10. Go
Yeah,
sports.
yeah.
All about the body. Like, work it.
Yeah,
Push
yoga's
it
a
as far as
sport.
it goes.
Yoga's definitely a sport. It's a challenge. A lot of your favorite athletes are in there doing yoga.
They do that. They
It's like a
practice it.
good
So.
mix.
Yeah, it's a good mix. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for
It was
being
an
on the
honor for
show.
you
Thank
coming
you.
on, and we'll check out your art. And everybody check out Emily's booth right here, and check out her painting that she's doing right now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she's been behind us the whole time, so she's had to listen to us all day.
Yeah, everybody give it up for
Thank you
Emily.
that,
Thank you so much, ma'am. And Empathy Art.
All right, coming up we have, I'm going to probably not say it, Ami? Is it Ami?
Hi there, how are you?
Is it,
Hi.
am I saying it right?
I didn't hear you.
Is it Ami?
It is Ami.
Ami.
Ami?
There's your mic right there, Ami, if you want to
great.
let her, that way everybody can hear you.
Yeah, Ami is my grandma name. My grown-up name is Patricia.
Patricia,
But
okay.
my grandkids
Oh.
named my business.
Oh,
So
Nice.
it's really kind of fun.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so.
That is cool.
So it says here you do recycled art.
It's a crazy story. I'm new to Texas, and I'm new to art. I
Okay.
work for Glass House Products in downtown Dallas in the accounting department.
Wow.
And I buy our scrap
Accountants
glass.
in the house.
Wow.
So it just is a crazy, crazy story. My first Christmas here, I came here in 2014. My first Christmas, I didn't have any gifts for my kids. I have 5 kids back home.
From
And-
where? I'm sorry.
Chicago.
Oh,
I'm
Chicago.
sorry.
Oh,
Chicago. I got family out in Chicago.
Yes.
Pilsen in the house.
It was really crazy. I landed the job at Glass House Products, and I saw that they were throwing away the scrap glass. So I asked for it, and they said, "Get a box." So I took home the scrap, and I made crosses, and I made it for my staff and my kids. And then everyone said, "You need to do this," and I said, "I don't want to do this. It's really hard on my hands." So the procedure is a little bit different. It's not like your traditional mosaic. First of all, it's free form.
Okay.
I want the glass, every glass has its own internal structure. It's going to break a certain way. You can't mimic any of these cuts. You just
Wow.
can't. It's not possible. The tail is made with antique mirror, and Glass House is known for their antique mirror. So it's a little bit of mix of both, but the procedure is to mount it on wood, and let that cure, and then you grout it, you remove the grout, and then you have to acid wash it, because just like with a floor, when you're done with your grout, it's going to be murky and yucky. But every piece has scripture on the back.
That's beautiful.
No matter what it is.
That's beautiful.
And I love going around to different areas. I've had an opportunity to see Texas, to meet people. I go down to Deep Ellum all the time.
Yeah.
I'm from Bedford. I live in
Oh, cool.
Bedford.
Cool.
So I do their blues festival and art festival
I'll
there.
be on the lookout for you. I live in Irving, so I definitely.
Do you? Yeah, I go
Yes.
to the Irving Art Festival at and
downtown?
the best kept secret out there is the Irving's Art Center.
Oh,
That
yes.
is a beautiful place, and they have so many things going on. I love vending over there.
That's amazing. Yeah, we'll have to be on the lookout for. I'm sure we'll run into you. Your art, it's awesome. It speaks volumes.
Thank
It's
you.
very unique.
But
And you can
how
tell
long-
like each piece is different. Like you
How
said.
long do you average on a let's say that large piece? How long did that take you?
A week.
The Dia
A
de los
week?
Muertos,
A week.
it's like a sugar.
And to be honest with you, if you see
awesome.
the fissures and grooves that's in that, what that is that's a piece of glass that's no longer made, and that's most of what my stuff is, either scraps from a job or possibly glass that company's gone out of business. There's so many changes with what the EPA regulations are. Not so recently, but in the prior administration, many glass houses have closed. So this piece has so many fissures, it took me more than 4 hours just to clean the grout off it.
Wow.
Serious. So
But it's a
tedious task.
crazy piece, and they mostly are. That's the joy, is that I can get a quality of glass that you can't buy.
You can't find
know.
anywhere, yeah.
No, and Glass House does not sell to the public. We're a nationally known shower, antique glass, antique mirrors, designer art glass. We'll do stained glass the size of that wall.
Wow.
And so these are the leftovers.
Wow. So,
So
how
you-
big are the boxes that you take home usually?
I used to get a box a week, but it depends how much we have in production. I've got one I'm working on now. It's like a shoebox. And then when they like clean and do inventory because the different houses close, you need to keep, just like with carpets or tiling, you have to have stock of stuff to service your customers. But if something's discontinued, then I get to have it.
That's awesome. That's cool that you were able
Definitely
to come up with
unique
something
piece of art.
that somebody was gonna throw away.
Well,
essentially.
it's beauty for ashes. I mean, this is stuff that would be in the garbage. And what I like best is, because people say to me, "Oh, you need to do mosaic." No, I put little things in little boxes all day long. I want it free form. I want to let the hippie child out and just let it be what it is.
That's awesome. And then I assume he probably brought you on, or do you know?
Yeah, Anthony and I met at Deep Ellum maybe a year ago and have developed a close friendship.
Wow,
and
that's cool.
Tag team on shows.
That's cool. And we're finding out just
We're
from
finding
talking to
out, yeah, the
everybody how
community is
special
really strong.
this group is. So that's awesome.
It's excellent, and it's such a warm group of people and supportive and friendly. And I'm awed, the artisans, the work here, that I could stand next to them. I don't even know how to tell you how that happened.
That's awesome.
We're definitely
Yeah,
impressed
you're
by everything we've seen
and
so
your
far,
art
so-
speaks for itself. And we're glad. I mean, it's been a joy to watch you do your thing over here
Thank you
all
so
day.
much.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
And how can we find you online? Or?
I'm at, I have a Facebook page. Each piece is unique. So usually I won't put up pictures because they're gone by the time someone wants them. But I'm at Ami's Art Glass Boutique on Facebook. I don't know that I'm going to do a website because, again, they're one of a kind, although Anthony's helping me with that. And just different fairs and festivals.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll be on the
Thank you so
lookout.
kindly.
Thank you for
so
being
much
on.
for
I hope we
having us.
see you soon. I'm sure
Thank
we will.
you so much. I appreciate it.
Ami.
If you don't mind,
Ami,
and
everybody.
we'll have this episode tomorrow, and we'll have our information here, and you can check us out. And then
We're gonna share
you know,
this
we'll try to share
worldwide.
it and try to spread the word for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being on here
coming
with us.
on
Thank
here.
you very much. Everybody give it up for
Thank
Ami.
you. Yes.
That's
Thank you
beautiful.
so
that,
much.
that could have been somewhere in the trash, like you said. And
So, bro, come on down, man. We got another
Joe.
artist coming in.
Joe coming up.
Our main man, Joe. What's up, brother? What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
What's going on, Joe? How's it doing, man?
Good, brother. That's a nice beard you got there, sir. If I could grow one, I would grow one just like
It's
that.
patchy.
Yeah, mine doesn't do that quite that.
Not yet.
Yes, sir. And you have some art up here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, here we go.
Right here to the right.
In the corner?
Corner-ish.
Corner-ish. Okay.
So
okay.
right there behind it, right
There
next
you
to
go.
Ami.
Okay,
There you go.
cool. What's
So
up,
it
man?
says here your acrylic art and you focus on celebrities.
Acrylic art, celebrities, movies, and music.
Pop culture.
That's
So
dope,
we got
man.
Wednesday Adams. Who's this?
Wait, that's Dorothy,
that
bro.
Carrie?
That's Dorothy.
Oh, Dorothy.
From,
I'm sorry.
Wizard of Oz.
See you later. Thank you, Mr.
This
Lincoln.
Wednesday's dope too.
Wednesday
bad.
Adams.
Okay, my bad.
Still
my
got a
bad.
crush on her?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I think a lot of guys did, right?
Yeah, it hasn't went away yet.
Right?
Hasn't went away yet.
Still not over it. No, that's awesome, man. She's drinking the poison. That's pretty sick, bro. I like this.
Oh, yeah.
That's a different take on Dorothy for sure. It's awesome though. I like it.
And you're from the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
Fort Worth area.
Fort Worth.
Awesome. Cool.
Not
We got a lot of
Dallas,
Fort
Fort
Worth
Worth.
coming
A
out
lot of
here.
talent out of Fort Worth coming out today.
Oh, yeah.
So that's awesome.
dope, bro. So, and as far as like your art, like, I'm sorry, what kind is it?
What?
What kind of art do you make?
Kind of art?
Yes.
Whatever I'm in the mood for.
Okay, I mean, you paint, is there...
Nothing specific then.
No,
Just-
No, like literally acrylic and canvases.
Okay.
And whenever I get home, have a couple drinks, shit face, and that's what comes up in the morning.
Right on.
Yeah,
That's dope, bro.
So-
That's awesome. My outcome of that usually turns into something different, not art. So that's
Yeah.
awesome that you can turn that into art, man.
So
That's dope, dude. Like I would have never like it's good to see things that people recognize and then in a different medium, like
different meaning, but
Yeah.
like I like to call her Dorothy. Her eyes, I couldn't get it right, so I said, "Fuck it, might
No
as well
eyes.
make it white."
Right?
It
She looks
even better
possessed.
like that.
Yeah, you never
dude.
see Dorothy in that element, right? She's always like goody two shoes.
Goody two
and
shoes, but
Trying to be, you know,
Trying to go
get
back
back
home,
to
trying to
Kansas.
do the right thing.
Right.
This
That
Dorothy
is
look like
cool,
the one
man.
she's gonna go out and rage with you at night, bro. Like
Yeah.
we can't make it to Kansas. Let's go out.
That's the
party.
Dorothy I want to know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm
Dorothy.
saying? Get my drift.
Dorothy.
That's
Dorothy.
cool, man. And as far as like art festivals, is this one of your first ones? Or is
This is one of many. I really don't plan anything. Kind of the
like us, pretty much?
yeah, just
Yeah.
whatever comes,
It's the guy's
I
guy.
will take up.
I
So,
got you, man. That's cool.
And how long you been doing art for? Like,
Honestly, I don't even remember. I will honestly say like 2 or 3 years because my first painting was a door that a buddy wanted me to paint over, and went over it since then. So
That's
I
cool.
said like 3 years.
nice, dude.
Nice. Any events coming up or anything like that?
Shit, no. Just
No?
Well, Instagram is the main thing. I mean, fuck Facebook. I mean,
Yeah.
Facebook's kind of overrated now. So.
It has become overrated.
Yeah.
I got
So
you.
Instagram, anybody that messages me, art show coming up. So that's what I take up now.
Cool, cool, man. Well, we'll definitely, if you can, check us out, check our thing out. Do you have any cards with you?
Actually,
I appreciate it. And we'll keep, is that
not
it?
mine.
Is somebody else's? All right, well, make
I got
sure
one.
you give us
Okay,
one.
let me take my token back. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
got one somewhere. I'll give
If
it
not,
to you.
I'll use it. What are you drinking on?
The highest IPA ever.
The highest IPA ever?
Yeah, so.
Known to man?
Known to man. Oh, there you go.
I appreciate it, sir.
There it
Thank you
is.
very much.
That's Joe Senior.
Thank you, Joe Senior.
He comes to every art show that I go to. That's my wingman.
Appreciate it,
Or
Mr.
my tail
Wingman.
gunner. That's
Is
my
he a
tail
good
gunner.
wingman?
Hey.
No, he's my tail
Watch, I
gunner.
wanna
Oh, he's a
shout
tail
out-
gunner. Is he a good tail gunner?
Yeah, he hooked us up with
Okay.
the tape earlier for our
I need a
choir,
good
so shout
wingman.
out, man.
No, wingman and tail gunner.
And tail gunner. See,
Tail gunner.
he's multi-talented.
Oh, yeah.
That is awesome, man.
He's my designated drunk driver. So.
And wow, that's cool. He does a
That's
lot.
awesome.
He does a lot.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome, man. It's cool. We'll definitely be on the lookout for your art. It stands out, bro. It's definitely everybody. You know, they have their own different stuff, but it's stuff that we know, like you said, and
Oh, yeah.
it stands out, bro. And these colors, is it common for you to like the reds and the?
Honestly, whatever's on sale at fucking Michael's is what I buy.
Okay.
So if red's on sale, that's what I buy.
So you're an economic artist. I love it.
Literally,
dude. You're
yeah.
like my kind of artist, dude.
Right.
And not that I do art, but if I did art, I'd be like you.
That's the
Yeah,
bottom
but,
of the road.
because I know it's cool. Everybody got to know that it's cool too. So,
That
There
is
you go, bro.
so like, basically, red's on sale. So red's gonna be the deal.
That's
so
perfect. That makes a lot
economically.
of sense, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
So,
Any sports topics? Anything you want to talk
whenever
about?
the Cowboys are winning.
When the Cowboys win.
But my dad's Cowboys fans forever. So,
Okay,
There we
okay.
go.
That's cool.
Hey.
So if the Cowboys are winning, then of course I'm a fan. So
Right. I got you. Yeah, that's cool, man. Anything
yeah.
else you want to add? Any shout outs?
no.
No, you good?
No, I'm good.
Man, that's awesome. I like that artwork, bro.
I think, brother.
That's good, dude.
All right, man, check him out. He'll be over here.
My tent's right there, so yeah, come out, man.
Everybody
Alrighty,
go
bro.
out right over
Appreciate
here,
it.
man.
Thank you very
Joe's
much,
right
man.
down on here, right behind us. Appreciate it,
Appreciate
Joe.
it.
Everybody
Thank
get up
you
for
very
Joe,
much, bro.
man.
Appreciate it, man. Thank y'all. Give it
Thanks,
up,
bro.
man.
All right, man. Next we got Sheridan. Paints, oils, and watercolors.
Hello. How you
Expressionism.
doing, sir?
It's
How you doing?
right
I'm
over
loving
here.
this shirt. How you doing, man? This kind of reminds me of Pink Floyd-ish, kind of something. And surreal art. Okay. Oh wow! Look at this.
So we got a big piece.
The biggest piece we've had on the show so far.
Yeah, that's one of my small ones.
This is
Oh, it's
one of
one
his
of the small ones.
smaller
Okay.
ones. He says.
Said small.
That's awesome.
Everything else is more like 4 foot, 5 feet across.
Wow. Okay. And your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Sheridan.
Sheridan.
Sheridan
Okay.
Keglovits.
Oh, Sheridan. Say it one more time.
Sheridan Keglovits.
Okay.
Keglovits.
Keglovits. Got it. Got
Keglove,
it.
whatever you want to
I
do.
got it. No, man. My name is Adolf, so I have a harder name, so I want to make sure I get everybody's name
me
right.
too.
That's cool, man. And where's your booth at? Where's your booth located?
I'm over there in the corner, right on the street.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And how's the art festival treating you
It's
so
going
far?
well. Going well. Got some originals out and lots of prints and everything. Got a new crowd seeing my stuff, so it's good.
That's perfect. That's pretty much what you came for, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's what it
awesome.
is.
You got your money's worth. That's awesome, bro. We appreciate it, and thank you for coming out. We're just some guys here that want to talk about some art with
How
some
long have you
people.
been painting and doing all that?
Painting probably since high school.
High school,
But I've
cool.
always done art.
Cool.
Always frustrated my teachers by doing art while they're trying to teach me something
I
else.
got you. Mine, I did that too, but mine was crappy. A lot not as good as yours.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And are you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area?
Yeah, I live in DeSoto. I grew up in Irving.
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
Irving.
I'm in
There you
Irving
go.
now. Awesome. And
Irving
you
in
do
the
a lot of the
house.
art festivals in
Oh, yeah.
Dallas?
Yeah, I try and get into whatever I can.
Cool.
But
Anything?
yeah, I'm busy. I'm an art teacher as well.
Art, where?
I
That's
teach in
awesome.
Irving.
Oh,
A
really?
little school in Irving. I teach, and then I have 3 kids too, so my
Oh, wow.
hands are full.
That keeps you busy, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's cool. And I'm sorry.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. Anyways,
Lots of focus. We've been here since all day.
any events coming up in the near future that you have going on? Anything to look out for?
Well, I try to just as they come.
As they come.
As they come. I don't plan too far ahead. There's some things I look out for and prepare for, but not usually. It's just how they come and when I have time for it. If I have something that fits. And I don't have anything really planned, but when they follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter,
okay.
I throw that out there and I try and give everyone a
Yeah,
heads
man.
up.
And your page's name?
It's just SheridanKeglovits.com. That's my handle for Facebook, Instagram,
Everything. Keep
Twitter.
it simple, right?
You're not going to find another one. So
Right.
you
I
see
hear
my
that.
name. That's it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
That's
it.
awesome, dude.
And then
The painting is dope, dude.
Thank you. Like a lot of
It is,
lot
man.
of color, a
It
lot of
is. It
conflict.
stands
like
out.
that.
It pops.
I got a lot of animal pieces as well. You know,
Cool.
a lot of energy. Just things just coming together and just
That's cool.
clashing.
That's awesome. Any advice to any aspiring artists? Anything like that?
Get it wrong a bunch of times before you get it right.
There you go.
Yeah,
We learned that
there
a
is
few
no
times.
wrong. Just keep going. The only wrong is stopping.
Yeah, I heard that. We hit our own little height, little thing. We had now we're here, so it's all good.
It all works.
What are you drinking on?
I got that amber. It's
The
pretty
amber?
good.
That's what he's
Yeah.
drinking on, right?
Yeah, I'm drinking on the.
I heard it's pretty strong.
I forget the presumed innocent one.
I was drinking the blonde.
7.2.
It's not so strong. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
No, it works. I like it.
It does the job.
Yeah, it does the job. It's
That's
nice.
cool.
It's
That's
smooth.
cool. Yeah, I like this. I like this whole setup.
It's a
that
good
they have
setup,
out here.
man.
Yeah, I was pleased. I was glad the rain held that.
Yeah, that's what we're worried about too. How does it work as far as an artist goes? Like, if it was to rain, like, what is that? Is that just completely shut down? Or?
It can.
Yeah.
I held off loading the car as long as I could, wrapped everything in plastic, and just hoped for the best.
I can imagine.
It turned out great. This is a beautiful
Yeah, it
day.
turned out to be a beautiful day. I can imagine the frustration and just the anxiety that you guys have to
Sitting
go through.
at home waiting.
Yeah, because imagine if this gets wet, it's done, right?
Yeah, if it gets poured on, it'd be all right, but you don't want to.
I got you.
You don't want it to get wet. You don't want it to get ruined. You don't want to risk dropping it in a puddle, dropping in the rain, slipping out there.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah, we
That
learned.
sounds
It's our first festival. We learned that how much work it takes to get setting up.
Yeah.
Can't imagine having to bring all your work. And
We
then,
can only get better in time.
Honestly, even when I sell it to somebody who's going to love it, I still have a little anxiety attack because it's like you put so much into
your
it,
baby,
so much
right?
effort, so much energy into it, and then someone's like, "Ooh, I don't know. Can I have it back?" Kind of a thing.
It's your baby. You don't want to let it go.
Give it
Thanks
to
for
them
your patronage, but I'd like to have that back now.
It's mine.
It's mine.
That's understandable, man. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for coming on. If you want to let everybody know again what your handle is and how to find you.
My name's Sheridan Keglovits. Sheridan. My handle is just my name, Sheridan Keg. Love it's. You're not going to find another one. That's my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram. I have a website. It's just my name. So if you prints and everything, you just order it up like that. I'm always online. Just communicate with me in any way you can, and I'll let you know what's coming up.
Awesome. Appreciate it. We're
you
definitely
coming
big
out,
fans
man.
of your
And
work.
Thank you.
Don't forget your artwork because we will take it home and we will hang it.
No, you're not getting one of my
We'll
babies.
put it in our-
We're not going very far
We'll
with
put
that.
it in our sports
I
game, man.
appreciate it so
Thank you
much.
for coming out.
Thank you
Everybody
very
give it up
much.
for
Appreciate
Sheridan,
it.
man.
Thank you for what you do out
Thank
here.
you for coming
so
out.
Hey,
All
we
right,
got-
next we got up is Javier.
What's up? Come on down.
Come on now, Javier.
El Vato
Bro.
Loco. What's up, brother?
Man,
How
this
you doing,
piece,
dog?
it was set up over here, bro. I can't stop looking at it, dude. That is
I can't.
badass, dude.
These artists have the coolest gear, man.
Right?
I need to step
We gotta
it up.
step up
dude.
our game,
Look at this
bro.
shirt, bro. This is dope. Let me see. He's got the Vato Loco and then the Puro. Okay, I can't say exactly what it says, but he's Puro Pinche Vato Loco.
Puro
If you don't know what
Pinche
that
Vato.
means, then look it up. But yeah, here you go, sir. And your name?
Javier.
Javier, thank you very much. And this
Bro,
is
this is
cool.
dope, bro.
This is
This
like
is
the
old
coolest.
school stuff, man.
That's the coolest frame you're ever gonna see, folks. That is dope. So the Monopoly man saying "fuck you."
Is Vato?
Hey, me.
Pay me.
Like,
Oh,
baby,
okay. So
bro.
the Goodfellas.
Yeah. We quote that, like, every
Goodfellas.
day, bro.
That is dope. How much is this, man?
Those are
We'll talk about prices offline.
25 or 2 for 40.
This is 25 right
Yeah,
here,
bro.
Are
They're
you
copies.
serious?
They're prints.
Okay,
They're
I'm gonna have to
printed.
buy one of these. This is dope.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have to buy this one.
Hell yeah.
Like seriously,
That's
that
dope,
is
man.
cool. So how would you describe your art?
Just I don't know. I got no description for it really. I just do what I feel. I guess you know what I mean.
Painting or
Acrylic. I do
Acrylic?
acrylic and canvas or whatever, scrap wood or. It
Dope.
just depends on what I have in hand. You know what I mean?
dope. I
And
understand completely.
it says here you do tattoos too, bro.
Yes, I own a tattoo shop, Vato Loco Tattoo
Gotta get some
Studio.
work
Where
done,
is that
man.
at?
Arlington, Texas.
In Arlington, Texas.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
cool,
Arlington.
cool.
We're actually gonna have a little show too, Friday the 13th.
Are you serious?
Friday the 13th, all the shops do like $20 tattoos.
Yeah.
Well, we've been doing it for 5 years now. We get over 200 to 300 people show. But this time we're gonna have a similar event where you have artists outside.
Dope.
You know what I mean? So
Like-
it's free to the vendors. We're not charging the vendors. Just
That's cool.
Come out and post up. It's pretty much to entertain the people that are outside. You know, they're
Oh, while they wait?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're waiting with that ugly face. You know, like, hey, hurry up. You know, so
I need my cheap tattoo.
Yeah,
Hurry up.
keeping them entertained. You know what I mean?
Right on. So when they go for the Friday the 13th tattoo, do they have to get a 13 or how does that work?
No, well, everybody does $13, but we don't.
Okay.
We get so many people because we just pretty much anything that's quarter to a $half size.
Okay.
When within reason, it can't be no Mona Lisa or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it just
right.
you know, people
Be
get
considerate,
crossed,
yeah.
you know, within reason, and so we get a lot of people for that, just for that reason that we have a lot of that we don't do the $13 situation.
Okay, that's
I mean,
dope.
you can get that, but you're not limited to that.
To just a 13 or some form of the 13, which
That's
a lot of
badass,
people do.
dude.
That is cool, man.
We gotta do one of
That is
those
awesome.
ones.
And can I ask you about your frames? Do all your frames come like that, or is that just like
Yeah, well, for my prints, I just do frames like that, different colors, red, blue, white,
That's a
black.
nice touch, bro. Like you don't see that in a lot of artist stuff. You don't see that they have the custom frames.
Yeah,
also.
I figured, you know, just
all the way,
you know,
right?
Sell them,
Yeah, bro.
sell them quicker like that.
This
you know?
reminds me
all
like
the way.
that old school stuff we try to do in middle school. Like we try to get to where the lowrider magazines were hitting, and we try
Yeah.
to like shade and try to do.
Yeah,
all-
but he's doing that.
Yeah,
How long
but
have
he's
you been doing
actually
art, bro?
I've been doing art since I was like 7 years old, man.
You serious? That's cool. And selling art?
Selling art, I've just been doing it the last year.
Last year? That's amazing.
2017, I barely started,
Wow.
you know,
Yeah, it's
trying
cool.
to do it, you know, getting out of my little shell, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know.
You
Yeah, that's how we ended up here, dude. Exactly. So
It's our
yeah.
first festival, bro.
Yeah,
so we're just trying
That
to.
is cool, man. I was gonna ask, and you're from the Dallas area?
I'm been here. I'm originally from Chicago, but I've been living here in Arlington since I was 17. I'm 37 now, so I guess 20 years now.
Cool.
You know.
And you got any art festival? I mean, you have that thing coming up
Well,
on
I
Friday
have my
13th?
personal art festival that I'm hosting at my tattoo shop.
That is cool. Is this your first time hosting this?
Well, I mean, I've had the Friday 13th thing going on for 5 years.
Okay.
But like this time, we're just gonna do it with the art thing. So
Right.
I guess it is the first time doing it, but with the art part.
Right.
You know what
That
I
is
mean?
cool, man. That is
Usually we
awesome.
just have the people outside
Just waiting.
Right.
waiting. They're
And
drinking.
now they got something to do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool. So they're giving you kind of creative control of that whole situation.
Yeah,
That is dope, bro.
We're
That's
gonna have
awesome.
taco lady
Yeah,
out there.
bro, you can't
We
go
love
wrong with
tacos,
tacos,
You know what I
bro.
mean? We
Yeah.
get free hot dogs.
That's cool, man. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. And then your social media pages, do you have?
We have a social media. We got Facebook, Vato Loco Tattoo Studio, and www.vatolocotatoostudioCom.
Cool.
And on Instagram is Puro Vato Loco.
I
Puro
love
Vato
that,
Loco,
dude.
right?
That's so like true.
Hey.
You know, like if you know any Vato
Vato Loco
Locos, you know,
forever.
that's some serious
Yeah.
stuff that we take. I know some people that might want to do some photo shoots over there, so
Yeah,
we'll have to
yeah.
do some work together, man.
Yeah, we also have an art gallery. It's called Corazón Negro.
Okay.
You know, so we have a couple of things.
Sounds like
going.
y'all have a lot of good stuff going
Yeah,
on, a lot
yeah.
of positive stuff, keep people out of trouble and stuff.
Yeah,
like
we're in
that
the
type of stuff.
lowrider community. I'm in the ULA council, ULC council.
Awesome.
We used to be in Brown Berets, helping the community. We have a lot of things
Oh, wow,
going.
That sounds cool. You seem like
Yeah.
a good person to know. I'll have to talk to you outside of this to try to see what we can do to work together because we have some other stuff coming on. It's definitely a pleasure meeting you, man. Is there anything, you got any sports opinions or anything like that you want to get off your chest?
Any sport? I mean, you know, I'll be honest with you, I'm an artist.
Okay,
I don't
so
watch sports.
I got you.
There
I
you
got
go.
you. We
You
just
got
want to
it.
ask.
You know
You know,
what I
some
mean?
people want to talk shit about the Cowboys or whatever.
No,
I don't know.
I mean, I talk shit about the Cowboys just to make my homies mad.
Right?
Really,
You're
I
one of those, huh?
Really, I talk shit about the Cowboys for the bandwagon people.
Okay.
Nobody likes the fucking Cowboys until they start winning. And all of a sudden,
Right.
all these you see all these Cowboy fans
Yeah.
that never existed. You know what I mean?
So you're one of those.
I mean,
It's all
I don't
good.
need
It's
to
all
watch
good. It's all
sports,
good.
man.
It's all good. It's all
I
good.
just like to bully people
Yeah,
and shit.
it's all
There you
good.
go,
A
bro.
lot
It's
of
all
people,
good.
you know, hate or love the Cowboys. You know, somebody's always got some shit to say. You know?
Yeah.
It's all great.
What part of
man.
Chicago are you from, bro?
I grew up in Little Village.
Okay,
Little Village
yeah.
is
I
right,
got-
pretty much Chicago.
I got family that lives in Little Village right
Yeah,
now.
I grew up all the way till I was 17, but we
Cool,
had to
man.
move over here. Cause
There's a lot of people coming out of
it's
from that
crazy.
area, bro.
Little Village.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got family out there.
I got family there and in Pilsen. So,
Yeah,
man, it's
I
great.
grew up in Pilsen
Yeah.
too. I grew up in Pilsen, then we moved to Little Village, and
Yeah. That's what my cousin did. He went to Pilsen to Little Village.
yeah,
so.
then my mom moved me over here because
It's cheaper to live over here, bro.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, man.
Mom makes the right moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hated it at first, but now
But
I love
you're
it.
probably,
It's
you're probably
peaceful.
still here because of that.
Yeah,
right?
it's peaceful.
Right
I love
on.
it. good work.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of opportunities here in Texas, so
That's
it was
awesome.
a great move for
That's
me.
where the money's at, right?
Yeah, it's the money's at.
Thank you. I try to tell some people.
I own a tattoo shop here. I could probably never done that over there. You know what I mean?
I get that completely. Where's your booth at, bro?
My booth's outside.
Your booth's outside? Okay.
Really outside and chilling.
Okay, cool.
All
We'll
right,
have
if
to
you want to
check
check
you
out
Everybody
Javier's
check
booth,
him
it's
out.
outside, bro. This
Yes,
is
for
dope,
sure.
man. I like this.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. It takes me back memories.
Hey man, can I give it back now, homeboy? You kind of.
Yeah. He's been touching.
Gotta get touching it too much.
I'm over here trying to keep it.
It's mine. It'll go take
Like,
handle
hey,
with
I don't know
care.
where. I
Nah,
don't know
bro,
where.
we'll definitely
Wait.
have to check that out, bro. Appreciate it.
I heard something about free tacos, and I kept the painting until I get my tacos. Hey man, well thank you for being on with the show with us, bro. We appreciate you coming on.
We'll
And this is
our-
dope, man. I like this, dude. We
We'll
will have to
check
check
you
you
out.
out for that the Friday the 13th, man.
Yeah, it'd be cool. See y'all out there, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, for
man.
sure. And then we'll have our information here. You can check your stuff out tomorrow. We'll drop our edited version, and you can fast forward and see
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, that's cool.
And just let everybody know, and at the same time, we'll try to do the same. I'm sure we're gonna work
If y'all
together.
want to
bro.
go out there, y'all more than welcome.
We
to
will.
post stuff.
Hey,
You
man,
know,
that's dope.
Free of charge, whatever. To me, it's about diversity. More different shit.
The more
you have,
the
the
merrier,
better.
yeah,
Right
bro.
on.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want to be stuck to one little thing. You know what I'm
That's what we're
saying?
talking about, bro. That's
I'm
awesome.
pretty open that time.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, so if y'all want to come by, feel free, homie.
Already, I
Thanks, bro.
appreciate that.
Appreciate
Love,
it, man.
man. I appreciate what
Good
you
meeting
have
you,
going
bro.
on.
Appreciate it. Thank you for
Good
coming
luck
on,
to everything
Javier.
you
Y'all
have
check out his
Appreciate
booth.
it.
He's out
All right,
there.
y'all.
Out
Thank
the
you.
front,
Thank you so
man.
much.
Give it up for Javier.
Yeah, get up for that art, man.
Yeah, man. And dude,
Thank
we
you
have
so much.
like really.
I
just-
feel like an art expert right now.
Right. Let me see someone's artwork. Let me go critique it real quick. We went from sports to Picasso's.
Nothing?
Anybody else? We good? Everybody?
All right.
Hey, I guess we'll take the last few minutes to go do some film and walk around and get some shots of the artwork so we can throw it in there. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in and staying with us here on the
Thank you,
DaSportzCave.
Anthony Moreno, for putting this
Anthony,
together.
thank you. Yeah,
having
man.
DaSportzCave here.
We'll
the
go
artists
enjoy the last
together,
little
make
minute
sure
of-
we talk to artists.
Look at some art.
Support local art.
Support
These
the
people have
local
something
art,
beautiful
man.
going on, and we will do our best to make sure that everybody knows about that.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thank you, everybody. And let's go check out some art. Now we get to go check out some artwork, bro.
Yes,
So, yes,
go
thank
buy
y'all.
some art.
Y'all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you for watching the Sports Cave on #Champs.
#Champs is a Twisted Curve production.